a wide range of attachments. The 300 Series CTLs are ready for whatever the job and the year throws at you. See the New Holland 300 Series compact track loaders today at WT Equipment in Springdale. WT Equipment. Equip your future, elevate your potential.
Hey folks, Chuck Barrett here, the voice of the Razorbacks. And if you're ready for freedom from glasses or contacts, there's only one name you need to know: McDonald Eye Associates. Whether it's LASIK, clear lens exchange, or advanced cataract surgery, they've got the solution to help you see your best, no matter your age. Doctors Betts and Mengarelli are the real deal, two of the most experienced surgeons anywhere. They've even taken care of my eyes. And now I'm seeing the basketball court crystal clear. I'm so glad I chose McDonald Eye, and you will be too.
Do you owe $10,000 or more in credit card debt or personal loans? With credit card debt at all-time highs, Debt Relief Advocates is urgently notifying consumers of debt relief now being made available, designed to aid consumers with out-of-control credit card debt. Those who qualify and enroll for this relief program will only have to pay back a fraction of what they owe. This is not bankruptcy or a debt consolidation loan. This is a relief program that credit card companies would rather you not know about, as it ends your debt nightmare and saves you lots of money. Consumers owing at least $10,000 in credit card debt or personal loans can now take advantage of this debt relief as the cost of living skyrockets. Debt Relief Advocates has established a relief hotline for you to call to learn what debt reduction you may qualify for, so don't wait. For this free information, call the relief hotline at 800-606-8737. 800-606-8737. 800-606-8737.
The weather is brought to you by the Springdale Public Schools.
Hi, everyone. I'm 4029 meteorologist Laura Huckabee with your Get Ready forecast. Cloudy skies, passing showers and thunderstorms throughout northwest Arkansas. Still warm, very windy. Highs today close to 70. Keep in mind some of the passing storms could be strong, possibly even severe, with damaging winds. A chance of showers and storms will be with us through the afternoon. Tonight, cloudy skies, moving into Friday with cloudy skies as well. Cooler temperatures tomorrow and a high of 60. I'm meteorologist Laura Huckabee with your Get Ready forecast only on 4029.
Real learning happens when you feel challenged and supported. In Springdale, we don't just follow the standards, we set them. From college-bound academics to world-class athletics and performing arts to career readiness. Our pathways are personalized to your child's future. We are a community that shares your values in schools that know your name. Reserve your seat today in the Springdale Public Schools.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville. This is ESPN Arkansas. Broadcasting from the Crane Automotive Team Studio, the most honest show in the history of Arkansas Talk Radio.
Baby, you are so talented, and they are so dumb.
Derek Ruskin.
It's a big club, and you ain't in it. You and I are not in the big club.
Zach Arns.
Notre Dame, our mother.
And Denver Bill.
This one's for John.
Setting the standard for talk radio in the state of Arkansas.
The problem we're trying to solve is that there are rich teams and there are poor teams. Then there's 50 feet of crap. And then there's us.
This is Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
Sometimes when you win, you really lose. And sometimes when you lose, you really win. And sometimes when you win or lose, you actually tie.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach.
It's not that I'm lazy. It's that I just don't care.
Starts right now.
Welcome to ESPN Arkansas, the Hit That Line Now app. Brought to you by Taco Bell. God, I sound fabulous today. Did you hear this? What's going on here?
Sure.
There's a resonance. Let me try something real fast.
Okay.
Hello, friends. Welcome to
you're going gymnasts. Okay.
the 18th Tower at Augusta. Yeah. And I got to do that tea before every show. That's working out.
Okay. Yeah, you were very excited about the tea you were drinking.
Well, I just didn't want to come in here and sound totally like death, so I tried some hot tea. Which I am now chasing with iced tea, which is probably not a great decision.
It's probably not the way you do.
Whatever, it's the way it is. And
can't wait to find out what I'm going to catch next. What were your symptoms so that I know?
It's just a stuffy nose.
It's a respiratory issue.
Yeah, upper
Okay,
Yeah.
an upper respiratory issue, but you are probable for today's show.
I am likely
Okay.
for today's
All right.
show. Yeah.
I'm a GTD.
Game time decision.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Denver Bill, would you like to update your status for
Are you
today's
game
program?
time? You good to go?
Yeah, no, I'm fine.
Okay. All right. Bill's the healthiest of the group.
That's
all right.
We're in trouble.
Yeah. Well, no. Bill will lead from the front. I said,
There you go.
Please.
And I only got a little bit of sauce on my jacket today, so I'm at
Yeah,
lunch.
you were
I'm
very excited
about
only
that.
dropping a little bit of spaghetti sauce.
I'll tell you what
on
I'm
your,
very excited
uh-huh.
about. I'm very excited about this. I have one-upped you in free stuff.
Yeah, I got to tell you, this when you told me this, I was look. I'm not wearing anything that I paid for right now.
Neither am I. Although I think I bought the socks. Is that okay?
I did not buy these socks.
Okay, okay. Well, you got me beat there, but I think
no. But you outdid me.
I think I have you on this.
Go ahead.
Because this morning, my dentist, the last few times, gives me like 2 or 3 little tubes of toothpaste.
Yep.
With the little bag, with the floss and a toothbrush and all that stuff. So I used free toothpaste today, in addition to wearing a free wardrobe. Now, how about that?
If I wanted to argue this, I would say that you paid for the toothpaste by going to the dentist. Had the dentist saw you on the street, handed out the toothbrush and toothpaste, I think you'd be free and clear. It's open to interpretation.
But with my insurance, I pay $0 to go to the dentist. So what's the ruling on that? I think it's $0.
I think you win. Did you copay on the way out?
I think they just said
remember?
you're good.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember.
Was this any sort of procedure, or was it just
no?
a cleaning?
It's the routine.
Just a regular
twice a year
maintenance.
maintenance. Yeah.
Your regular, your semi-annual rogering.
Right.
From the
exactly.
dentist.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Which I don't mind because there's a TV in there, so I just lay there and watch TV.
Did they give you the glasses?
Yeah.
Really? You get the glasses and you just sit there and watch TV?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
It's not a bad way to go about that.
Yeah. The hygienist is nice. We talk about stuff sometimes too.
Wait a minute. You talk to another human being?
Well, yeah. Oh,
About
I
what?
talk to nice people.
About what? Because I'm curious. I can't
I don't
imagine
know.
you carrying on a conversation with another human being while in a dental chair wearing sunglasses.
Well, I mean, it's not like we're I'm not philosophizing about the issues of the day or anything, but just a couple chit chatty kind of stuff.
And then you're down to semi grunts.
Yeah, and then I'm like I need that tube that collects the spit, please. Thank you. Yeah. The vacuum.
I don't like that thing. I don't like.
Really?
No, I don't. Mm-mm. I don't like the water pick either.
I as a child I hated the polisher, but I liked the pick for some reason. That thing where they pick at everything. Now it's the opposite. The best part is the polishing, and I hate the pick. The pick is this. I hate it. I hate it. And I don't get to go to the treasure box anymore, and I'm still pretty upset about that too.
Why? You need to ask.
I guess that's true. Maybe next time I will. That's true.
So you don't get your lollipop?
No, I don't.
No, they don't have the lollipops in the treasure box. Now it's mostly toys.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the candy thing.
Yeah, the candy thing. They don't let you do that.
They don't let you do the candy.
Arturo says that the toothpaste was complimentary, not free. I think those are one and the same. That's a gray area. I feel like that's one and the same.
No. Did you ever used to, when you were a kid, they had the big mouth and the big giant toothbrush? Did you ever, fiddle around with that? No, it's kind of fun.
No.
Big giant mouth with all those teeth in there. Weird. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know. Okay. That's all I have on that. That's all I'd like to say about that.
Okay. Thank you, Jenny.
We are not relation. Okay. Here's a.
They should have like an adult toy box.
Well.
They should have a place where the adults are able to go and pick a prize. How about that? Is that better?
A bottle of schnapps in there or something?
No. Like a couple of toothpaste.
Can of beer?
Toothpaste, a toothbrush.
Put a
dental
can of beer
floss,
in there.
something like that. Go. They tell you as you're getting them, hey man, go to the treasure box.
Hey, those X-rays were really tough, and we're sorry about it. Why don't
That's
you go
right.
get you a free can of Keystone out of the treasure box on us? Thank you.
DC with an important clarification. He says it's a toy box for adults, not an adult toy box.
See,
that's a very key distinction.
If you get to write the script, you'd have fixed that. We don't get to write the script. It just happens, and you got to edit on the fly.
Gilligan says it's not called a pick; it's called a scaler.
Whatever. I hate it. I don't like it at all. Don't like it at all. Do you floss?
Every day.
I don't. I should, but I don't.
Why?
I don't know. I just don't. I don't know.
What, do they like take chunks of like chicken?
Well,
How
I
do
mean,
you-
I'll do it on the build-up. I have a routine on the build-up to going,
Oh
right?
my
You know,
gosh. You're one of
tune
those,
everything
like,
up.
last
Yeah.
minute?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, on the days building up, you know, I'll hit some Listerine and clean, make sure everything's.
And you think you're fooling them, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, they
and
they
I
know.
every time.
They know.
Every time. I never have a bad report. Never have cavities. Never. The only
after-
time I had cavities was when, and this was entrapment. The dental appointment was between Christmas and New Year's.
Yeah.
And in my Christmas stocking, I got about 50 of those Reese's
Yeah.
mini cups.
Can't
So
do
I
that.
ate 45 of them, and that was
You've
entrapment.
got to have discipline in the 2 weeks leading up to a
right.
dental visit.
Yeah, that's
Abner's right. Next time we do the game, we'll give away Rudy's and a trip to the adult toy box.
There you go. That's right. That's right. We're gonna need a treasure chest, and we'll call it the adult toy box.
Yeah.
Here you go. Dirty doors. Yes, I have, but we don't need to talk about that right now.
Oh yeah, that's
okay.
a fact. Yeah, they out there.
Yeah,
at your less reputable dentist.
Yes, that's right. Yes, yeah, absolutely. Okay. You can text like all these great people are right now on the Lewis Automotive Group hotline at 877-377-6963. We are with you till 6 p.m. and then college football playoff coverage here on the
I've done
radio.
it right, which I believe I have.
And we're going to talk about that at some point as we move along. Also, Mike Neighbors will be here later today, and we will talk with him about
all kinds of stuff.
Life and sports and mostly life. So we'll
mostly life stuff. And
do all of that.
He's been very active lately on the Twitters with his
He
lists.
has frighteningly neat handwriting.
It is.
I've seen on his posts.
It is what some people would call evidence.
Yes,
it's something that they put in an envelope, like one of those sleeves, and then they seal it and send it off to the lab.
Yeah. Also, I need to check again, but it looks like he takes notes on graph paper and not notebook.
Isn't that
paper.
weird? He writes in the blocks.
Yeah.
I mean Well, yeah. I mean, he's a big serial killer guy. So
okay, all right.
I mean, that
Is that
checks.
is that a thing?
Yeah, that tracks. I mean, that seems right.
That seems like a poll question. Do you take notes on graph paper or on regular old lined paper? I'd like to know how many people do that. I don't know. That's intriguing to me for whatever reason. Let's see here. Okay, Arkansas last night.
Yeah.
I would call that a very professional win over
Get in, get
Ole
out.
Miss. Okay, a little bit wobbly, but when you've got at the top of the lineup man, he's really just smooth, beyond smooth. This Darius Acuff, just unflappable. And I know it wasn't necessarily a flappable environment there when there were roughly 70 people in the crowd last night at Oxford, but it got down to 4. It could have been.
Did late in
we've
the game.
all seen them lose a game like that before.
Yep.
There's no doubt about it. But in fact, but not on this guy's watch. Not on Acuff's watch. They're not gonna lose a game like that, and they did not. And so you move on. I mean, if you want to get into granular. I don't like Ole Miss shooting 59% from the floor in the second half.
But they were.
You need to tighten that up a little
they were
bit.
throwing up. They normally don't go in. They were just unconscious. It's one of those nights.
Yeah.
But they were able to fend it off, and they got the lead up to I think it was 10 with like 5 minutes to go. And at that point, you're feeling pretty confident unless you just completely collapse. But they were throwing shots up from everywhere, and they were going in.
I've been really like. So, one of the problems. And God, we can talk about Kentucky too. If you'd like to.
Speaking of problems,
I should have pulled the audio last night. So Norm Roberts, he was Bill Self's top assistant at Kansas. I guess he's now doing TV work on ESPN because I saw him last night. So I flip on the TV. Kentucky just made a 75-foot shot at halftime.
Yeah.
Oh, way.
Yep.
So they go, well, let's go to the and they were down 1 at halftime after the 75-foot shot. They go to the studio, guys. It's Norm Roberts, Greenberg, and
Seth
Kevin.
Greenberg.
Yeah, Seth Greenberg.
Mike Greenberg doesn't work.
He doesn't do college basketball. No.
Not well, anyway.
And Kevin Connors. And I said Norm Roberts. It was actually Greenberg that said this because they're talking about, wow, what a way to end the half. And Seth Greenberg goes, that's the best shot Kentucky made all night.
Yeah.
75 feet away.
Yeah.
Man, just put it all out there, Seth. Way to go. Tell us how
Russell
you really
not
feel.
home with an interesting query. Is Cal getting into Google Me territory?
Well, let's see what happens in March.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens.
I mean,
in March.
he's drifting into Signetti with the, nobody puts as many players into the NBA as I do. Like, we all know that. You don't have to come out and say it.
Although, if he doesn't say it, it's not like anybody else is going to do it for him. I mean, he is not.
Does it need to be said?
Sure.
Okay.
Well, it's a brag. It's a brag. Sure. Anyway, but Kentucky loses last night, and
which is good for the league.
Yeah, it is.
It's good for America.
But here's what my point was. Now, I actually pulled one back from the abyss for once.
Okay.
Kentucky looks completely unconnected. Arkansas is 180 degrees right now. Now, it's 2 games into SEC play, but all I can do is talk about what I've seen through 2 games in SEC play. And they are really playing like everybody knows what they're supposed to do. And one of the things I look at of this is the rebounding numbers. They're plus 10 on the boards last night. They are plus 6 on the offensive glass.
That's good.
Last night. And they just really are firing. Everybody knows their part, and they're doing it right now. Right now. Now, will it be that way March 8th? I don't know. Will it be better? Will it be worse? I have no idea. But right now today, they look like a team that is they are a finally running machine right now.
Right now.
The opposite of it. They're a South Korean car, not a North Korean car. They're running like a South Korean car right now, which is very which is good. And Kentucky's a total mess.
And you know what? Live it up while you can, because it doesn't last forever. So enjoy it. And they have the ability. Teams that are physical and big give them trouble.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you can point. There are examples of teams that gave them issues.
Yes.
This is a team that struggled with Winthrop. This is a team that also has, when they turn the Jets on, can actually go. So focus is going to be an issue. There are going to be games where Acuff and Thomas look like freshmen. It's going to happen at some point. That's what freshmen do. Do they have the parts and the availability to overcome that sort of thing? I think they do. But I think there are guys on that bench right now, Nick Pringle, Ewan, Billy Richmond. They've got to be supporting cast, and do they accept that role? That's my question.
Richmond
right now.
plus 17 on the bench last night.
He's great.
That's outside. He's such a
He's
a bolt of lightning.
He's a Swiss Army knife. He can do a little bit of everything.
Yeah. And Acuff is just, he's so steady. Like, I hear what you're saying, and most of the time you're right, but like maybe he will hit a wall at some point, but man, right now he just looks like he looks like this is his job, and he's taking it very seriously. And that's, in the NIL world where you have all these people that are just grabbing as much money as they can and is screwing around or whatever, it's nice to see a kid who's not only getting the money, but he's like, know what, this is what I want to do. This is my profession. This is what I want to do, and I'm going to, take it seriously. And that's what he's doing. I mean, he's very, very mature. To carry that team last night, obviously with points with 26, but also, like, they were all kind of looking at him, and he was not rattled when the lead is shrinking 8-6 down to 4 points. He was just, don't worry about it. We're fine. Everything's fine. And there they go.
Who's the second? See, that becomes the thing. Is teams are now, as film begins to pile up, they're going to take Acuff away, or at least attempt to.
Right.
And Acuff's got to be smart enough not to take good shots, not bad shots, not force things. Who's two? Who's going to be the guy that can free him up? The guy who else do you fear on the offensive side?
That's the next evolution, right?
Right. That's the next evolution.
Thing,
right now, Acuff's a freak.
Yeah.
But who's, when they decide, okay, he's not going to beat us, we're going to take him away from you. Who's the guy that you fear after that?
Right. Yeah.
And that's the evolution. And then who's the third guy? And who's the fourth guy? And that's what good teams do. Balanced teams do.
Yeah.
You can always go to Acuff, but when things get tough or he's having a bad night, who's the next one that steps up and does it? Because Musselman's teams did that for a while, where it was like you didn't know which guy was going to have the big game, and sometimes nobody did.
Yeah.
And that can be a little bit tough.
Yeah. Next challenge, and I think it is a challenge. Like, it wouldn't surprise me if they got beat on Saturday at Auburn, because Auburn's mad. There is some talent there. I don't think Stephen Pearl's a great coach.
No.
But there is some talent left over from Bruce's reign there at Auburn, and they're pissed off because they think they got screwed with that buzzer beater that didn't count the other night against Texas A&M. So, and they're at home. So that's not going to be easy.
Yeah. It'll be a sellout. It will be loud. That place isn't overly big. It's a smaller gym, but it's loud.
They're right on top.
Yeah,
of you,
they're right
it's
on top
loud,
of you. It's very loud. So,
but they could also win the game too.
Right.
Like I don't know.
And as we know, when John Calipari goes on the road, he draws. The biggest, the most ire. Are they able to sort of compartmentalize that and go forward?
They love to show up and boo him.
Yeah, they do.
Just like we did here for all those years.
That's true. Yeah, well, you did.
Yeah. I booed and then some.
Yeah, well, you can't double bird him.
I did though. Doesn't count though because with the upper tank.
No, it did count.
No one saw it though.
Russell at Mountain Home, they have a crowd. Yeah, Russell, they've got like 10 years since that building opened. It's been nothing but sellouts.
Yeah, at Auburn. Not Ole Miss. Ole Miss.
Ole Miss is different.
Someone could have launched a bottle rocket in there. There've been no injuries. It was
bad.
Now they put 8,000 on the box score. That's tickets sold. I don't think there were 8,000 eyes.
That's
in that
eyes. There might have been 4,000.
If you count the officials, the players, all the people working the table,
guys in the truck.
I don't know if there were 8,000 eyeballs
people
there.
In the concession stands.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. You might have gotten to 4, maybe.
It was
gross.
It was lightly attended.
Well, their focus is elsewhere, Derek.
Well, that's right. They can only focus on one thing at a time, and right now it's football. And
until tomorrow night when they lose.
Yeah, then they can move on for Saturday, whoever Ole Miss has Saturday, and then they can focus back on Chris Beard's team and all that stuff. Saturday they host Missouri. That's undefeated in league play Missouri, I believe. I think they're 2-0.
Yeah, okay, settle down. There's 2-0, and then there's 2-0.
Well, yeah, they are. They beat Florida, and they beat Kentucky.
Like I said.
What a start, by the way. Holy cow.
There's 2-0, and then there's 2-0.
Right.
Arkansas is 2-0. Vanderbilt, Missouri, they're 2-0.
Yep. Decon, I never understood tickets sold. Why would you buy a ticket and not go? You got to support the team.
That's right. If you don't, you're not a real fan.
Got to support the team, Decon.
Not a real fan.
877-377-6963. Arkansas 2-0 for the first time in 11 years in conference play to start things off. And I don't know the last time went 3-0. May have been 2015. May have been earlier than that. I don't know. I haven't looked that far. We'll get into that. Or maybe we won't. Who knows? Playoff game tonight, semifinals.
Yep.
Yeah. A lot happening here. All right, we'll get to all of this. Zach's news, the Mach 1 polls, all of this on the way. Good day. Good day to have you with us here on ESPN Arkansas. Don't go anywhere.
Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas. Download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas, more than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
It's a dandy white perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, sacalé.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouth. Some serious crappie. Nice speck.
We got crappie.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite white perch, slab, sockeye, papermouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
Tender love and care makes life worth living. Tender love and care, that's what I'll be given. Every day, every night to you.
They say if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But we put it inside burritos and tacos anyway. Crispy chicken from Taco Bell, a brand new classic.
Lewis Automotive has been serving Northwest Arkansas for over 75 years and just getting started. Our knowledgeable sales team is here to find you the perfect vehicle to fit not only your lifestyle, but also your budget.
Our factory-trained service technicians keep your vehicle running at optimal level.
And if you're looking for genuine parts and accessories, our team has exactly what you need.
Relax in our comfortable lounge. And when your car's ready, we'll return it to you spotless.
Thank you for being a part of our story.
Come see us at Lewis Automotive Group, where you're more than a customer, you're family.
Does your Razorback closet need an upgrade? The University of Arkansas Game Day Collection is what you're looking for, only at Roback.com. They've custom designed the best hoodies, polos, and Q-zips for your school. Go check out this and more at Roback.com, and don't forget to use our link for 20% off. Use code RUSH25 at checkout on Roback.com for 20% off your first order. That's RHOBACK.com. 20% off all hoodies, joggers, and more with Rush 25. Roback, where action meets comfort.
Get 20% off on your first order with the code RUSH25.
Why bet the playoffs anywhere else when MyBookie gives you everything you need to get paid? NFL playoffs are live, college football's down to the final teams, and the Super Bowl's just around the corner. This is peak betting season, and MyBookie is built for it. Same account, same wallet, sports, casino, reloads, live bets, everything you need in one place. Go to mybookie.ag now and use promo code HOGS and get your first bet covered up to $500. If it doesn't hit, use your Get Back bonus token and run it back. It's built to bankroll in January and ride it through the Super Bowl. Bet anything, anytime, anywhere. Only at MyBookie.
Dad, the driver looks dirty. Ew, yucky, Daddy.
Hey, don't worry, boys. That's what we do best. At My Dreams Mo Wash, we make homes, businesses, and even big industrial spaces shine like new.
So you can clean houses and big buildings?
That's right. Residential, commercial, or industrial. No job's too big or too small. Call My Dreams Mo Wash today at 479-763-5561 or visit mjmowash.com.
My Junior's Mobile Wash. One call cleans it all.
David Bowie got more fame with his #1 hit titled Fame. John Lennon co-wrote and sounded some of the high notes. The last line in the first verse sums it up. Fame puts you there where things are hollow. John 12:43 tells us that many people rejected Jesus because they loved the fame of people more than the praise of God. Is it any wonder you get more fame by rejecting the name of Jesus? I'm Pastor E from Woodland. Think about it.
Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas. Download the brand new Hit That Line.
I'm in Arkansas driving my pickup. I'm shocked how many people aren't wearing seatbelts. Why risk your life when it only takes 2 seconds to buckle up? Take it from number 6. Buckle up, Arkansas.
A message from the Arkansas State Police Highway Safety Office.
Do you have trouble getting in and out of the bathtub? Are you afraid you'll slip and fall entering or exiting a tub? Safe Step walk-in tubs can transform your bathtub from an area of concern to a calming refuge. Call them today at 1-800-731-4558 and save $1,600. Safe Step walk-in tubs and showers are proudly made in Tennessee and offer an ultra-low step-in, avoiding that difficult climb over a traditional bathtub wall. They also offer a variety of therapeutic benefits that may help soothe your aching muscles and joints, increasing your mobility, boosting your energy, and improving your sleep. Safe Step walk-in tubs are designed to easily fit your existing tub space and are often installed in as little as 1 day. Just dial 1-800-731-4558 today to save $1,600 and receive a free shower package. That's 1-800-731-4558 for a free no-obligation consultation and to save $1,600. Safe Step walk-in tubs. Safety never felt so good.
Whether you're building a single roof or a successful roofing business, roofing contractors like you need the right tools for the job, and software is no exception. Service Titan is on a mission to be the most powerful software platform for the trades, with purpose-built technology proven to maximize revenue, streamline operations, and deliver 5-star customer experiences. We are taking roofing companies like yours to the next level and beyond. Service Titan, we are built for this. See what we can do for roofers at servicetitan.com.
ESPN 99.5.
Giving you the entertainment you deserve. Here's Ruscin and Zach.
Your news is brought to you by the Good Chair because there was nowhere to sit. Get the Good Chair exclusively at the Stadium Shop. Stop by. Tell my good friend Robert Errolman that Joe Bonamassa sucks. Run by today and tell him that Joe Bonamassa sucks. And tell him while you're there that you want to be seated in the Good Chair. Razorback men's basketball team 12-3 on the year. 2-0 in SEC play with a 94-87 win over Mississippi last night in Oxford. Next up, as we mentioned, a trip to the Plains on Saturday to take on Auburn. Arkansas women going to host number 3 South Carolina tonight at Bud Walton. Tip time for this is 6:30. SEC Plus will have your television. Basketball Power Index says Arkansas has a 1% chance to win the game. Your Ruscin and Zach X polls brought to you by our good friends at Mach 1 Motorsports. Large inventory of new Indian and Triumph motorcycles ready to go today. Used bikes as well, parts, service, gear, the whole thing. BMW and Ducati brands coming soon. 1711 West Hudson Road in Rogers. Bill, do you miss the days when you could slam the phone down to make your point?
100%.
92.5% of people said yes. That was a glorious time. Slam that phone down, and they heard you slam it. It's a great.
And they knew you were done.
Yep, yeah, exactly. They didn't call back. Like, you put the receiver down, they might call back. You slam that thing down, they were not calling back. No chance. No chance. Bill, when someone says don't take this personally, have you already taken it personally?
100%.
94.6% of you said yes. And, Bill, are you afraid to make eye contact with someone in public for fear of having to have a conversation?
Yeah, I think so.
You?
Oh, 100%.
75% have responded. Said yes.
This is why I thrived in New York City. Head down, just keep walking. Don't look at anybody. And none of the freaks bothered me in New York. None of them. Except that one guy that tried to hand me a CD. That's the one guy I looked at.
Do we know what was on the CD?
No, music of some kind. And he's like,
take the man's music?
No. Well, here's what happened. So this guy comes up to me. Now, I'm going to say this, and it's going to make sense later why I'm saying this. But a white guy came up to me in Times Square and is trying to hand me this CD. And I'm like, I don't want it. He's like, take it. I took the CD. He's like, it's $10. I'm like, no, I don't want it. I gave it back to him. And then he says, don't be racist, man. I'm like, you're white. I'm white. Never mind. So, no, I didn't. That's the only guy that bothered me.
Were you on the subway?
No, I was in Times Square.
Because I had that happen on the subway.
Oh, yeah?
People handing these.
Music?
Yeah.
Wow.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a New York thing.
Do I look like a record executive? Like it's going to matter if I have your music or not? Like,
no.
why would you do that?
He was just trying to spread the word. But he really wanted the $10.
Oh, I see. Yeah,
that's kind of what he was after.
Go get another nitrous balloon down by Madison Square Garden.
All right. That's your Mach 1 Motorsports X polls. What? Give him a call today, 633-8443.
Rhett, Missouri on the Lewis Automotive Group hotline. Good eye, Ruscin. Mizzou is off to a great start. Oh, boy. When do they play? We gotta shut them up.
Nah, give it time. Give it a week. They'll be 2-2. Okay. We don't have to worry about it.
Let me see what they got going on Saturday. I mean, Florida and Kentucky to start off with. Generally, that's pretty difficult. Do they get a break here? Let me see here.
Florida sucks.
Missouri's at Ole Miss. Oh yeah, they get a break. All right.
All right. There's
congrats on 3-0, Red.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Unless the Ole Miss fans are dialed in, and then maybe they can create some sort of atmosphere. Man, that is as close to watching a game at a funeral parlor as I've ever seen. Last night at the Pavilion. I mean, it was just. I thought my TV was messed up because there was like no sound.
No.
There was no sound in there.
No, and like Ravitch had that big booming voice. You could hear him clearly.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, nobody was yelling rough or anything like that. It was great.
Rodney Terry had his villain glasses on, too, the little round ones. What are you good, like the tortoise shell?
He's bad.
He's not pleasant to listen to.
No, he isn't. He's bad.
Let me say it that way. Is that a good way to say it?
It's a very nice way of saying it.
He is unpleasant to listen to. He worked at Texas, so I'm biased because I hate Texas.
That's fair.
But
he
is unpleasant to listen to.
He has no feel for the position.
No.
None whatsoever. It was that was a definite.
He's new.
It doesn't matter.
He's new.
In that business, you can or you can't.
That's pretty much true. That's pretty true. That's a good observation by you.
Thank you. Can we put something to bed that came up earlier this week? And I did some research because nobody else would. There was this notion going around by meatheads doing what we do, saying that Acuff and Thomas are the best freshman backcourt ever in school history. That is categorically
by meatheads,
false.
You mean Jimmy Dykes said that on the telecast?
No. I'm talking about the people that took it and ran. I respect Jimmy's right to be wrong on this. I do. Jimmy had an opinion. It's wrong, but
let me hear. Let's.
Okay, yeah.
For
Fire
clarification.
it up. Fire it up.
For clarification, let me play for the people because I happen to have this. I wanted to ask Mike about this later.
Okay. Yeah, we'll ask him.
I can't run this stupid stylus over here. But here is, this was during the Tennessee broadcast, what Jimmy Dykes had to say on the Arkansas backcourt of Thomas and Acuff.
Okay. When you start talking about the best freshman guard combo to ever come through Arkansas, this is it, right? It's probably going to start with these two right here. Yeah. And there have been some great guards come through here, but not like these two cats, how they've delivered in big games.
Okay. Professor, present your case.
How quickly we forget. 1971-72. Martin Terry, Dean Tolson.
Okay.
Martin Terry averaged almost 24.5 a game.
Okay.
And Dean Tolson averaged about 15.5 a game. We forget because our memories only go back so far. Like Ty's doesn't believe anything existed prior to 1994.
Right.
Well, Dean Tolson, Martin Terry.
It's a very Florida move.
It is.
Florida
it is
Gators.
a very, very Florida move. Oh. Dean Tolson, Martin Terry, best first-year backcourt to ever play at Arkansas. Now, everybody goes back to Day and Mayberry, but they were on teams that were really good, and they were spot players. Nolan didn't have guys that he just handed the ball to. It was 10 guys deep. I went to a website. I did research on this. I went back and I looked through all of this. They scored a bunch. Went game by game, man. The two of them just tore it up. 71-72.
Do they lose points?
And they didn't have the three-pointer.
Do they lose points because those teams were pretty bad in the early 70s at Arkansas?
Well, now we're having a different discussion.
Okay. Well, I was just wondering. Does that factor in at all? Like how good are you versus how good is the team that you're on?
If that's the case, then we can't have this discussion today.
Okay.
Because they're 2-0 in league play. Can we wait till the year ends and then have the discussion? If they go on to win the national title, hey man, I would probably concede that they're better.
Okay.
Because they accomplished something. But right now we're looking at stats. Here's someone in Missouri. Most of us weren't alive. I was. Okay.
Also, were freshmen allowed to play back then?
I'm gonna have to look that one up.
I don't know if they were.
Well, not in the 70s, but with Liam Mayberry, yeah.
They were.
But they were part-time players. I mean, they started some, but their roles were different than Acuff and Thomas, who were I think the two leading scorers on the team this year. I just like to I like data points. When the season is concluded, then we can have the discussion. I hate that prisoner of the moment thing. Martin Terry, Dean Tolson, respect.
Put some respect on their name.
Yeah, I hate that phrase. God, that's so dumb.
No. The leading on the freshman year for Day, Mayberry, and Miller. Rest in power, Oliver Miller. They went to they lost in the second round to Louisville.
Yep.
And the leading scorer was Lindsey Howell on that team.
Yep.
Day averaged 13. Mayberry averaged 13, 12.9.
Okay.
Go to 13.
13.
And Oliver Miller averaged 7, 8, basically.
All right. So Day, Miller and Mayberry, or Mayberry and Day put up 26. Okay.
Yeah.
No, I'm not willing. I'm willing to listen to the argument, but I would like to at least go. I'd like to get a couple of clicks down the road if we can.
So does that mean that if this team makes it to the second weekend, they can be, and they are the two top scorers on the team, they can be considered the best freshman duo in school history?
I think you would have to start having that conversation.
Because I can't separate the two things. Like, if you put up a bunch of numbers and your team's not any good, then it's kind of hollow to me.
Okay.
But if you're on a good team and you produce a lot of, you are a big part of the production on a good team, it carries more weight with me. It means more, to borrow that stupid cliche.
I think achievement and getting those benchmarks absolutely is part of the discussion.
It's why I think that so much of this is still. I agree with you that so much of this can't be determined yet because legacies at this place are built on what these teams do in March.
Absolutely.
And if this group gets knocked off in the first round,
doesn't matter.
It's a footnote to history.
It's
a footnote to history.
It's why Bobby Portis isn't considered a top 5 player.
Right, because he never got past first weekend here.
Yeah,
right.
I mean, he got the SEC Player of the Year, and then he always got bounced.
Yes, right.
Bobby Portis was a great player.
Absolutely.
But you don't mention his name in the same vein as Corliss Williamson. Why?
Corliss won it. With the two Final Fours and won.
Exactly.
Day, Mayberry, and Miller went to a Final Four in 1990. Right. Exactly.
Yeah, and that's that's shameful. Bobby Portis was a great player.
Yes.
And the fact that they didn't get to the second round, that shouldn't take anything away from Bobby Portis, but it is part of the discussion.
Right. Right. I can't separate the two things. I have to include stats and what the team does. Because if you score 25 a game on a team that goes 8-18, well, who cares? Right. But if you're scoring 25 a game on a team that is going to the Elite Eight or the Final Four, well, now that's a bigger deal.
Right. And
it's more meaningful.
And points aren't the only thing that you need to look at. Like you said, I mean, you can score 30 a game, and it would be a hollow thing if you're just out there scoring. Yeah. Achievement matters. And I'm not talking about SEC Freshman of the Week. Who cares? No. I find the pomp and circumstance of that ridiculous. Achievement is what matters. Win games. Right. Get deep into the tournament. Deep run. Yes, then we can have those discussions.
Yeah.
Piggy Small says Corliss and his group should have won 2 straight. Yeah, it's all Missouri's fault.
Well, if Missouri could have stopped ball on Tyus Edney, we wouldn't be having this conversation
basic third-grade
today.
stuff. They teach you an upward.
Right.
You'll guard the guy with the same wristband you have on.
Right. The guy that inbounded the ball went 92 feet.
Never passed. Not once.
And laid it in. And nobody did a thing.
Not a thing.
They all had a great seat watching him do it. Yep. Oh, well.
Yeah, all right.
At least they don't blame the refs for that one. They have a valid reason to blame Missouri. Usually it's an invalid reason to blame the refs, but there's a valid reason to blame Missouri because nobody played defense on that last possession.
Didn't Arkansas beat them early in the year, like 107-55 or something? Beat that Missouri team?
That was the year before.
Was it?
Yeah, it was the game here was like 123 to 50 something.
Yeah, something like that.
And
my dad and I went to that game. That's why I remember it.
That Missouri team in '94, I think, went to the Elite Eight. I think
that's
they
the team
did.
that had Anthony Peeler on it.
Yeah.
He couldn't play.
Yeah. But that's the team because that's the old story is Norm told Nolan, either you guys are really good or we aren't worth a bleep. On the handshake after that game here.
2 things could be true.
And they were really good.
Yeah.
And Arkansas was really good, too, that year. Won the whole thing. So, let's see here. Decon says they're almost a better freshman backcourt than Marshawn Powell and Ulysses Nobles. Man, get out of here. What are you talking about?
Go take a lap. Take a lap.
The award for biggest name pull of the day goes to Decon. There you go. All right. We'll continue in a minute here on ESPN Arkansas. Sterling Bank in Northwest Arkansas. Top-notch customer service. Every transaction feels personal because they're not just your bankers. They are your friends and your neighbors. Sterling Bank is deeply committed to the people of Northwest Arkansas and making sure that you thrive. So visit Sterling Bank in Fayetteville, Rogers, or Bentonville, or go to sterbank.bank. Sterling Bank, invested in you, committed to Northwest Arkansas. We'll be right back on ESPN Arkansas in a minute.
All guests join us on the Lewis Automotive Hotline, serving Northwest Arkansas for over 80 years. Since 1946, no pressure, no hassle, just tradition. The celebration starts now.
In commercial real estate, every day counts. Whether you're a developer, lender, attorney, or advisor, you need due diligence done fast and done right. Blue is a trusted commercial due diligence provider across the industry. From Alta surveys and civil engineering to environmental and property condition assessments, we deliver it all, in-house, nationwide. Headquartered right here in Northwest Arkansas, no delays, no middlemen. Choose Blue. Visit blueinc.com to schedule your project today. That's BLEWINC.com.
Sterling Bank is a full-service community bank committed to the community, their customers, and the people and businesses who call Northwest Arkansas home. At Sterling Bank, you will find a complete menu of products and services designed to make your banking experience pleasant and productive. Visit your local branch in Fayetteville, Rogers, or Bentonville to experience friendly, top-notch customer service and to discover the Sterling difference. Member FDIC.
Dents, door dings, or hail damage, trust Specialized Hail Dent Repair, serving the Ozarks for over 25 years. Right now, get half-price door ding repair with most door dings fixed while you wait. They specialize in auto hail repair, offer a lifetime guarantee, work with all insurance companies, and handle your claim from start to finish. Call 877-774-4245. Visit SpecializedHail.com or stop by 702 North 2nd Street in Rogers. Specialized Hail and Dent Repair, restoring your vehicle to its dent-free condition.
Whether you're building a single roof or a successful roofing business, roofing contractors like you need the right tools for the job, and software is no exception. Service Titan is on a mission to be the most powerful software platform for the trades, with purpose-built technology proven to maximize revenue, streamline operations, and deliver 5-star customer experiences. We are taking roofing companies like yours to the next level and beyond. Service Titan. We are built for this. See what we can do for roofers at servicetitan.com.
Hi, this is Eric Mabry with Halo Wealth Management. We represent clients all over Arkansas, including ESPN's own Ty. We're based right here in Rogers. When was the last time you had someone review your tax return? We do that. Does it ever feel like you don't get forward-thinking tax ideas? We can help with that. Call our team at Halo Wealth Management today, 479-335-5496, or visit our website at halowealthmanagement.nm.com, guiding your wealth with care every step of the way. Halo Wealth Management. Financial representatives do not render tax advice. Consult with a tax professional for tax advice that is specific to your situation. Eric Mabry uses Halo Wealth Management as a marketing name for doing business as a representative of Northwestern Mutual.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, HIMS.com/JOY.
Whoa, it's you, the Capital One Bank guy.
That's what they call me.
Mind if I get a selfie?
Yeah, sure thing. Save no fees or minimums on your Capital One checking account.
Wow, that's a keeper. So, where are you heading?
I'm off to spread the good news that Capital One helps people keep more money in their wallet with no overdraft fees.
Oh, you're the best Capital One Bank guy.
Hey, mind if I get a selfie?
Sure.
Say, Capital One, what's in your wallet?
Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com/bank for details. Capital One NA, member FDIC.
The weather is brought to you by the Springdale Public Schools.
Hi everyone, I'm 4029 meteorologist Laura Huckabee with your Get Ready forecast. Cloudy skies, passing showers and thunderstorms throughout northwest Arkansas. Still warm, very windy, high today close to 70. Keep in mind some of the passing storms could be strong, possibly even severe with damaging winds. A chance of showers and storms will be with us through the afternoon. Tonight, cloudy skies, moving into Friday with cloudy skies as well. Cooler temperatures tomorrow and a high of 60. I'm meteorologist Laura Huckabee with your Get Ready forecast only on 4029.
Real learning happens when you feel challenged and supported. In Springdale, we don't just follow the standards, we set them. From college-bound academics to world-class athletics and performing arts to career readiness. Our pathways are personalized to your child's future. We are a community that shares your values in schools that know your name. Reserve your seat today in the Springdale Public Schools.
ESPN 99.5. The Hit That Line Now app is ready for you to download from the Apple and Google Play stores. Sponsored by Taco Bell. Liv Moss. Please don't take these guys literally or seriously. Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
All right, quarter to the hour here on Ruscin and Zach. We are here with you on
Do
this.
you like it or not?
Yeah, that's right. Thursday afternoon. Where now the sun is out after it stormed and it sounded like the building was going to fall over 3 hours ago.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like a sunny day with 5-mile-an-hour winds. Building feels like it's going to fall over.
Well, it's not nice to say about
say it was wrong.
This facility.
It
where
did.
we
There were
we do this every day.
a couple of wind gusts where it got a little dicey.
Yeah. But
Derek started packing up.
Oh, no one gathers their things quicker than I do when there's trouble afoot.
And I saw lightning once.
Was there? Okay, yeah, we heard some thunder rumbles, and
hey, I don't work in lightning. Put the tarp out here. Let's go.
We go into rain delay when there's
that's right,
lightning and things.
Right.
I am not.
Get you a B.J. Thomas record ready. Old raindrops keep falling on my head. That's him, right? Isn't that him?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, how about that? Huh, all right. I guess I could talk about this
okay.
because I got the word earlier. We are happy to continue our partnership with the Crane team.
Yeah.
Once again here. We're in the Crane team studios here on Ruscin and Zach, so appreciate those guys and everybody there at the Crane team. So we love being their partner and being in the Crane team studios.
Do they love us?
Apparently so.
I guess so.
I don't know.
Sometimes you got to question people's judgment.
So thank you.
Yes,
We
thank
don't say this enough in our world, but thank you so much for the continued
that's
support.
2 today for you.
What do you mean?
You've been very complimentary today.
Well, somebody's got to turn things around here. Might as well be me. It starts with me. Change begins with me, Zach. That's what I think. It's my new attitude for this afternoon.
The look on your face is priceless.
Who the hell are you? I mean, seriously?
I growed up.
No, you didn't.
I've done growed up.
This becoming a father thing? Is this going to change
growed
you?
up, that's right.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Huh, really?
Yeah.
I'm going to make it do what it do, baby.
That's exactly right.
Okay.
That's it.
Wow.
There you go.
He said, good job. This is why I asked you if you've ever seen the movie Hancock. Like Will Smith has he doesn't function well around people.
Oh, yeah.
And he told
Like
me
me.
to soften his image a little bit. And he was walking around telling people, good job. And that's exactly how I read that text in Hancock voice. Good job.
Yeah. There you go.
What's going on?
I don't know.
Are you dying?
No. Aren't we all?
Well, yeah.
In a metaphorical sort of way. Yeah, right.
But are the aliens coming to get you tonight?
Who knows? I don't know. I don't know.
I wouldn't mind being abducted by aliens. That'd be fine.
Yeah. You could use a good probe right about
Did we get that?
Said you.
It's
fine.
If Abner didn't, I did.
Yeah. Okay. We'll whew. No. To answer your question, no. I'm okay. Thank you though.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
You mentioned the aliens.
Huh.
That's what happens.
Wow. All right.
Boom, boom, boom. All right. There you go. Let's see here. That must be some good cold medicine. That's what Abner says.
Yeah. Now, what did you take? Because
Nothing.
You took nothing?
I took a Zyrtec to dry me out. I can't take as bad as I sound, and I think I sound pretty good, honestly. But this is not 100% vocal capacity right now.
Oh,
like if I was Celine Dion, I'd call the show off. But
really?
I'm not Celine
Okay.
Dion. Well, no, I can't hit all the high notes like that.
You couldn't hit them before.
No, it's true. But I took a Zyrtec. I can't take the Alka-Seltzer when I do the show because it really ruins my voice. I can't do it. So I take the Zyrtec now, and I had some tea before we started.
Yeah,
here.
you're very high on tea today.
Does tea expire? Like the tea bag?
That's a great question.
Like the bag of like
Now
like
you have a
tea.
box. What it's a particular kind of tea. What is it?
Yeah, well, it's throat coat tea.
Throat coat
right.
tea.
That's
okay.
what Jim Nance uses. So I figured that's what I should use. Yeah.
Does tea expire? There was an expiration date on it.
May of 25 is what it said.
I think you got a year.
Okay, all right.
You know the FDA, they're all
well. Sometimes they put that down there to sell stuff.
Right.
And then sometimes it's legitimate. Like the milk will go bad
eventually.
That's
yes.
I mean, you can just take a whiff and go, I don't need to drink this. But some stuff, like I don't know. And so far, I had the tea, and like, nothing weird's happening yet. So I think I'm okay on this one. I think I'm fine.
Okay.
But I'm going to get another box just in case.
All right.
Might as well. It's not that much, is it? Box of tea?
No, like 99 cents.
Yeah.
Unless you get one of those hoity-toity ones.
And the Keurig makes hot water, so you just have to put the,
Yeah, but you need a PhD to run that Keurig.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do. That thing's ridiculous.
Really?
Yeah, it's stupid.
You hit cup, you hit 6.
It's not
It
that
warms
simple.
up for 10 minutes, and then
I
the
have
water
tried
comes out.
It's not that
I
simple.
did it an hour ago.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
I don't believe you.
Yes, I did.
Do it the old-fashioned
You've been
way.
defeated by the coffee machine.
Yeah, no, I got beat by the coffee machine.
And
that's 2 of 3 of us.
Yeah,
that have
he
been
got beat by the
defeated
coffee
You
machine.
don't know how to run that thing either?
No, it sucks.
It's not that complicated.
It is. It's terrible. And we don't. And here's the other thing: we don't have any sugar around here. Like people are drinking their they're raw dog in their coffee.
Oh, yeah,
It
like motor
really-
oil, yeah.
Yeah, it really scares me.
Bring your own provisions.
I do.
Okay, well, then what's the problem?
Well, it looks like a dime bag when I put sugar in a bag. They're like, oh, you got cocaine? No, it's sugar.
You're like,
it really does. It looks like a dime bag.
you don't bring your sugar in the big, the big can?
No,
here?
huh?
The big can of sugar?
Oh,
you know?
no, I bring it in a bear.
Oh, okay.
with the lid. You just take the lid off. BE says, who uses sugar? America does.
What do you put? Seriously, do you just put sugar in it? What do you put in it?
Well, I'm like the I like the stuff that gums up your arteries, the powder.
Like Coffee Mate?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you've seen me do it. I do like a 4 count on the sugar. 1, 2,
Yeah,
3, 4.
Yeah, that. I forgot about that because every now and then you'll go off sodas for 3 days and you'll go to coffee,
Right.
and I forgot that
It's basically the same thing.
You measure your Coffee Mate by seconds, not by
No,
by
it's just
quantity.
1, 2,
1 banana, 2
3,
banana, 3 banana,
and then there's
4.
a pause and it 4. All right.
You're really eyeballing it, like when Grandma would bake a pie or something. It's like
100%, yeah.
well, it says a teaspoon, but
Yeah,
I put a
yeah.
teaspoon and then a little bit more. I just know what it's supposed to be.
Right.
That's what you're doing there. What do you put in your coffee?
Oh, I'm sorry. I misspoke. Matt in Fort Smith has corrected me. It's not. It doesn't look like a dime bag. It looks like an 8-ball. Thank you,
Oh, okay,
Matt.
right,
Yeah,
right.
thank you, Matt.
All right, yeah, I'm sorry.
Key
correction
Yeah,
there.
sorry about that. I didn't want to offend anybody, but
What do you put in your coffee, Bill?
To answer, well, I buy the it's the Italian cream.
Oh yeah. Okay,
from the
that's it.
store.
So you got to keep it refrigerated?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
that's all you put in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd probably, if I did coffee, I'd probably do that rather than that stuff that sits on the shelf for 100 years like you do. I probably need some fresh ingredients in there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but I don't drink coffee.
Like I watch people walk in there, get their coffee, and they put nothing in it.
Right.
Maybe they have stuff, rations at their desk, I guess.
Well, they put a little Baileys at the desk in there when nobody's looking, and there you go.
You put Dave Bailey's in there. That's a waste of time.
But you don't know how to run that thing in there?
No, I have no
it's
idea.
so simple.
No, it's not.
No.
No,
It really isn't.
Derek, it really is not.
It's got the coffee pot extension to it, and sometimes I fire the water out of there, and I'm like,
You don't want to do that.
No, that's bad.
When you turn it on, the two sides start blinking. Do you want the left side or the right side? You hit the right side for the K-Cup. And then it has to go through its gurgly thing for 10 minutes.
Do we have K-Cups?
I mean, we did. I don't know if we do anymore.
Okay.
But we did.
Yeah, I don't drink office coffee anymore.
No?
No.
Bring your own? BYOC?
Yeah, it's bring your own drugs
Oh, okay.
for me.
All right.
But
Eddie puts Kahlua in his coffee.
Amen,
See?
brother.
There you go.
Amen.
There you go.
All right.
There's somebody else. Jamie puts booze in it. There you go.
Well, I mean, we all
Got no
gotta do
gas
we
in
all
it.
got to do what you got to do.
All right, we come back.
Yep.
A special treat today.
Uh-huh.
Mike Neighbors,
Right.
SEC Network basketball analyst,
We're
is going to
grill
join
Mike
us here.
at some point.
You know what? Once we get done with him,
establish-
we'll
yeah,
turn him
once we
over
get
to
our-
you.
Once we get our sea legs.
That's right. Yeah, we'll turn him over to you. We'll do that. That's all coming up here on this national semifinal edition of Ruscin and Zach with Ole Miss and Miami coming up tonight. Coverage begins at 6 o'clock here on ESPN Radio.
If I did it.
If Zach did what he's supposed, if he made it do what it do. All right, that's all coming up. Stay where you are. We'll be back.
It's Thursday, January 8th. I'm Phil Reed. This is your 4029 News Update. A special election in the River Valley is heading to a runoff next month. We're talking about the special primary for State Senate District 26. The runoff will be between Wade Dunn and Brad Simon. Canopy NWA opens confidential survivor services in Fayetteville for trafficking victims. We have more details on our website, 4029tv.com. Greer-Lingo Middle School in Rogers is finished rebuilding. The campus closed 14 months amid repairs from the May 2024 tornado. Next Wednesday, the school will have their official ribbon cutting. The city of Fayetteville says it's expanding its residential food waste collection program, with signups now open ahead of a March launch. A 911 call center in East Arkansas is about to go through a major change. The dispatch center in Jonesboro is about to start using AI to take non-emergency calls. From the River Valley to Northwest Arkansas and everywhere in between, make 4029 your home for the best live, local, and late-breaking news.
Hey everyone, Josh Earnhardt here at AAA Business Systems in Northwest Arkansas. Do you like doing business with local companies? Did you know that AAA Business Systems is one of only a few truly local office technology providers in Northwest Arkansas? Ask your current technology provider where their corporate office is, and let's keep your money in Northwest Arkansas. Buy local, support local. Call us today at 479-442-4185, and remember, anything else is just a copy.
Gain a global perspective and specialized skills that many of today's top employers are seeking with an MBA from University of Maryland Global Campus. Study online and complete your degree in just 16 months for about $21K. Choose from MBA specializations in global business, marketing, HR, finance, and more. No application fee if you apply by September 3rd. Learn more at umgc.edu. That's umgc.edu. Certified to operate in Virginia by Chev.
Harry Douglas here, and the holidays are rolling in, and if men in your life are struggling with their holiday wish list, tell them to add Manscaped to make gift giving easy and completely stress-free this year. From the beard hedger to the lawnmower trimmer, Manscaped's precision tools keep you looking sharp, feeling confident, and ready for every event and celebration. Right now at Target, get 20% off on the Handyman Shaver, Beard Hedger, and the Chairman Plus Essentials Kit, a must-have for a smooth face shave. Hurry up though, offer ends December 27th.
The Hit That Line Now app, fueled by Taco Bell. Online and on the air and now everywhere you go. Tune in to the greatest moments of Razorback sports with Chuck Barrett, Bo Mattingly, Tommy Kraft, Ty Richardson, Phil Elson, Matt Jones, and Ruskin and Zach with our Hit That Line Now app, fueled by Taco Bell. Stay connected no matter where you go with the Hit That Line Now app, fueled by Taco Bell. Download for free in the Apple app or Google Play stores. Just search Hit That Line Now. It's fueled by Taco Bell.
Hey, Hog Country, you ready to mow like a pro? Come see the sales team at Yes Sales LLC, your local Spartan mowers dealer in Rogers, Arkansas. Experience the Spartan Advantage, unmatched performance, rugged design, and comfort that gets the job done right. Service and sales with financing specials that make owning a Spartan easier than ever. Swing by 2318 South 8th Street in Rogers or give them a call at 479-877-6700. Yes Sales LLC, Power Precision Spartan.
It's time to flip for your burgers. Come to any JJ's Grill location during any Primetime NFL game on Monday and Thursday night, or Sundays at JJ's Bella Vista. Order a burger with fries or chips, and when you're done, we'll flip you for it. That's right, a manager will come flip a coin with you. You call it right, and your burger is free. Football, burgers, and the thrill of the flip, because the NFL is just better at JJ's.
We expect our information in real time. US Med carries continuous glucose monitors, which provide real-time readings of blood glucose levels. US Med is an approved provider for Medicare and over 500 private insurers. So call 888-665-0696 today for a free insurance and Medicare benefits check as easy as... That's 888-665-0696.
Price is still getting you down. The All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater has a way to pick you up. How does $12.99 sound? Monday through Friday until 5:30. Choose from 10 delicious meals, including fan favorites, and all just $12.99. Plus, happy hour starts at 3. And don't forget, during Razorback and NFL games, you'll find game day specials you can't afford to miss. Dine in with friends, use the app, or carry out, whatever works for you. The All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater. Great steaks, great sports on Sunset in Springdale.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville. This is ESPN Arkansas. Broadcasting from the Crane Automotive Team Studio, the most honest show in the history of Arkansas Talk Radio.
Baby, you are so talented, and they are so dumb.
Derek Ruskin.
It's a big club, and you ain't in it. You and I are not in the big club.
Zach Arns.
Notre Dame, our mother.
And Denver Bill.
This one's for John.
Setting the standard for talk radio in the state of Arkansas.
The problem we're trying to solve is that there are rich teams and there are poor teams. Then there's 50 feet of crap. And then there's us.
This is Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
Sometimes when you win, you really lose. And sometimes when you lose, you really win. And sometimes when you win or lose, you actually tie.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach.
It's not that I'm lazy. It's that I just don't care.
Starts right now.
We are back here on ESPN Arkansas. It's Ruskin and Zach with you. And in studio, finally, Mike Neighbors is here. SEC Network analyst.
Been a while. Now, is that your official title? What do you want us to call you?
That's a good one. Sire?
Sire. Okay. Oh, okay.
Yes, sire.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't have an official title. I think if you look at it on the log, it's like recurring talent, which neither one. I mean, reoccurring, but talent, I'm not so sure.
That's a TV thing.
It's a TV
some
thing.
people like to be referred to as the talent sometimes.
Well, you don't want to get into that crap.
Yeah,
you want to remain a man of the people.
Just feel much better behind the radio than in front of a TV. I know the radio face thing is a thing, and so this is home. This feels more like home.
I watched you your first night on the SEC Network. I got a text from a couple buddies. They're like, he's good at this. And I'm like, no, this. He was born to do this.
That must have been my family.
No, I did like randos just texting me. They're like, Neighbors is on SEC Network.
Yeah.
Now they were upset with the Carolina blue jacket you were wearing.
Well, yeah, there's some more to come with that. Yeah, the Reds may be in the back of the closet for a while. But,
a little bit.
Yeah, they'll be that. But they'll find their spot.
I thought you were very good.
JC
I told you that night.
You did, but we're friends, so that comes with a grain of salt.
Oh, come on.
How much thought goes into that? Because you got to be thinking that what you wear, there's going to be some fan base that's mad because they feel like you're wearing another team's colors and they're upset about it.
I did no thinking about it initially, but now I've been put a lot of thought into it, believe me, because of the feedback you talked about. But my wife dresses me; she puts it in the bag, and I put it on. So that's got me a long way.
The best way to go.
It's got me
a long way.
And you've done this before. You've done like the half times at the SEC tournaments and that kind of thing. But like, what's the spread like for doing studio work?
What's the food?
Yeah, the food.
It's really good, but I'm afraid to eat it because I'm a messy. I'm afraid I'm going to get it on me.
Yeah.
So I take it to go box back to the hotel, and it is elite.
They treat you well over there.
They take good care of you,
Yeah,
better
that's
than
nice.
I deserve. I can assure you that.
Wow. Man. There's good food too. Wow,
Yeah,
that's
really good food.
What
really
a
good.
gig. Amazing.
Not as good as the Kit Kat I just had back there, though. my son calls them Skit Cats.
Yeah,
So
Now, you've got the kid. You're a busy dude. I mean,
I'm staying busy.
You do you do basketball. You're doing. I know you're doing evals.
Yeah.
And then you go back to work.
Yeah.
Back to work.
Yeah.
In April with the Sparks of WNBA.
And all of that combined is about a third of what I was doing time-wise before.
Yeah. Isn't it great?
Maybe a third.
Wow.
Isn't it great? I mean, you got time to
well, you
enjoy
see
life.
me. You saw me rolling into the high school game the other night
Yeah.
for no reason. What are you doing here? I was like, I got kids that want to come watch the game. So, now we've had a lot of fun with it.
Yeah. How's
playing
LA?
guitar?
I do still play. Yeah, I've been playing quite a bit lately. Not back. We're back in Fayetteville. I keep running into people, and they're like, "What are you doing here?" I'm like, "I live here. I've been living here for a long time." So I guess they think you have to leave town. It's not like a wrestling match when losers leave town type deal. So we're still here.
Is that what people think? Like,
Yeah.
like you have to you kicked out of town in
Yes.
shame after?
No, and everybody's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm doing just fine."
No,
Yeah,
he's
I'm
great.
doing
Like,
fine.
I get more like, how's Mike doing? I'm like, he's great. Like,
Yeah.
leave him alone. He's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, it's and I appreciate the sentiment. I understand where they're coming from, but like, I had 8 great years of living the dream. Like, I'm not.
Yeah.
There's not a bitterness that exists. So, I've not gone to a game yet. That time I'm sure is coming. But no, we're back. We're doing all our. Back in good graces at Chick-fil-A when I pull through there, and they know me by name again.
That's
It's,
important.
Yeah, extra a little nugget or two, but no, it's great to have time. We've reconnected with a lot of people that we were around, and we're here through April, so hopefully we'll see everybody.
Car Chase guy has checked in. He wants to know why we're wasting time talking about sports with you. Let's get weird.
Let's get weird. We can do that.
Well,
we
you've
gotta
got a
pace
lot of
ourselves.
list stuff that we can talk about.
You've been
coming up on.
We're very concerned about you taking notes on graph paper. We think that's evidence.
Well, y'all know I've been, I track serial killers. Is that where y'all are at?
We didn't say
You
that,
didn't say that,
but it did come up.
It did come up. I've always been a graph paper guy. My mom worked at the phone company for years, and they had that mimeograph paper back there that they would all throw out when they were like doing their orders and stuff. So I collected that, and I like the lines.
Huh.
I like the symmetry. I like the lines of it. So and then I have had a lot of people say you got extra time on your hands. Wish you would do more of this and that. So I started the first year putting out a tweet every day, counting down backwards from 365, favorite TV show and song and all that stuff. And it kind of caught on, and now it's I've got to keep up with it.
Yeah,
7 days in. There's only 358 to go.
Yeah. You got to keep the people happy. You have to keep giving them what they want. Did you watch did you Stranger Things?
I have not seen the end of it yet.
Okay.
It's still in the queue. I've got 3 seasons to catch up.
Oh,
my
okay,
rule
yeah,
is
yeah,
it's
yeah.
got to be over.
Got to be finished. See, that's where I got the rule from. Is I don't want to. I won't do anything until it's finished.
Unless it's Landman. Now, Landman, I'm current on. Unless it's just one that everybody's talking about, and I feel like I need to be current on, I will wait for it to be over to binge. But Stranger Things got stranger for me there for a while. So,
by the way, show number 364, TV show 364, The Golden Girls.
I was singing that. I was singing the theme song earlier today.
It was
a guy Dave Reagan. Just texted in. He said that he uses your drills as part of his summertime basketball routine.
Oh, wait, nice. I hope he did better with them than I did.
I think you're doing okay.
Okay.
I think you're doing all right. I mean, when you stopped by, we saw you when we were out at Golf USA. I'm like, he looks great. I mean, he looks relaxed. He looks like he's having fun.
Yeah, I was tan.
Yeah,
it was just that. It was just sun-kissed.
But now you're a TV star. You're
yeah, that's what
living
I am.
the life in L.A.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we lived there for a while. Yeah,
sending me pictures of you and Will Ferrell.
That and the
Vince Vaughn.
The Jason Bateman story is the one I tell everybody that asks because I didn't know it was him. Like I was waiting on an Uber, so was he. My Uber canceled, so I went back in to meet my friends in the karaoke spot there. And they said, "What was that like?" And I was like, "What are y'all talking about?" And they were like, "You were just talking to Jason Bateman for like 20 minutes." Had no idea. But now I know why I didn't recognize him is because he lost all that weight and grew his hair out for the Black Rabbit. So as soon as I saw the Black Rabbit show start, I was like, that's why I didn't know him. Because I didn't recognize him.
Deacon's text in. He's a big fan of yours. He needs to know your top 3 favorite movies.
All time?
All time.
Few Good Men, number 1. Hasn't changed, obviously, in years. Silence of the Lambs. Hunt for Red October's number 2, and Silence of the Lambs is 3.
All right, you guys settle down on your questions. We're going to grill Coach.
Yeah, we're going to get to all of it.
But this is urgent. Better theme song, Facts of Life or Three's Company?
Three's Company, but it's close. Facts of Life, I probably know more words to, but Three's Company, just the opening,
it's very catchy.
Okay.
And then you've got where they do the thing where they fall into the fence and the whole.
Oh yeah, and then they come up and they look at you like, "Hey, I didn't know I was on TV."
And Mr. Furley's clinging to the carousel horse. Yeah.
The Regal Beagle. I have a Regal Beagle shirt.
Yeah.
I have a Regal Beagle.
This text is awkward yet funny. Mitchell from Fort Smith has texted, your mom was the witness when he got the swats in 7th grade for getting caught with a Playboy on campus. She was also his Sunday school teacher.
Tell Mitchell not to, I will not put his last name out there, but it does start with a C-A-R. I know exactly who that is. And he'll text you back. That narrowed it down pretty closely, but my mom was the secretary of schools. And y'all all had the secretary of schools that ran it. She has the bouffant hair. She is exactly who you're picturing. Okay.
And
my uncle,
she had to witness all
of
this?
Well, my uncle was the principal.
Oh, okay.
And when corporal punishment, as we were called, they called it for us, was corporal punishment. You had to have a witness that you didn't beat them too hard.
Yeah, well, yeah.
But
keep it on the up and up.
Keep it on the up. Well, let's see. And my uncle was notorious, and I can. Mitchell, let's just be honest here. You deserved it. Whatever you did, you got off light.
Yeah, right.
You got off light because and your mom and grandma's were my Sunday school teachers, so that's who we have to blame.
Okay.
I know.
Bringing people together.
He's a heck of a golfer. Don't get in a golf match with him. He'll roll up.
Take your money.
Yeah, he rolls up in a golf cart that costs more than the truck that he drove there in.
That's how you know that's serious.
Greenwood. That's Greenwood golf for you.
That's right.
Their golf carts are serious. At the Vash.
Now, what did you get hit with?
With what?
When you got the corporal punishment?
Oh, it's a paddle.
Okay.
It's a paddle.
Did it have holes in it?
His had holes in it.
Okay,
and a little wristband that I think he cinched up just to get extra leverage.
To make sure he didn't lose it.
Yeah, I got a few swats. I made up a book report one time. It was the only time I ever got swats. I made up completely fabricated a book, and it got brought up attention to it, so I got sent to the office. It was the only time in my high school career that he didn't call me by name. He came over the loud inner speaker or whatever they call it and said, "Could you send my nephew to the office?"
Wow. Oh, wow. That's like getting called by your full name.
Full name, all of government name, all the way through.
Wow.
Yeah. And he laid into me. There was
high
no
school?
witness. There were no witnesses for this. That was when I knew I was in trouble, when they didn't call a witness in. This was a personal.
Yeah, that's when they unplugged the cameras and
It's like it's like Vic Mackey and the Shield now.
They took you to a black site.
Yes, I felt like that now. I watched Zero Dark 30. That's where I should have been. Should have had me up. And I did make up the book. I totally deserved it.
What was the book about?
Yeah, what was the fake book about?
We got to know what the fake book was about.
It was, and I don't know how anybody didn't know it was fake. It was totally my life story. It was a shortstop on a team that was had girl problems and never could get a date and was, had errors all the time. It was totally about me.
Still hold the school record for
Still
errors
hold
in
the
it.
school record for errors in an inning
Yeah.
at 5. And call Reed Newman. He was the pitcher that night. Poor guy. He was a heck of a pitcher, and I just completely destroyed his ERA. It was against Lavaca, too. Those guys
Golden
will
Arrows.
call the Golden Arrows will be calling in and go, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, you did.
And your mom was the scorekeeper.
No, my best friend's mom was.
Okay, your best friend's
Yeah.
mom. And she couldn't cut you a break?
No, they weren't.
They
no
weren't
question.
close?
No,
No, okay. Borderline?
They were not. No, they were not borderline. So that was but the book was about that. And here's the way I got busted. The teacher for our class, who I'm not going to name by name because they're still alive, but they used my book as an example of how to do a book report.
Oh, no.
And they were like, this is
Oh, no.
to the rest of the class. And one of my best friends, still to this day, he just couldn't help himself. And he goes, it was fake. It's not even true.
Who was the author?
E.B. something. It was totally not E.B. White, but I think it was
E.B. White?
E.B. Smith or something. There was nothing whatsoever that led you to believe that I shouldn't have been caught. But it was not until the teacher singled me out.
Oh, do you think they were in cahoots?
Well,
that this was all a big conspiracy?
No, I grew up with always having aunts and uncles in the school district, so
Yeah,
it was,
that's a
I always
problem.
got, and I get it. I understand why. And I didn't like it either. It was not a fun place to live, but it was very well deserved.
Car Chase Guy wants to know, if you write the book now, does that absolve you?
Maybe.
I think so.
Publish it?
Yeah,
you
absolutely. Get it published, illustrated.
I don't think anybody would want to read it, but it was.
Yeah, but what we're doing is we're getting you out of trouble.
Yeah, and it was typical, like we all did with our book reports back in the day. You read it out, and then at the very end you go, but you have to read the rest of it to find out what happened. We always would do that in our book reports because we didn't read the end of the book. So got right up to the climax where the error-laden shortstop that had a tough day was down to, bottom of the ninth, or bottom of the seventh, I guess, because we only played 7. Bottom of the 7th, bases loaded, 2 outs, and of course, you have to read the rest of the story.
Did he get the girl? I gotta know. Did he get the girl at the end?
I went to more proms than anybody at the end, so I obviously got the girl. That's the other record I hold, Ruscin. Went to more proms.
How many proms did you go to?
I went 6.
Wow.
6?
6?
Yeah.
Wow.
In 1 year?
No.
Okay.
No.
This is over your high school
Yes.
career. Okay.
Yeah, which is even worse.
Which would make you a compiler.
Now, is this
Which makes it worse.
At various schools? Like, you went to the
You went
Fort
to the-
Smith
you went
one?
to-
You went.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow. That's impressive.
No, I'm not so sure.
No, it's not impressive.
HR guy says, imagine making up a book and not using Chat GPT.
I know. We didn't get. If we had had that, we wouldn't be talking.
No, we'd be all be in jail.
I would be.
We'd all be in jail.
There are so many times I do catch myself saying, man, I wish we would have had cameras back there in the capture
Nope.
and all these men. And then I'm like
Nope.
going, no.
Decon says you are the Cy Young of going to prom. Ryan calls you a prom compiler.
Prom compiler.
There you
that's
go.
right. There it is.
Well, you've seen the picture in my bar of the 6 pictures side by side. haven't
Yes, I have.
you? I have
And
all, the little wallet size that you trade. I got them in one frame.
you know when you go into the room at the NFL Hall of Fame and they have all the busts?
Yeah.
That's what it was like.
Oh,
it was
good,
just like,
yeah.
oh, wow, look at
No,
that.
it was not. No, it's the little pictures like you get. You hand out. I did get those all framed up. I'm pretty sure my wife took that one down.
Oh, man. Okay, we're visiting with Mike Neighbors here on Ruscin and Zach, and we will talk about all this stuff and more coming up here. Get in here on the Lewis Automotive Group hotline, 877-377-6963. Bet Saracen is Arkansas's favorite sports betting app. They've got everything on there. Tonight's game in the CFP and, of course, all the other college and pro and everything that you want on there. Playoffs this weekend, all in the Bet Saracen app. Just go to the App Store and download Bet Saracen or head over to BetSaracen.com. App Store. Get Bet Saracen or get to BetSaracen.com.
This is Ruscin and Zach.
Wait a minute, you're still here?
ESPN Arkansas and streaming on. Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas. Download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas, more than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
It's a dandy white perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, Sakhalin.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouth.
Some serious crappie.
Nice speck.
We got crappie.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite white perch, slab, sockeye, papermouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
Tender love and care makes life worth living. Tender love and care, that's what I'll be given. Every day, every night to you.
They say if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But we put it inside burritos and tacos anyway. Crispy chicken from Taco Bell, a brand new classic.
Lewis Automotive has been serving Northwest Arkansas for over 75 years and just getting started.
Our knowledgeable sales team is here to find you the perfect vehicle to fit not only your lifestyle, but also your budget.
Our factory-trained service technicians keep your vehicle running at optimal level.
And if you're looking for genuine parts and accessories, our team has exactly what you need.
Relax in our comfortable lounge, and when your car's ready, we'll return it to you spotless.
Thank you for being a part of our story.
Come see us at Lewis Automotive Group, where you're more than a customer, you're family.
Does your Razorback closet need an upgrade? The University of Arkansas Game Day Collection is what you're looking for, only at Roback.com. They've custom designed the best hoodies, polos, and Q-zips for your school. Go check out this and more at Roback.com, and don't forget to use our link for 20% off. Use code RUSH25 at checkout on Roback.com for 20% off your first order. That's RHOBACK.com. 20% off all hoodies, joggers, and more with Rush 25. Roback, where action meets comfort.
Get 20% off on your first order with the code RUSH25.
Why bet the playoffs anywhere else when MyBookie gives you everything you need to get paid? NFL playoffs are live, college football's down to the final teams, and the Super Bowl's just around the corner. This is peak betting season, and MyBookie is built for it. Same account, same wallet, sports, casino, reloads, live bets, everything you need in one place. Go to mybookie.ag now and use promo code HOGS and get your first bet covered up to $500. If it doesn't hit, use your get back bonus token and run it back. It's built a bankroll in January and ride it through the Super Bowl. Bet anything, anytime, anywhere. Only at MyBookie.
Dad, the driver looks dirty. Ew, yucky, Daddy.
Hey, don't worry, boys. That's what we do best. At My Dreams Mo Wash, we make homes, businesses, and even big industrial spaces shine like new.
So you can clean houses and big buildings?
That's right. Residential, commercial, or industrial. No job's too big or too small. Call My Dreams Mo Wash today at 479-763-5561 or visit mjmowash.com.
My Junior's Mobile Wash. One call cleans it all.
David Bowie got more fame with his #1 hit titled Fame. John Lennon co-wrote and sounded some of the high notes. The last line in the first verse sums it up. Fame puts you there where things are hollow. John 12:43 tells us that many people rejected Jesus because they loved the fame of people more than the praise of God. Is it any wonder you get more fame by rejecting the name of Jesus? I'm Pastor E from Woodland. Think about it.
Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas. Download.
Think it could be lower testosterone?
What do you mean?
I was feeling the same way. After 40, the body has less testosterone, and men lose their edge. That's why I take Nugenix Total T2.
That's the testosterone booster, right?
Yes, but Total T2 is their brand new formula that skyrockets nitric oxide levels in as little as 3 hours. Since I started taking it, I've been lifting like when we played for Coach Carter. My energy is way up, and it even spiced up things between me and the missus.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles?
Yep, just send a text.
Text AREA to 42424 for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T2, the next generation testosterone. testosterone booster. Text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo X, our newest, most powerful fat burner ever, absolutely free. Text AREA to 42424. That's AREA to 42424. These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
When it comes to firearms gear and expertise, Ozarks Armory has you covered. From the hunter to the collector to the range regular, you'll find exactly what you're looking for with over 3,000 guns in stock, plus ammo, optics, and all the accessories you need. Buying, selling, or trading, the experts at Ozark Armory are ready to help you find the perfect fit. Stop by Ozark Armory in Springdale or visit ozarkarmory.com. Ozark Armory, locked and loaded for the season.
You know what's underrated? Having choices. Like, imagine not being able to choose your deluxe cravings box at Taco Bell. Imagine you couldn't get a box of classics for $5, more faves for $7, or a lavish feast for $9. Now with cheesy dipping burritos and creamy garlic sauce. Good thing all those choices are, like, actually real. So instead, imagine which you're gonna get. Choose your deluxe cravings box at Taco Bell today. At participating Taco Bell stores for a limited time only while supplies last. Price and participation varies. Drinks excludes freezes. Tax extra.
ESPN 99.5. The Hit That Line Now app is ready for you to download from the Apple and Google Play stores. Sponsored by Taco Bell. Live Moss. The most influential show in Arkansas. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Your Ruscin and Zach Expo is brought to you by our good friends at Mach 1 Motorsports. Large inventory of new Indian and Triumph motorcycles. Used bikes as well, parts, service gear, the whole thing. Check them out, 1711 West Hudson Road in Rogers. This is a special day. Coach will answer the poll questions. You ready?
Oh, yes.
All right. Do you miss the days when you could slam down the phone to make your point?
No question.
92.6% of people said yes. And that was final. Like, they knew you slammed the phone down.
You could
didn't
hear
just
it.
disconnect.
Sounded
they knew.
different. Sounded different.
Hit different, apparently. When someone says, don't take this personally, have you already taken it personally?
It's a prerequisite.
94.7% of
All
people
due
said
respect.
yes. Now, you're going to say no on this, but are you afraid to make eye contact with someone in public for fear of having to have a conversation?
Oh, no.
No, not at all. Watching him walk into Northside on Saturday was like watching Elvis.
Yeah.
I mean, he knew everybody. I was like, oh, my God, he knows everybody.
I do there.
Yeah. Well,
shaking hands.
Yeah, it was,
yeah,
I mean, it was the return of the king. 75.5% of you said yes. Those are your Mach 1 Motorsports. Brought to you by Mach 1 Motorsports. Give him a call today, 633-8843.
Okay, we have Philip on the phone here who has an interesting thing he'd like to talk to Coach Neighbors about. Yes, Philip.
Hey, yeah, years ago I heard an interview with you when you were in Wichita.
Yeah.
I guess playing a game at Wichita State, and you said that you were scoping out the town, looking at the BTK sites. And I just wanted to let you know, I'd always thought, well, if I ever ran into you or had a chance, I'd let you know a few things. But anyway, I lived in the Otero house.
Oh, no.
Bought it in 1979 and lived there for 2 years. And so anyway, it was kind of a
Please tell me you
thing.
found
I just gotten
something.
out of college.
Please tell me you
And,
found something you still have that.
No.
No, okay. All right.
No, there wasn't it. It had been a rental house for years before I moved in there.
Okay.
And I did have to clean out a bunch of stuff, but which was really creepy. That it was all in a basement in a corner room, and that was really creepy. But I didn't. I had no idea
really,
whose it was.
I'm not sure. Really is a good word.
really
We need to amp that up. That is
substantially creepy.
The kids would say cringe.
That's cringe.
Yeah.
Wow.
Anyway, of course, I had some relatives in town, and they wouldn't come and see me at my house, And then a couple of interesting things happened. Been there about a week or so, and this black cat showed up.
Uh-oh.
Not a speck of white on him anywhere. He was totally black. And we had to leave our cats back in Arkansas when we moved because we had to move apartments and all that. Anyway, we opened the door, and he came right in, went downstairs, found a place in the back of in the basement and used the bathroom. So we said, well, I guess the people that moved out left their cat. And I'm sure they did. but we did talk to the neighbors, and they said, well, if they had a cat, we didn't know it,
Mm.
But anyway,
I know where this
he
is
was a
going.
cool cat. And on Halloween, I thought, well, we're going to, we'll have some kids and all that. And we had a glass storm door. So that black cat sat right in front of that storm door looking out as every kid screamed as they ran by the house, except for one. There was one lady brought a toddler, just a 3-year-old up there or whatever. And evidently she was not from Wichita either.
Yeah, I didn't know about the Ortero house. Did you call the cat by name? Maybe it was one of the, like Josephine or weren't the kids named Josephine and Joseph after the mom and dad?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, no.
Maybe it was.
As a matter of fact, I didn't know anything about any of that when I bought the house.
There was just a house for sale on Edgemore in Wichita, and
said, well,
had been on the market for 17 years. No, but
yeah, I don't know. There had been a lot of rental people lived in there, but anyway,
Okay.
they didn't tell me anything, and the whole time I lived there, I did not research. I didn't want to find out anything about anything.
I think that
So
would be
it was
something we'd have to
after-
disclose.
except
Like,
for,
On a rental agreement, I don't think so.
I've had to disclose whether we had a water issue before. If you've had, if a serial killer murdered 4 people in the house you're trying to rent, I would think that would be
something you'd want to know.
Probably not. It probably would have to disclose. I mean, it's up to you. Like, whether you.
I think
I applaud you for making it.
Is that state by state whether you have to determine or disclose if there was a murder in the house or not?
It's
I don't
got to
know.
be. That's got to be.
Thank you, Philip.
Thanks for
Good
calling
stuff,
in.
man. That's outstanding. Wow.
So that was when you were saying. Remember when I said they tore his house down?
Yeah.
So this was. I actually went there. It's on Edgemore. I just looked up on my GPS. It's still in there.
We had a conversation with you
Yeah.
on the tour.
I went to all of them because you remember why I was doing it though. It wasn't just because the normal reason I want to follow all this. Y'all know the reason I study them, right?
Why?
Because I want to be able to see them coming. Like,
okay.
I want to be able to pick one out because they're always nobody picked out.
Right.
Yeah.
It
So
was
like
Ted Bundy who was on the commission to catch himself. You think over here?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
how's he
some,
doing?
There's some things he's doing fine so far. He's not clustering yet, but like I want to see him coming. But the reason I was doing that was because the Mind Hunter on the TV show was out, and it's loosely based on the BTK killer. It's the one that's got Jonathan Groff as the main character, and it's how the formation of some of the sciences happened in. Anyway, it's a great watch. But I wasn't just touring around for that reason.
Nigel has texted, and he is an Arkansas broker. He says it is state by state. Arkansas, a non-disclosure state.
Wow.
Love that.
There you go.
Love that for us.
Yeah,
Good.
Feel like we took a
Go
step
Hogs.
forward. That might be something. That might be something we need to look into.
Go Hogs.
Woo pig.
Oh,
Thank
boy.
you.
So you can buy the Russell Simmons house, the one in Russellville, that got burned.
Okay. All right.
Was it Argene Simmons? Was that the?
Yeah, I think that's right.
I think that house, somebody torched that one, but hopefully everybody's taking care of all those things. But I want to go home and look around.
And of course, Rockingham got torn down.
Rockingham. We went to see that this year.
Oh.
This year when we were out there driving around.
Glad you opened it up. So.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if we're going to talk murder and houses,
you're in. I mean, most famous ever.
We were on our way to a bike park, and we saw the street sign, and JC, who just sent me a text, said, "Stop talking about this. The boys are listening." They were in the car, and they were like, "I was like, we are literally." Miles from that. So we went and saw and went into the areas and drove around.
Drive up the 405 like, at a slow pace.
I know right where that's at. Damn it! I know right where that's at. Yeah. So there was a lot. We went to a lot out there. There's a lot of sites in California.
I bet.
Yeah.
Wow.
Lots of sites.
Wow.
Huh. How about that?
Wow. Okay.
Again,
okay. So thank
moving
you.
on. Moving on. Moving on for my 4 and 5 year old who are listening in.
Yeah.
Sorry, Bowen. Sorry.
Yes. That's okay. Okay.
Whew. Okay.
Wow. All right. This has been kicked around a little bit. I think we can.
Another
okay.
licensed broker. You do have to disclose if your house was used as a meth lab.
Oh, well, good.
But meth, yes. Murder, no.
That's where we draw the line here in Arkansas.
All right. So thank you, Texter, out of the 870.
Yeah. Got everything in working order.
A lot of people driving around showing houses today, listening to y'all. Y'all have now identified a demographic of folks that are listening in.
A lot of realtors going,
Yeah. Like, well, you know,
actually,
I'll have to check on that for you. I don't know.
I'll get back to you on that one.
It's not in the paperwork that I have.
They're gonna
Yeah,
have to
there
be,
you go.
They're going to have to be answering a lot of questions on their next 2 or 3 appointments. Hey, I was listening to Ruscin and Zach the other day.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about our listeners buying homes.
Hey, let me.
Most of ours are mobile.
We'll do a little sports here, just
Okay,
a
let's
little.
go
Is that
sports.
okay?
Yeah.
You want a sports?
All right, we were talking. I wanted to ask you about this. Because Arkansas 2-0 in SEC play. Acuff, Thomas.
Yep.
This is what Jimmy said on TV Saturday. Okay, here's what he said.
Freshman guard combo to ever come through Arkansas. This is it, right? It's probably going to start with these two right here. Yeah. And there have been some great guards come through here, but not like these two cats, how they've delivered in big games.
Is
love
that
Arkansas basketball?
Is that prisoner of the moment? Is it legit?
There's some recency bias.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would think. Yeah.
No, off the top of your head.
Who would I say?
Yeah, just off the top of your head.
Well, I mean, I saw Moncrief and Brewer, and
Yeah.
I saw them.
Now Delph.
Did he say freshman?
Yeah, freshman. Delph and Brewer were in the
He
same
said
class.
freshman.
Wasn't Sydney a
Okay,
year
so
behind?
let me back that up. I did not hear the freshman part. So
Okay.
we're talking who are the candidates? Mayberry and Miller?
Or Mayberry
I mean
and Day.
Mayberry and Day.
Yeah. Yeah. You brought up who?
Martin Terry and Dean Tolson.
Yeah.
They were together?
Yeah.
See, I wouldn't have known that one. You must have done some research
I
on
did.
that.
I looked at a book.
You went deep.
I went deep on that.
He went
I went
deep.
very, very deep on that.
And again, maybe it's a little too early because
We're 2
those
games into
people
the-
were 2 games
yeah.
into the year. But I mean, it's a good conversation.
Yeah.
I get the debate.
Yeah.
I'd have to do a little bit more research, but they are awfully good.
Yeah. No,
I mean,
they're very good.
The way I knew Acuff was going to be good was the reaction in the building the day they got him.
Yeah.
Like, they got a lot of big recruits over the months that we were in the same building.
Yeah.
But the day they got him, it was different. And I was like, I asked Coach, I said, what? He goes,
That's
this
the
one's
guy.
different.
Yeah, that's
he
the
goes,
guy.
this one's different. And he's had a bunch. And so I will lean toward him. What is Coach Cal saying? Has he said
Called
it?
him a beast.
Did he get asked about that question, though,
No,
about are they
no,
the best?
Jimmy brought that
I don't
up
think so
on the
yet. No,
broadcast.
I don't know. No.
Yeah, I mean, you've got to have him in the conversation. That's where I would go with it.
Okay. I need more data. I'd
But
like to
there's
see where
more
they end
data
up.
points, more big games. We're 2, 3. They played 3 really good non-conference games. A couple other that are better than people will. At the end of the year, we'll realize some of the non-conference games were against people that are going to be in the tournament.
Right.
Now, if they flame out in the first round of the tournament, that's why I need to see them complete their freshman year.
That goes back to. But here's the problem with the whole conversation: we're never going to get an answer to it because we're not going to get to see him play enough. Like, he's not going to play.
He's going to play 33 games.
He's
and he's gonna be
33,
done.
35,
Yeah,
37, whatever. You're always going to have somebody say, yeah, but, Mayberry and Todd did this.
And they were here longer.
And they were here longer. They
memory
have
sticks
ability
longer.
to, No, that's an equal. That'd been a fun debate. I could
Now, you
argue
were in
both sides.
school when Mayberry and Miller got here. Yeah, okay. My last year was their senior year.
Okay.
That team, still one of the most disappointing teams ever. That 91-92 team.
Oh, yeah.
Losing to Memphis and Milwaukee. Miserable day. I was on spring break and unhappy.
Yeah, I could see how you would feel that way.
Yeah, I was not happy about that.
Yeah. But we won't get a chance to answer it, so I think it's going to be fun to have, and it'll go on and on forever.
I was impressed last night with how mature he seemed to be when it got a little wobbly there. They went on a little run. They cut it down to 4, and he was like, I'm not letting the wheels fall off of this. I'm going to continue to be steady at the wheel here, and got him over the finish line last night.
Yeah, that's a good observation because that is when you start to be different.
Yeah.
When in that moment, on the road, when it could fall away from you, yeah, that's a good sign.
Seth in Fort Smith says we've never had anyone as good as a freshman as Acuff.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Well, what do you do with the Joe Johnson argument there, right?
Yeah, Joe was pretty good.
Pretty good, but they're going to say probably go to team success, but we don't know yet.
Right.
You can't use that.
Yeah.
That's objection overruled. Bang your gavel. That's like you can't. You got to object. That's not,
what I said. It kind of it depends on, like, if they go all the way to Indianapolis.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Well,
Yeah.
yes, it's going to be a legendary deal. But again, if there's an upset in the first round, or if they don't get it the second weekend, it's going to be it's not going to be thought of the same way as maybe.
And it's recency bias.
That's also
it's
true.
happening right now. We're living in it. We're all excited. Everybody. Like,
yeah. Now, I found this interesting earlier. Mike Neighbors is with us in studio here on Ruscin and Zach. You were we were asking you about the SEC talking points.
Yeah.
That
Yes.
are they handing these out all the
this.
time over at the SEC
I mean,
network?
does Dari come down and
No.
hand you like the morning meeting and
Not
this is
at
what
all.
you have to talk about?
Not, in fact, the opposite. No, it's that is never a thing. But I mean, I'm like you. Before I did it, you might think that, but like no, and I hope it doesn't come off that way when I talk. But it is not talked about.
Wow, I see from the outside, it was like, well, it's the SEC network. It's homer up, go to your corner and defend the league.
Okay,
but I mean, I believe you. I know this to be true.
Here's what I would then offer as evidence. If you go back to that, the first time I went on was the ACC SEC Challenge, and I'm on to Damian Fishback and some of those guys that were around, Pat Bradley, and we were talking about both sides. We were talking about both leagues, and I think when it was good, we were analyzing the play. We weren't there to do anything other than that. Like I begged for help when I found out I was going to be doing this. I was like, "Can I get some seminars? Can I get a training?" They're like, "No. We just want you to come talk." I was like, "Well, that's kind of scary." And they're like, "No, like we're going to end up talking about the BTK killer next thing you know, if y'all leave it at that, But they did say, "Well, let's keep it on sports." But that go back to that day. We talked about the ACC. Pat went on and on about the ACC a little bit. So I don't think
Pat's friend of the show.
I have changed his name from the shooter though to the Maker.
Oh, that's true.
Call him the Maker, and he kind of likes that, I think. So
shooter implies you missed.
That's right. That's what I told him, and he goes, "I kind of like that now."
But it's got to be. I mean, you're watching film. You're watching games. You're analyzing games. All the things your entire career. That's what you've done, and now you just have to verbalize it and talk about it. You don't have to go be miserable back in a hotel room watching film on a flight home.
That's right. Yeah, no, that was the coolest thing. That night after that first show.
There's a high after that, isn't there?
Yeah, there is. You don't go to sleep very fast.
No, you do not.
You don't go down for a while, and it is a little bit later, but it's different than going back and getting on the plane and going and beating yourself up for things you did wrong, and to see it, but it's a little overwhelming when there's so many games going on at once because it's hard to focus and lock in on it. But I've always been right time, right place guy, and that night was the night when Coach Schaefer at Missouri drew up a game-winning play. My former assistant coach here, and he drew up the play in the timeout. I got to talk about it, and everybody's like, "How did you know he was going to run that?" I said, "Well, I coached with him." So it was right place, right time.
Right,
I got to analyze the play, and that was.
And that's what they want is that coaching perspective where you've got Damian and Pat on the panel. They're players.
That's right.
You give it. You've got that overall 30,000 foot view of how this all works.
And like Dari and Alyssa tell me all the time, like, do not ever give me a stat. And I was like, okay, why? And they're like, because that's what I do. Dari's like, that's what I have. And Alyssa, I have the stats. That's what I'm going to say. I need you to tell me why that happened.
Right.
Why are they getting out rebounded? Well, it doesn't have anything to do with boxing out. It's because they didn't guard the ball and they were in rotation. They're like, that's it. Don't say they're +9 on the boards. That's my job. So I went in over prepared. Well, that first time I could have told you every hometown of every men's basketball player at Vanderbilt. And that was not the questions I got. So I've learned
now you're going to do games eventually. Is that right?
I maybe.
All right.
Maybe.
Now, I've talked to Tim Brando all the time, and he gave the best piece of advice he gave me about how the team works. Because you'll be working with somebody for the first time, and it's going to be uncomfortable for a minute. And he's always told me when the ball hits midcourt, play-by-play guy takes over, draws the picture, you fill it in. Backcourt, it's yours.
That's right.
You can say whatever you want right up to the point when he gets to midcourt. And then let him set it up, and then just go. Yeah. And then it's back to you.
Yeah, that'll be good. If I get a game, I'll reference
that's what he
Tim Brando.
Like I was asking him how it worked.
Yeah.
First time I did a two-man game with somebody that I'd never worked with before. That was what he's like. Man, let them talk in the backcourt. Let them do whatever they want. As soon as they get to half court, draw the picture, score time. Who's got the ball? Boom. Then go right back to. Go right back into the analyst because they're there to fill everything in. Yeah. You're just there as a time management guy.
That's right. Interesting. I'll try to remember that if I get a game.
Do you want to be like a Zara the Telestrator where you're drawing all over the thing? You want to do that?
Coming.
You could be like that OJ skit.
Yeah. I'm gonna need a little work on it because I'm used to a whiteboard, where you can erase it and stuff. But yeah, they've said that's coming. Pat does it a lot on his segments where they'll isolate, and the technology's a little different than it used to be with the telestrator and stuff. Like,
yeah,
it's crazy how it animates and how
it's a laptop. I mean, you're looking
crazy.
You're looking at like an iPad. I'm drawing pictures.
I am in absolute awe of the hosts and how they keep the show, like you said, time management, moving along, catching up where the clip is. If I talk too long, they just skip right over what they're right to it. And they'll literally walk in and just hand them a piece of paper before we go on, and they look at it for 1 second and go, got it. And I'm like, I wouldn't got it. If you're not here, we had a problem.
But, I mean, this is the first time you've done this. Next year it'll be easier, and the year after that it'll be easier.
Told me
it's just
that
reps
too.
and reps and reps.
Said it's a reps thing.
And once you get comfortable with the format of the show and you understand it slows down, it's kind of like basketball. When it slows
I
down,
hope.
man, you're going to be I'm telling you, this is your sweet spot.
We'll see.
You can do this for the rest of whatever.
Well, we'll see. I appreciate it, but I'm not so sure.
Oh.
We'll see.
Again,
radio face.
They put me on TV. It's fine.
Radio face.
It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, they put Zach on TV today.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, but he's doing this today.
Well, this is home, but no, I had to
radio face. There's a reason.
Well, I mean, you have to keep saying it.
Yeah, okay.
I mean,
I was
right
saying
here.
it about
I mean,
me.
I can hear you.
I was saying it about me. I lived it every day.
Ricky from Boonville is a fan of yours. He says you're an awesome dude. Ricky, obviously from the 80s.
Ricky, yeah. Awesome dude from the 80s, and I'm literally from Washburn, so that's the next town up from Boonville. So
there you go.
Thanks, Ricky.
See?
Probably
There you
know.
go. All right. Good job, Ricky.
Well done, Ricky.
We'll
Awesome
come back and visit more with Mike Neighbors here in a minute on ESPN Arkansas. Roback has the University of Arkansas Game Day Collection, or whatever your favorite school is. They've got the gear at roback.com. The best hoodies, polos, and Q-zips for your school. Use the code RUSH25 at checkout and get 20% off your first order. RHOBACK.com. 20% all hoodies, joggers, and more when you use our code RUSH25. Roback, where action meets comfort.
This is Ruscin and Zach.
Puppies. With some puppies?
Young kids.
Nah, we don't got no puppies over here.
They're all dogs.
No puppies, all dogs.
ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com. All guests join us on the Lewis Automotive Hotline, serving Northwest Arkansas for over 80 years. Since 1946, no pressure, no hassle, just tradition. The celebration starts now.
Lewis Automotive has been serving Northwest Arkansas for over 75 years and just getting started.
Our knowledgeable sales team is here to find you the perfect vehicle to fit not only your lifestyle, but also your budget.
Our factory-trained service technicians keep your vehicle running at optimal level.
And if you're looking for genuine parts and accessories, our team has exactly what you need.
Relax in our comfortable lounge, and when your car's ready, we'll return it to you spotless.
Thank you for being a part of our story.
Come see us at Lewis Automotive Group, where you're more than a customer, you're family.
Start the year strong with New Holland 300 Series compact track loaders from WT Equipment. Enjoy outstanding comfort, class-leading visibility, and best-in-class boom geometry for exceptional lift and reach. With fuel-efficient models from 60 to 90 horsepower and a wide range of attachments, the 300 Series CTLs are ready for whatever the job and the year throws at you. See the New Holland 300 Series compact track loaders today at WT Equipment in Springdale. WT Equipment. Equip your future, elevate your potential.
Hey, I'm Mike Slater. My dad passed away at the age of 63. It's out of nowhere. Had a stroke. Super hard, obviously, for the whole family, but my dad had life insurance. This is why I have life insurance for my family, for my wife and 4 kids. And the best place to get life insurance is ethos.com, because you can do it in 10 minutes. And there's no medical exam and no blood test, just a few health questions. Get life insurance in 10 minutes so your family is protected. Ethos, ETHOS, ethos.com/play.
APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group has immediate openings in the Northwest Arkansas area. If you're a licensed CDL driver, heavy equipment operator, electrician, diesel mechanic, have paving or concrete labor experience, or experience in a quarry, apply today at jobs.crh.com. APAC offers top pay, a sign-on bonus, benefits including insurance, retirement, and profit sharing. Apply online today at jobs.crh.com. APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group is an equal opportunity employer.
Whoa, it's you, the Capital One Bank guy.
That's what they call me.
Mind if I get a selfie?
Yeah, sure thing. Say no fees or minimums on your Capital One checking account.
Wow, that's a keeper. So, where are you heading?
I'm off to spread the good news that Capital One helps people keep more money in their wallet with no overdraft fees.
Oh, you're the best Capital One Bank guy.
Hey, mind if I get a selfie?
Sure.
Say, Capital One, what's in your wallet?
Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com/bank for details. Capital One NA, member FDIC.
You do your best to prepare for life's what-ifs. Having the right insurance agent matters. Farmers agent Nathan McIntyre is here to help you understand your coverage options and make sure you're protected where it counts. Whether it's home, life, commercial insurance, Nathan provides personalized service. Call Farmers agent Nathan McIntyre today at 479-282-1688.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by farmers, truck or fire insurance, exchanges, or affiliate products not available in every state.
Do you have trouble getting in and out of the bathtub? Are you afraid you'll slip and fall entering or exiting a tub? Safe Step walk-in tubs can transform your bathtub from an area of concern to a calming refuge. Call them today at 1-800-731-4558 and save $1,600. Safe Step walk-in tubs and showers are proudly made in Tennessee and offer an ultra-low step-in, avoiding that difficult climb over a traditional bathtub wall. They also offer a variety of therapeutic benefits that may help soothe your aching muscles and joints, increasing your mobility, boosting your energy, and improving your sleep. Safe Step walk-in tubs are designed to easily fit your existing tub space and are often installed in as little as one day. Just dial 1-800-731-4558 today to save $1,600 and receive a free shower package. That's 1-800-731-4558 for a free no-obligation consultation and to save $1,600. Safe Step walk-in tubs. Safety never felt so good.
The weather is brought to you by the Springdale Public Schools.
Hi everyone, I'm 4029 meteorologist Laura Huckabee with your Get Ready forecast. Cloudy, windy, passing showers, and even some thunderstorms today in northwest Arkansas. Some of the storms could be stronger, possibly even an isolated severe storm. Of course, damaging winds would be our primary concern. The chance of showers and storms is going to be moving out later today. Skies will be cloudy tonight. Tomorrow, we start with clouds, a little clearing later. Cooler temperatures and a high near 60. I'm meteorologist Laura Huckabee with your Get Ready forecast, only on 4029.
Real learning happens when you feel challenged and supported. In Springdale, we don't just follow the standards, we set them. From college-bound academics to world-class athletics and performing arts to career readiness. Our pathways are personalized to your child's future. We are a community that shares your values in schools that know your name. Reserve your seat today in the Springdale Public Schools.
ESPN 99.5. It's not a sports show. It's Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
Oh, that's me. Sorry, I fell asleep at the wheel there.
Yeah, you're Zach.
Yes, the Ruscin and Zach show has been streamed in 160 countries, 50 states, 2 territories, 1 chain of unincorporated islands. I was having such a good time, I just kind of forgot about it.
It's okay.
If you have one of them Google Play Alexa dot things, just say, hey, play ESPN Northwest Arkansas. We'll send Bill over to set it up for you. Or you can get us on the now running like a North Korean car, the Hit That Line Now app. Yesterday, we were streamed in, wait for it, Shercock, County Cavan, Ireland.
Okay.
There you go.
Sounds real to me.
It is. It's absolutely real. I looked it up on a map.
Okay.
That's what the thing said. I'm like, all right, we'll take that.
I believe you.
And that's the one that jumped out at you?
Yes. Yeah, that was the one that jumped out at me.
That's the one.
Bob and Branson, with kind of a checkmate on the radio face thing, he says radio faces don't go to prom after prom after prom.
Lack of options in Greenwood.
For
them, not me. For them.
Texter on the 479 wants to know, have you been to any new murder houses?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, been to a couple. In California, I was telling you.
Okay.
That I hadn't seen.
Oh, you
when
went
we
to
were out
OJ?
there. Yeah,
got to like Spawn Ranch?
Well, Spawn Ranch is the back of the lot. I did look it up. I wanted to, but there were a lot of places. The Hillside Strangler had been, and there's a lot more serial killers than we hear about.
You ever?
That's
maybe
a
talk to
terrible
an
thought.
Terrible thought.
And this is why you want to recognize.
That's right.
them,
That's why I wanted. That's why I study it, so I know it when I see it, and they're around my kids, or they're coaching my kids, or they're on the city council or on the committee. Like the Ted Bundy
City
thing.
council's oddly specific.
Well, that wasn't the BTK killer on this?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought we were talking about somebody here.
No. Oh, sorry.
wow.
Yeah, they're all looking at me like, "Well, you're not." And then like Bundy was on the commission that was hunting himself. In Seattle.
Wow.
Yeah, well, you got to know what they know.
Yes. So
you get those
that's
reports.
why I want to follow that. Anyway.
Wow.
We digress again.
One big digression. That's all it is.
That's a lot of information.
That is. That's what it is here. People are. We're gonna do grill coach at 4:00.
Okay.
Is that okay with
Yeah,
you?
yeah, it's absolutely.
We don't have enough time to do a big setup here now, but I am curious because we were talking about this earlier. So generally, we don't root for the conference here because it doesn't serve Arkansas to root for the conference. But Ole Miss has sort of entered this strange space with the game tonight, Coach, where they're kind of a sympathetic figure in a way.
Yeah.
With some people, so like I don't know where people's heads are on who they're rooting for tonight.
It's changed it.
Yeah.
I don't think it's your normal rooting for or against, choosing sides.
Yeah.
But I'm intrigued beyond where I would normally be had it not been involving the Coach Kiffin move and change, and he's going to get paid. I mean, that is a crazy precedent.
Every
to
time
be
they
out
win,
there.
he comes back. If Ole Miss loses, he goes away.
Yeah.
I just go away already. Go
So you're
away.
on Miami.
And I hate Miami.
I know you do. Yeah.
I can't stand Miami.
I am on Ole Miss. I'm Ole Miss, and it is league, a little bit affiliation, but it's the story. It's Golding. It's the.
I do like him.
I like him.
Yeah.
You know, at the end of that game the other night, just watching him, the way he handled that was.
Yeah. It seems like he is the perfect person for this kind of odd situation.
Yes.
He just does not.
Now he got
give
the
a rip.
job. I mean, he got the job.
Yeah, they
Yes,
gave it
he
to him.
gave it to him.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's going to be the head coach. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm pulling for him.
Yeah.
The whole thing, like the question every Monday after they win is, are the assistants going to be allowed to coach?
Right.
It's like, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
I mean, college, you know this better than anybody. I mean, college sports is ridiculous. When we're having to question every week whether Charlie Weiss Jr. is going to be the offensive coordinator in the national semifinal.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Of course he's going to be there.
But when the calendar was released the way it was, and the rules were put in place the way they are, and they're all there for a reason. You've got to do it for this people. I understand how it is, but this was predictable, not probable, but you could have said this could happen.
No.
But maybe not at that high profile of a spot. But it's fascinating. It is a fascinating thing to follow.
You did this. You're in a spot to go to the tournament.
Yeah.
And up and leave.
No, I couldn't have.
Yeah, it just doesn't make any sense to me.
In any spot, not just your dream job, but any shot, I just wouldn't have been able to do it. There are people I know, and this is, again, the small pond of women's basketball, but there are coaches who have turned down head coaching jobs because those people wanted to announce it for a recruiting purpose or whatever, but they were still in the tournament, so they tell them no. And good jobs. So, but again, I can't fathom the amount of money that we're talking about. Like, that doesn't even enter my world and my realm of how that could affect my decision. I'd like to sit here and tell you I would never do it. But I don't know. And this is what I say about everything, so I'm going to apply it to this situation too. In most cases, there's always a paradigm shifting piece of information that we're missing.
Yeah.
Like, it's not out there. There may be something else. And it always leads me to think there's probably something we don't know that must be driving part of this.
If I put you in charge of college athletics for one day, first thing you're going to address.
Yeah.
I mean, as a coach,
calendars.
Calendars.
Yeah, the calendars it drives everything. And I just feel like you have to build a solid system. Have you ever heard the veil of ignorance talked about, where you develop a system based on not knowing where you're going to fall into that system?
Yeah.
Like, you don't know whether you're going to be here or here or here or here. Like, we can't do that again. We did it for a while in sports, but it's to a spot you can't do that with. There's too many rules. It's got to be burned down to the ground to start up again.
That's what
fresh.
I thought. I think you got to hit the plunger on this.
You've
and start
almost got to
again.
start over again with we've got new technology. We've got new rules. Okay, and I don't want it to be a world pandemic to shut us down for 18 months, but we did. Maybe shut it down for a month, and let's get a lot of smart people in the room and get the calendars right. I'd get some smart people together that don't know where they're going to land in this whole thing, and make them figure out a system.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to take that as I was right.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was right on that.
You were right on that.
Maybe.
You got that one.
Yeah.
All right, more with Coach Mike Neighbors coming up here on Ruscin and Zach. Hey, the Northwest Arkansas Boat and Outdoor Expo is coming up this weekend at the Rogers Convention Center. So whether you're into fishing, kayaking, or just soaking up outdoor vibes, they've got everything for you there. Meet some great vendors, look at all the latest gear, and get some great tips for your next big adventure. The Northwest Arkansas Boat and Outdoor Expo, January 8th through the 11th, Rogers Convention Center. Don't miss it. We'll be back on ESPN Arkansas right after this.
I'm Allison Wise in the 4029 newsroom. Flu cases are rising across the country and here in Arkansas. The Arkansas Department of Health released its first flu report of the year. In it, that report released Thursday described Arkansas flu levels as high, with 678 new cases being reported from December 28th to January 3rd. Out of the new flu cases, 84% of them were flu A. 4029 spoke to the Arkansas State epidemiologist about how they collect this data. You can find that on our website. And we're learning new details about the search for a missing Springdale woman, why investigators believe 62-year-old Gretchen Mack is no longer in Northwest Arkansas. Police say they currently have surveillance video of her inside a grocery store and other locations in the River Valley, and her car was also seen on I-40. We spoke to friends and family who also confirmed she was seen in Fort Smith. We'll continue to update you with the latest on that search. Those are your headlines. I'm Allison Wise.
We all plan to be on time, but fender benders, damaged windshields, and slick roads quickly disrupt those plans. At Shelter Insurance, our agents help design personal protection plans that work for you and help keep you on track. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Call Scott Comiskey in Bella Vista and Steve Harp in Springdale.
It's time to flip for your burgers. Come to any JJ's Grill location during any Fine Time NFL game on Monday and Thursday night, or Sundays at JJ's Bella Vista. Order a burger with fries or chips, and when you're done, we'll flip you for it. That's right, a manager will come flip a coin with you. You call it right, and your burger is free. Football, burgers, and the thrill of the flip, because the NFL is just better at JJ's.
Do you owe $10,000 or more in credit card debt or personal loans? With credit card debt at all-time highs, Debt Relief Advocates is urgently notifying consumers of debt relief now being made available, designed to aid consumers with out-of-control credit card debt. Those who qualify and enroll for this relief program will only have to pay back a fraction of what they owe. This is not bankruptcy or a debt consolidation loan. This is a relief program that credit card companies would rather you not know about, as it ends your debt nightmare and saves you lots of money. Consumers owing at least $10,000 in credit card debt or personal loans can now take advantage of this debt relief as the cost of living skyrockets. Debt Relief Advocates has established a relief hotline for you to call to learn what debt reduction you may qualify for, so don't wait. For this free information, call the relief hotline at 800-606-8737. 800-606-8737. 800-606-8737.
Why is there water all over the kitchen floor?
Yeah, it's a minor issue. The sink, double dribbled.
Double what?
You know, a drip from the pipe, a drip from the drain. You know, double dribble.
That's not a double dribble. That's a flood. We're calling Paramount Plumbing.
Hey, I can fix it.
Don't let plumbing turn into a double dribble disaster. Call Paramount Plumbing. Fast, dependable, and done right the first time. Call 479-790-8427.
Too much on your list this season? Get 50% off your first 6 months of payroll at gusto.com/radio. Gusto saves you 2 days every month on payroll, taxes, and compliance. So you can go from making payroll to making gingerbread houses, checking your books to decking the halls, spreadsheets to snow angels. Switch before the end of the year and there's no need to transfer payroll history. Now that's a reason to be merry. Choose a future with Gusto and get more time for what matters. For a limited time, get 50% off your first 6 months at gusto.com/radio.
Hey there, Arkansas. It's Phil Elson for Good Feet. You know, I've been dealing with back and knee pain for years. My back just used to get sore all the time, and it sure wasn't from overuse. Sometimes it's because of how I slept, but a lot of times back and knee pain starts with poor foot support. I tried new shoes. I tried those insoles from the drugstore, and nothing really worked. Then I gave Good Feet a visit, and I tried their Good Feet arch supports, and that's pretty much taking care of the problem. They align your body from the feet up, providing relief from pain and discomfort. If you suffer from foot, knee, or back pain, plantar fasciitis, maybe Good Feet can work for you too. I'm talking real, permanent relief. Won't it feel so good? There are 2 Good Feet stores in Northwest Arkansas, Fayetteville on Mall Drive across from Walmart, and Rogers off I-49 across from Topgolf. It's really simple, and it worked for me. Maybe Good Feet can work for you. So don't put it off relieving your knee, back, and foot pain any longer. Visit Good Feet, also at goodfeet.com.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville. This is ESPN Arkansas. Broadcasting from the Crane Automotive Team Studio, the most honest show in the history of Arkansas Talk Radio.
Baby, you are so talented, and they are so dumb.
Derek Ruskin.
It's a big club, and you ain't in it. You and I are not in the big club.
Zach Arns.
Notre Dame, our mother.
And Denver Bill.
This one's for John.
Setting the standard for talk radio in the state of Arkansas.
The problem we're trying to solve is that there are rich teams and there are poor teams. Then there's 50 feet of crap. And then there's us.
This is Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
Sometimes when you win, you really lose. And sometimes when you lose, you really win. And sometimes when you win or lose, you actually tie.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach
It's not that I'm lazy. It's that I just don't care.
starts right now.
Well, you know Mike Neighbors is a fan because he's sitting here listening to the open and talking about the clips
You got
that
better
are in
things
the
to
opening.
do than listen to this.
I drive a lot.
Yeah, but
you think
still, I mean, NPR is a couple of clicks down the dial.
One of my favorite, my proudest moment, Coach, is we had Jay Billis on, and he could only do it at 2 o'clock. So we got right out of the gate. We had him on first segment of the day. And we had a clip from That Thing You Do in the Open that year.
Love that movie.
And the first thing
Your EPA.
we're here at ESPN College Basketball Analyst Jay Billis with us here, and the first thing he says is that thing you do that you just played in the Open? I'm like, okay.
Take us there, Stitch.
Yes, love it. That is that's a house favorite around here. Absolutely love that movie.
It is a great movie.
Does our fame precede us?
Yeah.
Absolutely. So I was so happy that he.
That's good.
That he got on.
He just went up a notch in my book.
That's right. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. That's right.
Glad to know that.
Yeah, he was. We were very proud because we felt like we corrupted him, but then we realized he's just
brought
one
down
of
to our
us.
level a little bit. Yeah, that's
felt felt terrible about that.
That's right. Mike Neighbors is with us here in studio, 877-377-6963, the Lewis Automotive Group hotline here on Ruskin and Zach to text Coach, or if you lived in a serial killer house, you can call in and tell us about
These
that
are the
experience.
kinds of things we need to know.
We could do that. We're going to do an emergency grill the coach.
Yeah, it's a celebrity roast.
Celebrity roast.
Yes. Here we
Now,
go.
now I was asked to tell you all this. We will do this. But if y'all get out of control, we will turn this car around and we won't do it anymore. All right?
Yeah. So
this is a privilege. This is a privilege, not a right.
Do we do the normal open?
Who else do you know that snorts ants?
I guess.
Wasn't me.
I guess.
That's
all we have.
It wasn't me. I could knock the hell out of a Cocker Spaniel. It wasn't me. They were only 3-inch inseam.
Is this
Wasn't
Shaggy
me.
and Rick
It's
Rock?
not very big. Wait, what?
Sample?
Wasn't me.
Yes.
She is so smoking in that
Absolutely.
movie. It wasn't me. Wow. You gotta go. You gotta go. It wasn't me.
All right. 877
Get the filter out.
6963. You can ask Coach anything, or you will ask me anything, and I will ask Coach something.
You are the gatekeeper.
That is correct.
The
I need
keeper of the gate.
I need to be very, very, very
Coach,
careful.
Are you ready for this?
I'm not so sure. I've heard a couple of yours, and I don't know how you do it, man. I do not know how you do it.
We're going to start with some softballs.
Good. I need some down the middle.
Right.
Yeah.
Text her out of the 479. Would enforcing a snow tax be a sign of a serial killer? Talking about your city council people.
Am I going to laugh at every one of these?
Probably.
Maybe,
yeah, I think it is.
Yeah.
Okay. What is your favorite electric fender, and why is the obvious choice the Telecaster?
It is the Telecaster. Just the number of songs in which that can be picked out of. Easiest to play, too.
Okay,
in my
this
opinion.
is the last of the easy ones. Chase in Fort Smith would like to know what kind of hat you are wearing.
Oh, this is a Nash hat from Nashville. It happens to be my last initial, too, so it looks like that. But you know the Nash brand, short of Nashville, they got a store right there next to Justin Timberlake's place. We were down there a couple weeks ago, and I thought my son picked it out.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Nash.
Abner would like to know best alcohol for eggnog, brandy, rum, or cognac?
I've only had 2 of them, so I'm going rum. I've never tried cognac in it.
Have you ever had to pull over to the side of the road to go and used your socks?
I need to know who sent that one.
That was Abner, and that was a Bill thing?
I need to know who sent that one. That and on golf courses.
Yeah, you use your golf towel. Take a lot of golf towels.
I had an incident, Coach.
We can talk later. I mean, we all had them. We're just not all sure we're going to talk about them.
Maddie in Springdale, she lets her toddler watch this thing on the YouTubes. Where was your favorite place to eat in Mena?
The fishnet.
Oh, okay.
Do they know this? Did they
no,
say
no,
that? They had a place up on the hill. It's called the Fishnet. Still the best hush puppies outside of Catfish Hole.
Okay.
Catfish Hole's not one, but Fishnet challenged it, and they weren't all round. They were looked more like a cheese stick.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They looked more like a cheese stick, and they'd bring them out, and you didn't have to order. It was phenomenal. And then the cone. There was a Shelton's Cone and Q.
For your band, DE would like to know, would you like to add a jug or another guitar?
Jug. That opens up so many more songs we could do.
Not a washboard?
Right, yeah,
but
not
jug.
the washboard. The jug.
Can you play
for
the
sure.
washboard?
I probably could.
Figure that one
I'm
out.
not sure it's too hard. The jug would probably be a little bit harder, but then you could bring in all those great Andy Griffith songs, you know.
That's right.
From the Darlings.
Favorite car, Gilligan would like to know, favorite car, a DeLorean or Kit from Knight Rider?
DeLorean.
Really? They
Yeah.
were junk.
I thought Kit. They were, but and the only reason is because I made the connotation to Back to the Future, I guess. Probably.
Okay.
But I guess if you were going to make me drive one, then definitely Kit.
Spencer from Cedarville would like to know how your crown collection is going.
Swimmingly. It's diminishing. It is diminishing, however, daily.
Russell in Mountain Home has more than one person worn the neck brace.
Yes. This week? How many days do we have to? That is the coup de grace of that. Yeah, you know you've been in the bourbon room if you've. I've moved it to the bourbon room.
Yeah.
Since the last time you saw it was probably in the Razorback room, which looks a little different now.
Yeah, a little bit.
Moved it to the bourbon room.
Brian and Gravett would like to know, you seem like a decent human, Coach. Why the heck are you friends with us?
That's a long story that we need.
We need at least a 6-hour show for that.
6-hour show to bring all that into.
Big Mike would like to know, do you like your TV gig better than your previous employment?
So far.
It is a lot of fun.
I like it so far a lot.
You don't have angry parents, fans, no press conferences afterwards?
None of those are even in the top 10 reasons.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Okay. Those are down the list. So, yeah, so far, so
all right.
good.
Now, this is a total profiling question. West from Springdale would like to know, how do you like your steak cooked? Bill likes his well done.
Medium plus.
Yeah.
Yeah. As long as it doesn't bleed, I'm good. Now, and that depends on the steak, how it's cooked, I've understood, and how it's seared. But, uh-oh. Oh, no.
This is not good. This is not a good sign.
This is not a good sign, and I'm guessing it's one he's going to skip over.
No,
no.
This is a good question. Eviction Jeff would like to know. Jeff is the guy who gets me my TVs. They mysteriously fall off trucks. Hey, Coach, if you had to be murdered by a serial killer, which serial killer would you want that to be?
Dexter from the sea. I'd want him to dispose of me properly and take time and take me out on the boat at the end, and he'd be my go-to.
Okay.
And now he's fictional, so that may not answer the question, but yeah, probably.
Okay.
Anybody but Dahmer.
Yeah.
Anybody. My wife told me to stop talking about this. We're in trouble.
Russ in Omaha would like to know, Subaru or Prius?
Subaru.
Yeah, Bill's a big Subaru guy.
Subaru.
Well, I have one here. Stephen, as a professional washboard player, he is offended by your earlier remarks. So,
well, let me apologize because I don't know what I don't know, but maybe
you've offended
I do know
the washboard community.
I do know that it requires either really good fingernails or those little picks that they put on the end of them. So maybe I should back off. I tried it.
Dr. K would like to know, when you're putting your strings on your guitar, is it light or extra light or medium?
I'm a medium.
Okay.
And then I match my pick to fit the same, and my fingers are pretty sensitive, so I like the mediums.
David and Alma would like to know, can you play banjo?
A few songs.
Oh, so that's a yes.
Yeah, I could set in on a few. I can't do the ones everybody knows, but just enough, like just to set in for if somebody wants to play Better Dig 2 by Band Perry, I'm your guy. it's kind of an obscure one to pick
Hacker
out.
in Harrison, was the entire Saved by the Bell series just Zach's dream or fantasy to cope with really being unpopular in high school?
It's got to be. Yeah, I
never
could see
thought of it that way, but it makes sense.
I could see that being possible.
Mud tires or street tires?
For what?
Put it on a car?
Mud tires.
Okay.
Yeah.
Michael in Fort Smith would like to know who your favorite Ninja Turtle is.
Michelangelo.
Any particular reason?
I dressed up like him at a Blockbuster video store when I was in college. When I was running the Blockbuster video, I got a picture of it. I dressed up like Michelangelo when it was coming out. I've got a picture. I can prove it. Well, sure that wasn't Mark, because Mark was my co-manager. We took turns wearing it one night right down here in college.
So you're out there waving at the cars and the Michelangelo?
No, we were in the store.
In the store.
Dignified people. Ninja Turtles.
Y'all don't remember VHSs for a while. They cost $100.
Wow. Yeah.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah. When I first started working at Blockbuster, videos cost $100, $89 to $100 to buy for the store. So they had to rent it out 25 or 30 times before they were making money. Well, then all of a sudden technology got better, and like Mutant Ninja Turtles was one of them. Pretty Woman was one of the first ones. They called it a sell-through price. So it came out at $20.
Oh.
So we had this huge deal between all the area Blockbuster videos. And this is when I was the general manager there.
When you had the war with Robert Mann.
That's correct. Yeah, when he was over at the Hastings, yeah. So,
I didn't know about that.
Oh,
You
yeah,
didn't know
it's a
this?
thing. Oh, it's a thing.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, because weren't they right across the street?
They were across.
Yeah, right across the street.
Finish this.
That's
then
correct.
tell him
That's
Robert.
right.
He used to torture Robert Mann.
I did. Yeah. But I didn't know him. No, full disclosure, I didn't know
He
him.
was the guy at Hastings.
Yeah, we were rivals. We were like
Because you know where it was in Fiesta Square.
Fiesta Square.
And
it was
then
right there by
across the street where-
Richards was
right,
Blockbusters,
right.
and the Hastings on the other side. Yeah.
He used to torture Robert.
Yeah. So, but back to Michelangelo. So we had a contest on whoever sold the most got some, bonus prize or something. So I rented a Michelangelo full costume, and it was hot. And it was
not hot in a good way.
Oh, not in a good way. No, hot temperature wise. So Michelangelo. Sorry, that's a long answer to a very short question.
Wow. Wes wants to know who's the most famous person you've ever met. Have you ever been starstruck?
I was starstruck this year when got the chance to go to one of the Lakers games when I got out there, and I was 2 seats down from Jason Sudeikis and Ted Lasso.
And he knew who you were.
He did, yeah, he did. And then
How about that?
And then Ric Flair's 2 Down.
Woo!
The same show.
Wow.
But the most recognizable or probably Garth. I've run into him a couple times when I was living in Owasso, and he was too. Mm-hmm. So probably Garth, I guess.
Broke car dealer from South Arkansas wants to know grape jelly out of a jar or bougie jelly.
Bougie jelly. I had it this morning. Did y'all know that the new squirt, you don't need a knife anymore to spread it?
Yeah.
I learned that this morning.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know that was even a thing. I got a knife out, and then that was like, well, I don't even need this.
Yeah.
It's an unbelievable invention.
Now, you mentioned you can play the banjo. Can you play the Deliverance, the dueling banjos?
I can play the intro part, but not the really get-down boogie part on both guitar.
Okay. Ben in Ozark would like to know the best Red Dirt concert you've been to.
Ever?
That's a genre of music,
That
right?
is,
Okay.
yeah, it's a Texas independent. Ever or lately? Let's go lately. Flatland Cavalry was at JJ's right when we got back in town. They're as good as it gets live. They've unbelievable fiddle player, but
Jordan or LeBron?
Jordan, not even
Greg
close.
Greg would like to know.
Greg,
All right,
we can
thank
have a
you.
conversation, but it's not even close. My sons call him LeBrick. So
my daughter calls him LeBum.
LeBum.
Yeah.
They've got them all. We're a Jordan family.
Okay, good. Let's see here. Let's get through these. This is a good question. You play guitar, so you're a fair person to ask. Does Joe Bonamassa suck?
He does not even come close to second, but it's an outstanding hook line, and I get y'all's point on it, but no, he does anything but that.
Ricky from Boonville would like to know if you could bring back one store from your childhood, what would it be?
L&J's Drive-In is in the best basket fries and seasoned fries right across the street in Greenwood. That's not even close. Or Pizza Parlor.
Ooh, see, there you go.
It's 1 and 1A.
You're getting a lot of hate here. People thinking Donatello is the best Mutant Ninja Turtle.
I can live with that. I can live with those people. and I could have the argument, but.
Let's see here. Steve from Bentonville would like to know if you tried bacon jam.
No. It's
okay.
It's real?
You're a good person to ask this because this locked up our show for 3 days.
Yeah.
How do you make a peanut butter and jelly?
How do I make it?
Yes.
Bread on the one side.
Uh-huh.
Peanut butter on that side. Jelly on the other. Mash it together.
Wait, you do it separate?
Yeah.
That's what I do.
No.
You put it on the same side?
Yes.
Well, some
He's the
people
serial
put peanut
killer.
butter on both
There's
sides.
the serial killer right here.
No.
It's not. What?
No. It's peanut butter, jelly. You put them together.
So the other one's just kind of hanging out, doing nothing, just.
It's just a
closing
plain
the deal?
piece of bread?
Yes,
Ah,
just put it
no,
on
no,
top
no.
Then it doesn't soak into the grains. You
Yes,
don't
it does.
No, it doesn't.
You let it sit for a second. You cut it
You
in
didn't
half.
say that.
And
You didn't
does
say that. You didn't say that.
Does a sandwich cut diagonally hit different?
Well, sandwich. Yeah.
Okay.
It's way better.
I think it is too.
Way better.
Aaron would like to know pyromania or hysteria.
That I'm going to plead. That is unanswerable. Can't answer it.
Really?
They're both brilliant, as good as it gets. But if you made hysteria,
Wes would like to know, have you consumed any beverage or food in the shower? We had a long discussion yesterday about sandwich shower or shower sandwiches,
Yeah.
shower beers. Bubba Carpenter invented the shower beer.
he did.
Yeah, that's what he claims. And I'm not
Okay.
going to argue with him.
Well, that if that counts, then yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
you have a
college.
favorite that you go to?
The favorite beer?
Yeah, to go to while in the shower.
I mean, college we couldn't afford anything other than Natty Light, so that's the Natty Light it was. If we were if somebody got paid, we got a Miller Lite, but maybe, and we shared it.
Hacker wants to know when you went to Doc Murdoch's, countryside or hip hop side?
Both.
Yeah.
But I started on the countryside, meandered, and ended back on the countryside.
Well,
But I went to both
Did you go to River City?
all the time.
Yeah, River City. That's a boy. Tear trickles down the corner of your eye
Yeah.
when you think about River
That
City.
River City is where I was inspired to learn to play the guitar.
Okay.
Yeah, we were at a show, and the person I was there with thought the guitarist was better than me. So I was like, I'm gonna take that off the list of reasons to lose a girl.
Gavin would like to know, if you had a kayak, would you take it out more than once? Bill bought a kayak. He rode it for 20 minutes and then sold it.
That'd be me. I'm not very aquatic.
Oh no, really?
I'm not sure. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not even close
Big
to it.
land guy.
Gucci Road Greg. Now Gucci Road Greg
Big land
sits
guy.
in the recliners on the side. And
well.
last week he was, he dealt with the peasants, and he let one of the peasants sit courtside while he went up to his box.
Okay.
His wife puts PB&J in a bowl, mixes it up, and then puts it on the bread.
That's elite. That is
Really
different kind of thinking.
I
right
didn't
there.
have you as one of
Feels
those
like
guys.
a lot of preparation.
I'm not
for a
saying I would
sandwich.
do it. You have to remember, I'm the guy that just figured out that you don't have to use a knife anymore. It just comes out it comes out thin.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
I didn't even know it could do that.
Yeah, 90s technology. Amber wants to know, does the date of your birth count as a birthday?
Yeah.
You think so?
It's what it says. Birth date, isn't it? That's your birth
yeah,
date. That's the
day
actual.
of your birth.
It's really the only one you have. The other ones are
Anniversaries,
of
yeah.
your birthday.
Now,
right, yeah.
now, once a year, we have Rex Nelson on, and I love Sexy Rexy because he's kind of our food guy. He's a member of the Arkansas Food Hall of Fame. Where do you come down on chocolate gravy?
It has to be very well prepared. I think you can really mess it up. I've had really good ones, but there's no in between. It's either really good or inedible.
What
Inedible.
makes it? Is it thick, thin? What
yeah,
are you gonna
that's
get?
me. I'm a texture guy.
Okay.
Yeah, and I need to be able to kind of, not feel like it's more of a, not syrup. I don't want it to be syrupy.
Oh, okay.
So texture, maybe that
Okay.
might answer it there.
This is a good question here. Now, you live in Washington County. How do you feel about Fayetteville's water tax?
I am currently unaware of the water tax.
Bill? Every time it rains, you get taxed. Your bill goes up.
Today you get
Your bill
crushed.
goes
We're
up.
being taxed.
Yes.
Yeah, today was a $10 day.
What do you wait?
I mean, when I woke up this morning and I saw it was raining, I went, oh, crap.
So if the reservoir gets more water in it, we get taxed?
It's a runoff thing, a sewer thing, and the more it rains, the more you have to pay.
Are y'all serious?
Yes, yeah, and the Fayetteville
That's
water
what
tax.
we've been told.
Yeah, the rain tax.
We don't live in Fayetteville,
Yeah,
so we don't
the
know.
sewer. Yeah,
But apparently it's coming to
those
Springdale.
things wouldn't happen in Springdale.
We'll see.
Wow.
Those won't happen in Springdale.
Okay. We'll just move.
You have certainly given me something to Google tonight.
Yeah, I would go. Bill is planning on going to a city council meeting if you want to go with him.
I'm just barely in the city limits. Like
Yeah, you are. Just
Barely.
Barely. I would see if you guys can annex something and get out of it. Amber wants to know, are you your parents' favorite child?
probably, but I don't know for sure.
Okay.
I'll have to find that one out.
Let's see here.
Youngest. I'm the youngest. So that's why I'm going
Hacker was a big My Pleasure guy, the Dome. Is your tab still open there?
Probably. Yeah, I don't. Well, I never had a tab because I didn't have a credit card. I didn't have a credit card or anything back there. I don't remember that being a thing.
No,
Was it tab?
no,
I never had a tab.
Yeah, the tab came in like the 2000s when I was in school.
Yeah, I never had a tab. No, you paid as you went.
Have you ever? Do you assemble or build a snowman?
Build.
Okay, yeah, you have to get the snowball.
Yeah,
I mean, you have to build the snowball. If you were assembling,
all
the
you're given is
snowball's
raw material with the snowman. Yeah.
Correct. Yeah, I think a symbol means there's. Yeah, I go build.
Gucci Greg would like to know: have you ever traded a car for a new car on a first oil change? Bill did that.
There's a lot to unpack there. Have I ever traded? Oh, like somebody comes in and
Bill bought a car, decided that he was going to get a new car during an oil change.
No,
6 months.
No, I've only had one new car in my life.
Now, this El Capitan from the 870. Are you aware of the conspiracy theory that Garth Brooks is a serial killer?
I am. I've read a lot about it.
Okay, now are you in on this or no?
I don't know. I don't have enough information. Does he have a bunch of information he can share?
No. From what I understand, the number of missing persons goes up, spikes dramatically.
Where his concerts are?
Where his concerts are.
Huh.
Yeah.
It's real. Like that. That is probably researchable.
Somebody did the research on it, and there's an uptick.
Yeah, but the fact that it's him is not. It's not.
It may
him.
have nothing to do with it.
I think it's a fan.
Yeah,
it's a fan that follows and probably. Man, I am just now conjuring up images of Bodyguard, the guy that was not guilty in Bodyguard. Do y'all remember the white-haired guy that they brought in for questioning? Whitney Houston, Kevin Costner.
Vaguely.
And he kept. Oh, anyway, never mind. Only people out there that have seen that movie will understand what I'm talking about.
Did you walk to school or carry your lunch?
But both.
Both, okay.
I did both. I ate lunch. I took my own lunch every day except for one.
That's a reference to the Little Rock Bozo the Clown. Yeah. He used to trip up kids with little questions like that.
I
when he was
watched
talking
Bozo.
to him.
I used to practice throwing the balls just in
Oh,
case.
yeah,
I
the grand prize game.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
grand prize game.
That's
But
right.
no, I didn't get that reference.
You didn't know that one? Oh, okay.
Thank you. I learned something today.
I want to see if I can find this real quick because you missed. While you were away, I feel like he was in a coma. Or
I was
something.
still listening.
I feel like he was in a coma.
Yeah.
The Fayetteville City Council had themselves. They instituted a water tax, and then there were people protesting, but they were singing. Have you seen this?
No, that's an interesting way to protest, though.
Can you find that? It's in there. I think it's under Faye protest song. See if you can find that real quick. Well, I'll ask him. Oh my gosh, you've got to hear this.
This one?
Yeah, it's really bad, but we had a good time with it. Good question from Josh in Compton. Do you actually turn yourself around when you do the hokey pokey?
I was a big hokey pokey.
Okay,
guy.
so
I like to. I'm a rule follower.
Now this is a couple. Is that right?
Yeah, they are known as performers.
Okay.
And they did not like the idea of where they were going to put the new junior high, which they're putting it there now. But this is when it was kind of up for debate.
Okay.
And they decided to go to song about
Jingle
it.
Yes.
Look off to the east, thousands of trees, shake bark, oak, hickory.
He's
200 years they've thrived on this mountainside.
Kind of.
It needs percussion.
Watching
Kind of
o'er
playing
the
the guitar.
town, a piece of hallowed ground.
You should have
A
just sat out
lovely
on that.
morning brings the song the wood thrush sings. I wonder if we'll hear it anymore. Silent and still, such a bitter.
Okay, so you get the idea.
I do, and the image I'm conjuring. Is this a video or?
Oh, yeah, that's what we got, yeah.
I can't wait to watch it tonight.
National news.
I can't wait.
All
to watch
city
it.
councils are put on YouTube now.
Okay,
So it's
there we
out
go. We got it.
Good question from Brad in Springdale. Basil let out the cat out of the bag earlier that Arkansas's trophies are in a warehouse somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know where those are? As the unofficial curator of the Arkansas History Museum.
I'm sure they are, because that's where I found a lot of the stuff that I have was just in a room that was going to be thrown out. So, yeah, supposedly that's where the Robkin meter is, too. I've searched high and low for the Robkin meter.
See, I
Bill
thought
Rogers
we
has
had
that.
it.
Bill has it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Bill
he's-
Rod,
yeah.
he does?
Mhm.
He told me, okay, well, he knows where I live. I'd love to have that. That is one piece I would love. That's one part of my memory.
A piece of my childhood died when I found out that it was not legitimate. There was someone goosing the knob
I
to
know,
make
right?
it go louder.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
I
thought
thought
it- I did too.
I was like 6 years old. I thought that was really how loud it was.
You screamed louder, didn't
Of
you?
course, yeah. You're trying to.
We do it all.
It was a big deal too. We went
remember.
to Barton. We went to Little Rock games.
You
And
dropped it a little.
Barton Coliseum, It was a big deal when they brought it to Barton one time.
Well, sure.
Because it was a Fayetteville thing. And, I was trying to yell and make it go louder.
You had to be going through your head, how did they get that down here and it still worked? Like,
I was
still
just excited about that as seeing, Todd Day play or whatever.
Yeah, that's right. No, it was all for effect, but
it worked, though.
It worked. You got me.
Yeah. Ryan in Prairie Grove would like to know, Coach, and he addressed you formally.
Thank you.
If someone brought kolaches, would you take a bite and say, Coach ain't eating this? Bill?
I'd eat it.
Yeah, Bill's not a kolache
Bill's
guy.
not a kolache guy?
No.
I would try any of them. I might not eat it all. It wasn't good, but
I like a good kolache.
Yeah. I didn't know that's what they were called for a long time.
They're
pig in a blanket or
pig in a blanket.
whatever.
It's all the same.
It's a big pig in a blanket.
Yeah, it's a bigger one.
Yeah, it's like like a stadium sausage.
Yeah.
And, all right.
North Side, unbelievable good hot dogs. Did you have a hot dog?
Oh, the
other
concession
night?
stand is outstanding.
Did you have a hot dog? Did you have a hot dog at North Side the other night?
Okay, so I walk in with my
phenomenal.
I walk in with my group, and I said, "Listen." And by the way, shout out to Buzz Sawyers who covered.
Yeah, Buzz is great.
Buzz covered all of us.
Yeah.
Buzz is the best, and he covered us. But I said, "Listen," I said, "This is the best concession stand in the 6A West.
I
it's
think
not
it is.
close."
Well,
I said, "If you're going to do it, you get a dog or." You get the Frito chili pie. I blew through that.
It's the first time I've ever walked. I call them walking tacos. That's what I call a Frito pie.
Mm-hmm.
So I did not get a walking taco specifically because I'd heard about the hot dog, and it did not disappoint.
It did not. No, it is fantastic.
No.
Did not disappoint.
One night, and maybe this is all the time, but one night they had Gino's Pizza and Great American Cookie. Get you a big piece of one of those giant cookie cakes. Oh,
that's like
phenomenal.
That's a smorgasbord.
Yeah, you can't lose. No, that dog is outstanding.
The dog is good.
That's
All
right.
They did it right. Okay.
We will continue this with Mike Neighbors. He's going to hang out here till 6 o'clock. Zach's going to go to his daughter's game here in a little bit, so we're going to keep it going here on ESPN Arkansas, 877-377-6963. Okay, 2026 may be the year you finally get serious about your health and about feeling better. And, whether it's getting more energy, losing weight, whatever the case may be. And Vici Aesthetics and Wellness is who we have partnered with here at ESPN Arkansas. And I am certainly getting results with their men's health program. The weight management program, they've also got peptide therapy like Samorelin, glutathione, and NAD+, and BHRT to help you feel balanced, energized, and back in rhythm. You'll feel phenomenal results, and people will notice. People will notice. And you don't have to be here in Northwest Arkansas or in Springdale to be a part of the stuff they've got going on there at Vici Aesthetics and Wellness, because they offer telemedicine across Arkansas, Oklahoma, and Missouri. So they can work with you wherever you are listening from right now. And if you mention ESPN, it's 10% off. Just for our listeners. No hoops, no code, nothing like that. Just 10% off if you mention that you heard about it here on ESPN. So if it's finally time to get serious about your health, let them help you at Vici Aesthetics and Wellness. Call or text them at 479-343-8424. It's very easy, and they respond quickly if you're texted in. Obviously, you call in. You can talk to them there, too. 479-343-8424. Or head to ViciAestheticsandWellness.com. V-I-C-I. ViciAestheticsandWellness.com.
This is Ruscin and Zach.
That is my sense of humor coming across.
ESPN Arkansas and streaming. Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas. Download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas, more than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
It's a dandy white perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, sacale.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouth. Some serious crappie. Nice speck.
We got crappies.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite white perch, slab, sockeye, papermouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
Tender love and care
makes life worth living. Tender love and care, that's what I'll be given. Every day, every night to you.
They say if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But we put it inside burritos and tacos anyway. Crispy chicken from Taco Bell, a brand new classic.
Lewis Automotive has been serving Northwest Arkansas for over 75 years and just getting started.
Our knowledgeable sales team is here to find you the perfect vehicle to fit not only your lifestyle, but also your budget.
Our factory-trained service technicians keep your vehicle running at optimal level.
And if you're looking for genuine parts and accessories, our team has exactly what you need.
Relax in our comfortable lounge, and when your car's ready, we'll return it to you spotless.
Thank you for being a part of our story.
Come see us at Lewis Automotive Group, where you're more than a customer, you're family.
Does your Razorback closet need an upgrade? The University of Arkansas Game Day Collection is what you're looking for, only at Roback.com. They've custom designed the best hoodies, polos, and Q-zips for your school. Go check out this and more at Roback.com, and don't forget to use our link for 20% off. Use code RUSH25 at checkout on Roback.com for 20% off your first order. That's RHOBACK.com. 20% off all hoodies, joggers, and more with Rush 25. Roback, where action meets comfort.
Get 20% off on your first order with the code RUSH25.
Why bet the playoffs anywhere else when MyBookie gives you everything you need to get paid? NFL playoffs are live, college football's down to the final teams, and the Super Bowl's just around the corner. This is peak betting season, and MyBookie is built for it. Same account, same wallet, sports, casino, reloads, live bets, everything you need in one place. Go to mybookie.ag now and use promo code HOGS and get your first bet covered up to $500. If it doesn't hit, use your get back bonus token and run it back. It's built to bankroll in January and ride it through the Super Bowl. Bet anything, anytime, anywhere. Only at MyBookie.
Dad, the driver looks dirty. Ew, yucky, Daddy.
Hey, don't worry, boys. That's what we do best. At My Dreams Mo Wash, we make homes, businesses, and even big industrial spaces shine like new.
So you can clean houses and big buildings?
That's right. Residential, commercial, or industrial. No job's too big or too small. Call My Dreams Mo Wash today at 479-763-5561 or visit mjmowash.com.
My Junior's Mobile Wash. One call cleans it all.
David Bowie got more fame with his #1 hit titled Fame. John Lennon co-wrote and sounded some of the high notes. The last line in the first verse sums it up. Fame puts you there where things are hollow. John 12:43 tells us that many people rejected Jesus because they loved the fame of people more than the praise of God. Is it any wonder you get more fame by rejecting the name of Jesus? I'm Pastor Eve from Woodland. Think about it.
Try this on for size. 2 hours of hammer-dropping, overtime, forcing, playoffs on the line golf with 24 of the best players from the PGA Tour, split into 6 teams: Atlanta, Boston, Jupiter, LA, New York, and the Bay. This isn't your average Sunday pickup game. Tune in every week for TGL matches, only on ESPN. Keep up. It's golf.
Craving something mouth-watering? Get ready for a taste sensation at KDK's Chicken and Waffles, coming soon to 1772 North College Avenue in Fayetteville. But why wait? Visit the food trailer on Dixon Street today before or after the game. Join owner and former Razorback wide receiver Keith Kidd for his famous fried chicken, loaded waffle fries, and irresistible mac and cheese bowls. And the made-from-scratch peach cobbler. KDK's Chicken and Waffles, where flavor meets tradition. Stop by the trailer today on Dixon Street and taste the magic today.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, HIMS.com/JOY.
ESPN 99.5. The Hit That Line Now app is ready for you to download from the Apple and Google Play stores. Sponsored by Taco Bell. Live Moss. Please don't take these guys literally or seriously. Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
Your Ruscin and Zach Expo is brought to you by Mach 1 Motorsports. Large inventory of new Indian and Triumph motorcycles, used bikes as well, parts, service gear, the whole shebang. BMW and Ducati coming soon. Even a stripper pole, 1711 West Hudson Road in Rogers. I know Casey loves that. You can give him a call today, 633-8443. Do you miss the days when you could slam the phone down to make your point? 92.9% of you said yes. I agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
When someone says, don't take this personally, have you already taken it personally? 94.9% of you say yes. And are you afraid to make eye contact with someone in public for fear of having a conversation? 76.5% of you now say yes. Those are your Ruscin and Zach X polls, brought to you by Mach 1 Motorsports.
Okay, we have a retraction
Yes.
in the Grill Coach Celebrity Edition.
Hold on.
Okay, all right. And this is regarding the buying a car at an oil change or trading a car in at an oil change.
Happened.
You did it.
My wife, yeah.
Okay.
She texted me and reminded me we had one that had a stench to it. It wasn't quite a Seinfeld BBO moment, the Beyond BO. Ruskin's seen it. Like it was, but it was close. And we were getting our oil changed, and she finally convinced me, and we went down and we traded it in. That happened. Got a new one.
Man.
And went from we were getting a used, they talked us into a new one.
That's what they do. That's what people do.
They put that BBO.
They're very good.
They're very good.
They get that seed in there.
Yeah. Yeah, we did it. Yeah, I'm guilty, so retraction.
All right.
Have you had a 100% poll yet?
We are kindred spirits, my friend.
Good.
we know, because when we say we have 100% poll, somebody immediately goes in and ruins it.
Yeah, I got you. You still haven't had one, though, right?
We cannot.
No.
We will never. We
Never
can't have
had
nice
one.
things.
Yeah,
It's just the way it is.
I know that's always been a thing. So I was
Like we would, Texas sucks. It'd be like
Still-
97%.
We did one,
Wouldn't get 100.
one day. What's the mascot at the University of Arkansas in Fayetteville? We put Red Wolves and Razorbacks, and somebody put Red Wolves. Like 8% of people said Red Wolves.
that front-facing hog, though, you can be this. I've had it mistaken for a hog.
Okay.
It looks like Pumbaa.
That's what my
what it
wife
looks
calls
like.
it. Yeah.
It looks like a
Yeah,
Pumbaa
it looks like
hog.
Pumbaa hog. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Why does that exist? It's just the fans don't like it.
I know it's that whole thing that you have to change your branding for people like us that have a bunch of gear. They need to buy the new stuff. I think is what.
Okay.
I think
It's
there's
these damn marketing people.
I think it's a marketing thing that people do all the time. But that one just, don't get me started on front facing.
It's not my favorite.
Not mine either.
Good question from Ryan for you. Is Dorothy Mantooth a saint?
Oh yes.
And would you buy her a steak dinner?
Yes.
That's from.
That's from Jerry Maguire.
No. That's from.
What were we talking about?
Anchorman.
Oh, I'm wrong then. Let me go back. I thought you were talking about what was Dorothy's name in Jerry Maguire?
Okay, first of all, I get duped into watching Jerry Maguire. I was told it was a football movie. It is not.
It's not.
No.
So I have really kind of
movie with
blocked
football.
that.
I'd have to go back to that one. I probably wouldn't.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, you've taken some heat also on the Frito pie, calling it a walking taco. People saying that's very L.A.
That's L.A. You mean L.A.?
L.A.
You mean L.A.?
Did you go to Venice
Have you
Beach
seen that
work
whole
out?
deal? And that's the way people from L.A. say L.A. is L.A.
No.
I learned it long before L.A. John Mulaney, unbelievable comedian, he talks about it.
Dude, is it really like the Californians sketch where they talk about all the ways to get through traffic in every story?
They're all true. And if John Mulaney's got a skit where they show demographics of not the cities, but the different areas of L.A. and what those places are known for, and it is spot on.
Wow.
And we were only there for 6 months, but he nailed it. He absolutely nailed it. If you're looking for 3 or 4 minutes of comedy tonight, find that.
Okay. All right. We'll be back with more with and Zach, you're out of here.
I am going to go see the kiddo.
Okay. All right. So
hopefully she got close to the trillions last time. We ain't doing that this.
Oh yeah. There was a guy last night from Ole Miss that was one foul away from 5 trillion.
5 trillion.
Yeah. Corey Chest.
Okay.
5 minutes and 42 seconds, 1 foul.
Is 17 trillion still
19.
the record? 19's the record.
Tree Rollins, yeah.
Tree Rollins had a 19.
That's what Scott Hastings told us. Yeah,
I mean, the inventor of the game.
That's right.
I mean,
yeah.
nobody argues with Dr. James Naismith.
The founder.
Right, the founder and CEO of the
That's
Trillions
right.
game. Nobody argues with Dr. James Naismith about
Nope.
basketball.
Yeah.
Nope. We don't argue with Scott on the Trillions game.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
Conceived on an Atlanta Hawks bench.
Is that true?
During a game, yeah.
Yeah.
They
That
got
is
bored. Tree and Scott.
brilliant.
I think it was Cliff Levingston.
Did Tree Rollins try to get it?
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
they would go out there, and that was
That was
literally
their-
the whole thing.
that was their goal.
Was that they simply wanted to. 19 trillion is the record.
Got news for you boys. Anybody that tells you they don't learn something listening to this show,
Very
I
educational.
think I know some things. There's like 5 things today I just learned.
Yeah, see, to say that.
Just like 5 things.
Yeah, but we forget them as soon as we say them. That's the problem.
Yeah, it's
that's a different conversation.
that's more of retention
Right,
rather than learning.
Yeah,
There's
that's-
learning and there's retention and all that.
Retrieval.
Go
That's-
Dubs.
that's
We
right.
need a win tonight.
Good luck.
All right. Okay. We'll be back in a minute here on ESPN Arkansas. Razorback basketball, single game tickets are available for every Razorback basketball game this season, starting at $35. Don't miss out on Coach John Calipari and his Hogs building off their Sweet 16 appearance last year. If you have tickets, make sure they're being used or transferred to a friend. If you need tickets, go to ArkansasRazorbacks.com.
This is Ruskin and Zach.
Did you guys watch the game?
ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com. All guests join us on the Lewis Automotive Hotline, serving Northwest Arkansas for over 80 years. Since 1946, no pressure, no hassle, just tradition. The celebration starts now.
Whoa, it's you, the Capital One Bank guy.
That's what they call me.
Mind if I get a selfie?
Yeah, sure thing. Say no fees or minimums on your Capital One checking account.
Wow, that's a keeper. So, where are you heading?
I'm off to spread the good news that Capital One helps people keep more money in their wallet with no overdraft fees.
Oh, you're the best Capital One Bank guy.
Hey, mind if I get a selfie?
Sure.
Say, Capital One, what's in your wallet?
Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com/bank for details. Capital One NA, member FDIC.
Your home and auto are some of your largest assets to protect. Take the time to make sure you have the best protection for them with Biddle Armstrong Insurance. Biddle Armstrong Insurance is a leading independent insurance agency in Fayetteville, serving all of Northwest Arkansas. Biddle Armstrong shops your home, auto, and all lines of personal insurance with many of the leading insurance companies in the nation. They work to provide you with appropriate coverages, competitive rates, and excellent local customer service. Call Biddle Armstrong today, 443-0808.
Rally House, shop every team in town. College and pro, come on, it's time to go.
Rally House is the place for Hog fans to shop the most outrageous selection of Razorback merchandise, from game day gear to perfect gifts. Rally House locations carry thousands of styles for you to shop today. They have 2 locations in Fayetteville, as well as locations in Fort Smith, Rogers, and Conway, and are always available for you to shop the Razorbacks online at rallyhouse.com. Craving something mouth-watering? Get ready for a taste sensation at KDK's Chicken and Waffles, coming soon to 1772 North College Avenue in Fayetteville. But why wait? Visit the food trailer on Dixon Street today before or after the game. Join owner and former Razorback wide receiver Keith Kidd for his famous fried chicken, loaded waffle fries, and irresistible mac and cheese bowls. And the made-from-scratch peach cobbler. KDK's Chicken and Waffles, where flavor meets tradition. Stop by the trailer today on Dixon Street and taste the magic today.
Hey, it's Ruscin here from the Ruscin and Zach Show, talking with KC Nix from Mach 1 Motorsports. KC, you've been telling me there's no better way to see the natural state than on 2 wheels.
That's right, Ruskin. Arkansas has some of the best back road, mountain passes, and scenic trails in the country. Whether you're cruising through the Ozarks or winding down Highway 7, every ride is an adventure.
Well, that sounds like freedom right there.
Exactly. When you're on a bike, you're in a landscape. Not just looking at it, you smell the pines, feel the breeze, and take in those views that cars just can't touch.
Arkansas, there's a reason we're called the natural state. Experience it the way it's meant to be seen on a motorcycle.
Indian, Triumph, coming soon, BMW and Ducati on 2 wheels, all roads, dirt and asphalt. Lead to Mach 1 Motorsports, 1711 West Hudson Road, 767, the speed of sound.
Texting enroll
enrolls you in a recurring automated marketing text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
The team's looking good this season.
I think so. Man, I miss playing football. Ever since I turned 40, I just can't find that fire I used to have.
Think it could be lower testosterone?
What do you mean?
I was feeling the same way. After 40, the body has less testosterone, and men lose their edge. That's why I take Nugenix Total T2.
That's the testosterone booster, right?
Yes, but Total T2 is their brand new formula that skyrockets nitric oxide levels in as little as 3 hours. Since I started taking it, I've been lifting like when we played for Coach Carter. My energy is way up, and it even spiced up things between me and the missus.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles?
Yep, just send a text.
Text AREA to 42424 for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T2, the next generation testosterone booster. Text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo X, our newest, most powerful fat burner ever, absolutely free. Text AREA to 42424. That's AREA to 42424. These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
The weather is brought to you by the Springdale Public Schools.
Hi, everyone. I'm 4029 meteorologist Laura Huckabee with your Get Ready forecast. Cloudy, windy, passing showers, and even some thunderstorms today in northwest Arkansas. Some of the storms could be stronger, possibly even an isolated severe storm. Of course, damaging winds would be our primary concern. The chance of showers and storms are going to be moving out later today. Skies will be cloudy tonight. Tomorrow, we start with clouds, a little clearing later. Cooler temperatures and a high near 60. I'm meteorologist Laura Huckabee with your Get Ready forecast, only on 4029.
Real learning happens when you feel challenged and supported. In Springdale, we don't just follow the standards, we set them. From college-bound academics to world-class athletics and performing arts to career readiness. Our pathways are personalized to your child's future. We are a community that shares your values in schools that know your name. Reserve your seat today in the Springdale Public Schools.
ESPN 99.5. We don't read the headlines, we make the headlines. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
All right, we're back here, and Mike Neighbors good enough to continue to hang out with us here until 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
Thank you for doing this.
Of course. Thanks for the chance. I love
Absolutely. Zach went to his daughter's ball game, so then we've got our ESPN Radio's coverage of the playoff coming up at 6 o'clock tonight. So we are the pregame to the pregame on all that stuff. So, we'll talk about all that stuff and everything else here in a little bit. You can text us or call us, Lewis Automotive Group hotline, 877-377-6963. I thought this was one right up your alley here. Cody just texted in. How long before Chelsea Dungy is a head coach?
She could be one right now. There's a job that she could certainly do. I think she'll be more patient probably.
Yeah.
I would put the line at 5 years.
Yeah.
And I would take the under.
Okay.
It could be the under if she wants to take a job that maybe is a little riskier, but one that might be a little more. She's on a rocket ship. She's really good at it.
Collegiate starting out? Or,
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, she could be in the pros too, but I think they tell you tend to end up at the spot where you like the most, and I think she loved her college experience. So I could just see her going back and being a great college coach.
Yeah.
I'd hire her. We tried several times, to make it work, but she's one of those few kids who can be a great player and I think be a great coach.
Yeah, that's
rare.
That is rare because usually like the great players, I've heard it explained like they can't explain why they're so great. It's just talent.
It's called the curse of knowledge.
Right.
There's an actual study on it. It's once you know something, it's hard to unlearn. It's really hard to talk about it.
Right.
And it's why there's countless illustrations of great players that could make it happen. She has both. She can do it.
Yeah.
Good question.
But the player who has to work 3 times as hard to get on the team can talk about the grind and all the work that goes into it and all that other stuff.
More understanding of it and needs the technical learning of it that just never naturally did something.
Right.
Needed the tangible instruction and knew how to give it and how to get it. And listen, if I walked in and tried to teach somebody how to attack a ball screen and Chelsea Dungy walked in to teach somebody to attack it and we use the exact same words, they would believe her more than me because she did it.
Yeah.
And she did it, and they saw her do it against UConn and Baylor and South Carolina and all the people she did it. And that's a right thing. That's what makes some of these players, that can do both. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, yeah.
She's one of them.
Here's a typical Ruskin and Zach U-turn. Brad at Springdale, is a bowl of cereal just breakfast soup?
Yes, it is. I've heard that question asked before, and I agree with Brad.
Yep.
Yeah,
is there a breakfast cereal list somewhere that you have? Okay.
Yeah, it is in a book. I wrote a book to my kids.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably got 500 or 600 of these things, and it actually became a pregame routine for us last year in the locker room. All us coaches would sit around, and one of our skill development guy would open the book and go, "Oh my God!" and we'd talk about it. And one of them was the cereal list, and it'll always be Lucky Charms for me. Until something comes along better, it's Lucky Charms.
Yeah, I like the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I think that's my all-time favorite.
Their prizes were not really good though. So you're younger than me, so you didn't judge your cereal by the prize that came in.
No, because they were all kind of pretty bad by the 80s and 90s.
Yeah, they probably figured out that's not a good idea.
Temporary tattoo or
That's
something like that. Yeah, it wasn't anything good anymore in the in those boxes there. Here's another thing. Now we've been talking about things that have gridlocked us with the sandwich thing, and Zach claims that an omelet is soup.
I'm glad Zach's gone. It's not even close to soup. He's saying that you put it into it and you heat it up and it becomes not soup. That's his stance.
I
don't know.
I'm still trying to figure it out.
I can't believe that one deadlocked people.
Well,
we got anybody on his side?
No,
not many.
I think it was because Denver Bill. He had a problem with the Denver omelet.
Oh, well, that's.
I think that was the gist of the.
Okay. No, it's not soup. No.
I think that's the best omelet, though.
Denver omelet.
I like it.
Yeah, I do too.
I like all the things, the different flavors in there: tomato, ham, the peppers.
Married up. Yeah, that's a good one.
I like that one. That's my favorite of the omelets. We've also discussed here, since you've been away, that no one has ever had a problem in their life with cheesecake. So Chase wanted to ask you, have you ever had a problem with cheesecake?
Just on which one to order.
Yeah, right.
The only problem is, especially, I've got no problem with cheesecakes.
Right.
There's not. I've tried cheesecakes with toppings that I didn't think I would like the toppings, and the cheesecake just overwhelmed it and made it okay.
Right.
Like, I think I could probably do cheesecake anything.
See, and my grandmother, and I'm just going to brag a little bit, butterscotch cheesecake. Think about it.
That would have been one I would told you I wouldn't like because I'm not a big butterscotch guy, but I bet if you gave it to me, I'd probably like it.
Yeah.
I'd probably like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'd probably marry up just right.
Yeah.
I don't know even how to make a cheesecake, but I know the difference between a good one and a bad one. Like, I can taste it immediately.
Yeah. Yeah. It's hard for me, it's hard to find a bad one. Like, the bad ones are still pretty good. Like,
no, you're right. It's degrees of goodness. It's not
right.
You don't ever cross the threshold of I'm not going to eat the rest of that.
Right.
Probably have never left a bite of cheesecake on a plate. I can probably say that's one of my always or nevers, which are rare, but that's I've never left a piece of cheesecake.
No. Let's see here. We had somebody yesterday, we were talking about eating raw cookie dough, and someone said they eat raw biscuit dough. Have you ever done that?
Not biscuit dough, but cookie dough all the time.
Yeah, cookie dough, yeah.
Biscuit dough sounds dangerous. Doesn't it have like
Yeah.
Is the
he wasn't it was like just little pieces. He wasn't like having a big old,
helping of
clump of it. Yeah, yeah. But
yeah, maybe. I could, but I have not is the answer.
The cookie dough was
all the time.
Fantastic.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Yeah, that was really good. Let's see here. What else do we have? Jamie, I don't know if we ever got a definitive answer on this. I can't remember, even though it was like an hour ago. Have you ever eaten or drinking anything in the shower?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, all the above. Numerous things in time. Now, the question might be, when was the last time?
Yeah.
That's I probably have not in my 30s, maybe in my 30s, but not since.
Right.
25 years plus.
Right. Okay. All right, you can text in here, 877-377-6963 is how you can join us on the Lewis Automotive Group hotline here on Ruskin and Zach. Let's see here. JB, does Santa wrap the gifts that he gives people?
Since my boys are listening, yes. At our house, absolutely.
He wraps them.
Yeah.
See, I thought he had people that did that.
Yeah.
He picks the gifts or builds them or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Yeah, here's a frog in Madison County. Nothing beats a shower beer. That's what he says.
It's got to be considered. Yeah. And depending on, obviously, reasons that you're in there with it. You know,
Right.
are you pre-gaming? Are you getting ready to go out, or are you coming home? I don't know.
Yeah.
That was the thing in college. I think was the pre-game beer shower.
Yeah. Okay.
Shower beer, I guess.
The shower beer. That's
Yeah.
right. Which we found out about from Bubba Carpenter.
Bubba,
he told us about it.
We were in school about the same time, so maybe it was a thing going around campus that I just didn't know. We had a little holder in our shower. My roommates, we put a little holder in there.
Okay. Yeah, that's it's a whole world we didn't know anything about.
Yeah.
And now it's all everyone's wanted to talk about for the last couple of days. It's amazing. All right, so we're going to get into more stuff here when we come back here in a minute on ESPN Arkansas. Mike Neighbors is with us here for the rest of the hour, till the rest of the show, till 6 o'clock here on ESPN Arkansas. The Hunting Legacy is presenting the Archery Competition and Outdoor Expo. This is coming up January 17th and 18th at the Creekside Community Center in Harrison. There is a kids' big buck contest for ages 6 to 15, a state qualifying bullseye tournament for schools, 3D target shoot competitions ages 9 through adult. There'll be guest speakers on hunting and outdoor topics, vendors, virtual archery, and, of course, all kinds of prizes and giveaways on both days, Saturday, January 17th, and Sunday, January 18th. $5 gets you in the gate. Kids are free. It's fun for the whole family. The Hunting Legacy Archery Competition and Outdoor Expo. Creekside Community Center in Harrison. Sponsored by Valley Springs Schools and the City of Harrison, January 17th and the 18th. We'll be right back. This is ESPN Arkansas.
I'm Allison Wise in the 4029 newsroom. Flu cases are rising across the country and here in Arkansas. The Arkansas Department of Health released its first flu report of the year. In it, that report released Thursday described Arkansas flu levels as high, with 678 new cases being reported from December 28th to January 3rd. Out of the new flu cases, 84% of them were flu A. 4029 spoke to the Arkansas State epidemiologist about how they collect this data. You can find that on our website. And we're learning new details about the search for a missing Springdale woman, why investigators believe 62-year-old Gretchen Mack is no longer in Northwest Arkansas. Police say they currently have surveillance video of her inside a grocery store and other locations in the River Valley, and her car was also seen on I-40. We spoke to friends and family who also confirmed she was seen in Fort Smith. We'll continue to update you with the latest on that search. Those are your headlines. I'm Allison Wise.
Lewis Automotive has been serving Northwest Arkansas for over 75 years and just getting started.
Our knowledgeable sales team is here to find you the perfect vehicle to fit not only your lifestyle but also your budget.
Our factory-trained service technicians keep your vehicle running at optimal level.
And if you're looking for genuine parts and accessories, our team has exactly what you need.
Relax in our comfortable lounge, and when your car's ready, we'll return it to you spotless.
Thank you for being a part of our story.
Come see us at Lewis Automotive Group, where you're more than a customer, you're family.
Hey y'all, it's the Rocket Roger Clemens here. Spent a lot of time pitching heat. Years later, the pain in my joints remind me of those days, but I'm not looking to sit still, and I definitely am not interested in going under the knife. That's why I chose QC Kinetics.
Not just for elite retired athletes, QC Kinetics gives everyday folks joint pain relief using regenerative treatments that work with your body to help repair joint damage.
No surgery, no long recovery, whether it's your knees, hips, shoulders, or back. My friends at QC Kinetics will help you get moving again so you can get back to doing the things you love.
QC Kinetics medical professionals will look at your x-rays or MRI to determine if you're a good candidate.
I trusted QC Kinetics to help me feel like myself again, and I'm proud to recommend them to you.
Call QC Kinetics today and schedule your free consultation.
Call QC Kinetics, 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234.
Texting enrolls you in recurring automated marketing text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
The team's looking good this season.
I think so. Man, I miss playing football. Ever since I turned 40, I just can't find that fire I used to have.
Think it could be lower testosterone?
What do you mean?
I was feeling the same way. After 40, the body has less testosterone, and men lose their edge. That's why I take Nugenix Total T2.
That's the testosterone booster, right?
Yes, but Total T2 is their brand new formula that skyrockets nitric oxide levels in as little as 3 hours. Since I started taking it, I've been lifting like when we played for Coach Carter. My energy is way up, and it even spiced up things between me and the missus.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles?
Yep, just send a text.
Text AREA to 42424 for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T2, the next generation testosterone booster. Text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo X, our newest, most powerful fat burner ever, absolutely free. Text AREA to 42424. That's AREA to 42424.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
The Hit That Line Now app, fueled by Taco Bell. Online and on the air and now everywhere you go. Tune in to the greatest moments of Razorback sports with Chuck Barrett, Bo Mattingly, Tommy Kraft, Ty Richardson, Phil Elson, Matt Jones, and Ruskin and Zach with our Hit That Line Now app, fueled by Taco Bell. Stay connected no matter where you go with the Hit That Line Now app, fueled by Taco Bell. Download for free in the Apple app or Google Play stores. Just search Hit That Line Now. It's fueled by Taco Bell.
APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group has immediate openings in the Northwest Arkansas area. If you're a licensed CDL driver, heavy equipment operator, electrician, diesel mechanic, have paving or concrete labor experience, or experience in a quarry, apply today at jobs.crh.com. APAC offers top pay, a sign-on bonus, benefits including insurance, retirement, and profit sharing. Apply online today at jobs.crh.com. APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group is an equal opportunity employer.
Price is still getting you down. The All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater has a way to pick you up. How does $12.99 sound? Monday through Friday until 5:30. Choose from 10 delicious meals, including fan favorites, and all just $12.99. Plus, happy hour starts at 3. And don't forget, during Razorback and NFL games, you'll find game day specials you can't afford to miss. Dine in with friends, use the app, or carry out, whatever works for you. The All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater. Great steaks, great sports on Sunset in Springdale.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville. This is ESPN Arkansas. Broadcasting from the Crane Automotive Team Studio, the most honest show in the history of Arkansas Talk Radio.
Baby, you are so talented, and they are so dumb.
Derek Ruskin.
It's a big club, and you ain't in it. You and I are not in the big club.
Zach Arns.
Notre Dame, our mother.
And Denver Bill.
This one's for John.
Setting the standard for talk radio in the state of Arkansas.
The problem we're trying to solve is that there are rich teams and there are poor teams. Then there's 50 feet of crap. And then there's us.
This is Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
Sometimes when you win, you really lose. And sometimes when you lose, you really win. And sometimes when you win or lose, you actually tie.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach
It's not that I'm lazy. It's that I just don't care.
starts right now.
You like some Foo Fighters?
Love the
Yeah?
Foo Fighters.
Yeah.
And they played this song at the amp.
Oh,
like
they
the
did?
first time they'd played it in 20 years or something.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow, that's a good song. Good pull.
Mike Neighbors with us here on Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas. The Hit That Line Now app brought to you by Taco Bell. You can text in here and ask a question or whatever. Share a story, 877-377-6963, whatever.
Share us about living where a serial killer did.
Yeah, did you live in a house where a serial earlier we
back.
had a guy who lived in one of the BTK house in
I hope that makes
Wichita.
the podcast. Somebody's got to go back and be able to find that.
What was that, like 320, Bill? Something like that?
No, I've already got the 3 p.m. hour.
Okay, he's
completely done.
Bill's ready to go.
He's ready to go. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
what he
good.
does back then.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Good work.
Yeah.
And did you pick that song?
No, that's all him.
Oh, you picked that?
Yeah, we have a rotation of stuff.
Okay.
And then sometimes I throw in, like, if we have storms during the show,
yeah,
I will play that song from Twister where
Oh,
Dusty's
yeah.
got
Yeah.
it blaring on.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I've got that in there. Just little. Yeah.
That's very well. That's Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Yes. The beauty of Mother Nature, baby.
Yeah. I think he, man, so good.
He was.
He's
yeah.
in so many good roles.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you're listening to the clips in here, and we've got Moneyball in there.
Yeah.
I've had to listen to because there was a point last year where I think Moneyball was on cable every single day.
Yeah, it was.
And we would watch
Crazy.
it pretty much all the time. And I would hear him gripe about, they never mention any of
Right.
But Philip Seymour Hoffman is Art Howe.
Art Howe.
And he absolutely.
Man, so well done. So well done. I think he's in Charlie Wilson's War. Have you seen Charlie Wilson?
No.
Put that down, and he plays a CIA guy, Gus Davacados, and him and Tom Hanks play all. Roberts is in that. It's true, based on true story, so that's your homework. Don't y'all give people homework, or is it Phil gives?
That's
people?
Phil
gives people homework.
Yeah,
okay,
the halftime.
Phil can give people homework, but that's a good one.
Right. Okay, Charlie Wilson's War.
Yeah, it's loosely based on a true story. It's Tom Hanks, Julia Roberts. Really, really good.
Yeah. See, I've got a list of stuff that I got to watch.
Yeah.
And I just don't know what's ever gonna
happen.
Yeah, I don't know how it's ever gonna happen.
Well, that's just a 2 hour.
Especially with a kid coming in 6.
You're gonna watch a lot of stuff when you have that because you're gonna think you're gonna sleep when they're asleep. You're not gonna.
Right.
So you need to keep that list growing, and that's one you can knock out in 2 hours.
Okay. All right.
It's a Aaron Sorkin.
Yeah.
Aaron Sorkin.
Your buddy from the airplane.
My buddy from the airplane. Yeah. My acquaintance from the airplane.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. Ryan recommending the movie also. Okay.
Yeah.
So. Of something that's happening because he curates this sort of living museum that we have in here that you are legitimately every little thing on the wall in here during the breaks and all the different stuff. Yeah.
Because I'm like, although everything tells a story.
Right. Yeah.
And then I'm looking at bobbleheads, and there's a Bobby who my son's his player, and I don't know. I get why people think hoarding.
Yeah.
But it's not. Hoarding, there would be newspapers and empty phone books and newspaper ads. I actually have a sign that says it's not hoarding if it's cool. I mean, there are people, and that's what we were talking about during the break. There are in the state of Arkansas that would all love to have every single piece that you have in here right now.
Right.
Wherever. I'm afraid some people might want it in their living rooms but there's some really cool stuff.
Yeah. All right. Big Mike is on the phone in Wall.
Most of the story is horse crap from what I've read, but that gets into conspiracy crap, and we're not going there.
Okay.
Anyway, how many of the serial killers do you think were part of MK Ultra? Because was MK Ultra. Ted Kaczynski was MK Ultra. What's his name? The mob. Whitey Bulger was MK Ultra.
Well, that's 3 so far.
Those guys are famous. Exactly, serial killers.
No.
But there had to have been some others that wound up being killers.
Yeah.
From being in that,
I'm not Charlie Wilson's War tonight. I'm going to watch that. I'm going to find that out. Who else should I research?
You have to go into a lot of different stories to find out about all them being the MK Ultra. There's a lot of things on BitChute you have to go to find that out. But anyway.
Is that going to wreck my algorithm? Google searches? Am I going to start getting all kinds of?
I don't know.
No. Okay.
That's a DuckDuckGo situation. All the way. All the way.
I don't know.
Have you ever you studied were part of MK Ultra?
I don't know. No, I don't. This is all new. To know about that conspiracy, about that area. So I'm going to have to do some research before I can even speak.
Okay.
Yeah, Charlie. Charlie's not exactly a serial killer. He had.
But yeah, I wouldn't count him. Yeah, I wouldn't count him. But you got
Whitey did some of his own.
That's a good movie.
He was a run-of-the-mill bank robber until he went into MK Ultra. Trial.
Yeah.
And every time MK Ultra got brought up, the jury was taken out. Because the defense was trying to use that. The government created Whitey. You know, and so she went with Whitey when he was in prison, and at the end, and she talked. At the end, she asked him, "Whitey, did it change you?" Well, yeah, Janet, I had nightmares. No, Charlie, I'm talking about did it change you? And he said, "Yeah, it changed me." Because he was just a bank robber before that.
Black Mass, the movie, and it's Johnny Depp, not Malkovich.
Right.
Black Mass. It's a good book. I read the book. I will study that, and you check out Black Mass. Call it even.
Black Mass.
Black Mass. That's good.
I'm going to get off here.
All
Talk
right.
to y'all later.
Thank you, Big Mike. There you go. Big Mike and Waldron. There you go.
I probably know him.
Maybe, yeah.
I spent many days in Waldron.
Yeah. Okay, you can text us here at 877-377-963. I'm glad we have you here, as always, but, going on in college athletics, and you were in that world for many years, and it's so chaotic, it seems like right now with and you talked about the calendar. Like, are these presidents, do the coaches, recommend what the coaches are making the presidents are making all the rules?
Each sport has an association, governing body that make recommendations, and then it's voted on, and it goes to the NCAA level, and then it's presidents that make the ultimate decisions when it comes to stuff like that. But every sport has But when they made it the multi-year transfer option, that's the game changer. Because people, you had one chance to do it, and then that was it. You had those kids. Now, we had kids who had been one-time transfers, so we thought they were going to be there. That rule changed. All 4 kids ended up leaving. They would have stayed on. They would have had to have stayed. That was the game-changing rule, was that multi-year transfer.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's particularly, and we're in the middle of the football window now where there's thousands, and the music's going to stop, and there's still going to be thousands of people that don't have anywhere to go. But it just feels like, and now with what's happened with Ole Miss, and with coaches, and you're with a chance to win a national championship, what's never been done there, it just seems like some of this stuff is important than winning.
Yeah.
And
it is.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
I didn't either, and still. Purpose for play.
Yeah.
And that, as well as anything I've ever heard said, change that it did.
Yeah.
The reason that they are choosing a school, the reason they are putting up with it's not because of the love for the school or a team or a teammate or school pride or state pride. It's money.
Yeah.
And I understand why it is that, but that to me is what explains it.
Yeah.
It's changed.
Yeah, and it's just another thing that we talk about here all the time. And I've seen this week, actually, there's been this thing out with the Washington quarterback who apparently had a deal and then wants to leave, but he signed the deal. So what's going to happen with that? And if that deal does not get honored,
it's a lawsuit waiting. Yeah.
Well, and all of this is just printed on tissue paper. Like, who cares, right?
And that's what people have said all along anyway.
Yeah.
It's just, I think the NCAA they haven't won a lawsuit in forever.
Right. Yeah.
And they're just the hint of impropriety or a question that somebody might sue just says, okay, well, you can do it. That's been the way out for so many years, and every player or every person that has a situation knows that.
But there's just no leadership. Like, there's no one that'll say, no, we're doing it this way, and if you're going to sue us, sue us. I mean,
nobody has that power. Like, if you're in a room with Charlie Baker, he is impressive. He is as impressive. I think he really does care. I think he's really, really smart. I just don't think he has any power.
Right.
And without power to do anything and to back it up, it doesn't matter what you're doing.
Yeah.
So you're right. I just think the NCAA lost all their power. They lost their bite. And then it's just now up to everybody to find a loophole to fit their current situation. And that's where I just keep spiraling. And we've talked about it earlier about just it's going to have to burn probably totally to the ground at some point in time or recreate itself in some new shape, form, or fashion. We none of us should ever expect to have it like we loved it.
No,
we've got to get past that. It's not going to be that.
Yeah, you can't unring that bell. But like it seems like some of the things to address, like, well, the NFL's been doing it this way for a certain amount of years, or the NBA's been doing it. Like, there are ways to do this within a, semi-professional, formula.
That would require them becoming, quote, employees, which is everybody for some reason. And I don't know the answer to that. I don't know. We talked about it the other night over at dinner. Like, I don't know why that piece scares everybody. Why not make them employees? What are we scared about? I've never heard that articulated very well to me as to why that's not. But until then, goes back to that whole power deal and leveling. For 54 years of my life, the NCAA was trying to keep things as even as they possibly could. Mm-hmm. And everybody was operating under about the same. Sure, people cheated. Sure, people. You've seen the deal going around about, I think SMU gave $16,000 worth of gifts.
Yeah.
And they got the death penalty.
Right, yeah.
And that's 1 week paycheck now for potentially what the person going to Texas Tech is going to get to play quarterback? Or maybe a week?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's that perspective that you have to have when it comes to that. It's not going to be equal anymore.
Right.
It's never going to be equal anymore under the current circumstances. So we old-timers that loved it the way it was, that are nostalgic about that, I think we have to accept that there is a new thing, but it's not fun. And like you said, there's no power. I don't know who that person would be.
Right.
Who would do that?
Well,
who could do that?
That's the thing. When we sat in here with nothing going on in 2020, and we're like, it became so clear there's not really anybody in charge of any of this. Like, we thought, well, the commissioner is the grand, he's in charge. He couldn't do anything. Like, I mean, they negotiate the media deals, and that's kind of it. Like, that's.
Well, think about how we hung on for about a month or a 2-month period there. We hung on that judge's decision.
Uh-huh.
We kept waiting. We were waiting for this court case to come out. We're waiting for this. Yeah. Maybe, we listened then, and it may have to be. I know people talk about Congress. They talk about it being laws and getting exemptions from antitrust. But it would have to be somebody almost like a Supreme Court that's got power to say, okay, you're doing it this way or you're not doing it anymore.
Right.
And I don't know that. I can't even fathom. Somebody asked me the question one day, like, how many billions of dollars are you talking about? And if you just add up how many schools there are and you start applying it and then extending out, I don't know that there is a formula that we know as of today that could solve all those issues.
Right. Yeah. It's I don't know why. It's just, but it still feels like, I know in college basketball, there is obviously the money and everything's happening, but it still feels like a lot of people's goal is to win the NCAA tournament.
Yeah, I think there still exists to a level.
Yeah.
It's just not what it was, and that's what we're always comparing it to. I do think that's still there.
Right.
I do think that there is a direct correlation to teams that are really good right now have a lot of money.
Yes. Yeah.
There's a few outliers here and there. Now, there are plenty of schools that have money that aren't winning.
Right.
There's a bunch of those. It doesn't guarantee success, but it can eliminate it, I think.
Yeah.
I think you look at the people and you hear the stories and you know what some of these players are making, and there's going to be a correlation. It's not causation, it is correlation.
Yeah.
These next few years we'll be able to look back and see champions. I think in football, men's basketball, and even in women's basketball, it's starting to – I follow that obviously more than I do some of the other sports, but I think it's coming to all of them.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's it's just it's amazing how this is all and no one can get their arms around it, and it just keeps changing or whatever, and it's just it's bizarre.
I get a kick out of it when some of my older friends will say it's never going to be like it was 25 years ago.
No.
What do you mean 25? How about 4?
Yeah, right.
How about 4 years ago?
Yeah.
How about 2 years ago? How about last year? Just the way the rev share changed from the day I first heard about it in a meeting to where it's at now. It's not anywhere close to what we thought it was. I mean, it just keeps changing and evolving, and it's impossible for everybody to plan. You try to get a plan together. We'd have all these plan meetings, and you'd build a plan, and then a rule would change, and you go, all right, scrap that.
Yeah.
This is no longer it can't work under this current set of rules.
Yeah.
So,
How much of that occupies your time as opposed to I've got to get ready for the Texas A&M game or the or the Ole Miss game when you've got to keep an eye on all these constantly evolving changes when you're running a program,
let's say I worked a 12-hour day.
Okay.
At one point in time as a head coach, I was only a head coach for 12 years.
Mm-hmm.
At one point in time as a head coach, I would say of those 12 hours I worked, 11 of them, 11 and a half were on basketball. I might have to do a radio spot or a this, that, or that, maybe 30 minutes. That was my first year. 12 years later, it was the other way around. 30 minutes maybe to meet with my staff, who I had to delegate stuff to over the years.
Yeah.
Because, I've got to try to get on the phone. I've got to plan this night to raise money. I've got to do this. We got to do that. We got to do this. I've got to – even if it wasn't specifically to raise money that night, it was to go have a dinner with this person who might give us money someplace down the line, or might help us get an apartment for this player, because that's what they really want. They didn't want money. They needed an apartment. Mm-hmm. So it went – and maybe I'm not exaggerating. It went from 11 and a half on basketball to 30 minutes.
Wow.
In 5 years, 5 to 6 years.
Yeah.
And I don't know that everybody was like me. I'm not going to speak for what somebody else did, but I talked to enough coaches that it's in that realm.
Yeah. Yeah. And this thing that happened with Baylor, with the guy that was taken in the NBA draft, and now he gets to play, and he gets 4 years. Like, again, maybe it's the lawsuit thing, and I guess according to when Cal was talking about this, talking about, well, it's because he's European. The NCAA doesn't feel like they have jurisdiction. But can't they say, this is our tournament, and if he's on your team, you can't play in our tournament?
They could, but they won't, because, again, what we said about the power. I don't know who would enforce it, and it wasn't against the current rule in place.
Right.
I kind of fall on the Kelvin Sampson, Jamie Dixon side of that whole conversation, that they were mad at themselves and their staffs and for not knowing.
Right, for not finding the loophole.
Correct.
Yeah.
Like, living in the gray and finding that became an open conversation to where, again, like early in the career, was don't even get close to the gray area. Yeah. So, I think there could be, but I don't know who would have the power or the courage, maybe is the word to use, to stand up and say that. But it was different for some, and again, my not expertise, but my background is on the women's side. Those players don't have the option of being – they don't have to declare for the draft. So this happened on the women's side. There's a player playing in Kansas State right now in women's basketball that was drafted in the WNBA draft a year ago. Mm-hmm. But she never played, and so she's playing for them. Started for them last night. So it's the one that got the news, and I think got a lot of the – it's happening. There's a 7'1" girl that just got brought to Texas Tech. Yep. 7'1".
Yeah.
Game changer. And it came mid-year. None of that stuff ever happened. They found the loophole. They found the rule. We obviously know the story of Texas Tech and how much they're supporting all of their athletic teams when it comes to that. So they had the resources and the means to make it work. So, I applaud anybody that's finding something that's within a rule to try to make them better. I don't like it for our game. I think it's strange, but I don't question their motives.
Yeah, yeah. We're talking with Mike Neighbors here in studio on Ruscin and Zach, 877-377-6963. Here's another thing that I'll never understand, but I think I kind of understand why they do it, why the men's game is stuck with 20-minute halves and a 1-and-1 when the women's game figured this out. The high schools now, they reset the fouls at the quarter.
Yeah.
They end up calling fewer fouls when you do it that way.
You're right.
And who wants to watch 11 minutes of teams shooting free throws? It's not good TV.
No, and you didn't even mention the advance the ball at the end of the game.
Yeah, and that rule too. Yeah.
I think it's just sheer, we're digging our heels in, we're not going to change.
Yeah.
It's just what we're doing. And because somebody else does it, we're not going to do it that way. But the flow's better. The change, the only change I wish we would make in the women's game was I think 1-and-1 needs to come back in the fourth quarter.
Okay.
We don't do it. There's no such thing as a 1-and-1.
No.
At all. In
5
the sport.
fouls, it's 2 shots.
That's right. Yeah. So, and I think it makes comebacks very, very difficult. It makes it really, really hard down the stretch. So maybe it's that way until the fourth quarter. And then in the fourth quarter, it's 1-1 on 5-6, and then on 7 maybe we shoot 2. I don't know if we reset, but my answer is I just think it's stubborn. I think it's people are stubborn. There would be some small changes you'd have to make, but I think they're all for the good of the game. The watchability. There are times women's games are over in an hour and 20 minutes.
Yes.
Hour and 15 minutes.
No.
And you can set through a free throw-a-thon that's 2.5 or 3 hours.
Yeah. Last night we did. Yeah. Just after 8, the Arkansas game starts. We were. I was excited. We started the postgame show at 10:43.
Oh, no,
I was thinking this is going to be 11 o'clock, especially when they're making all the free.
That's
free
regulation.
Yeah, in regulation.
That's a regulation game.
Yeah.
I don't think any of us. I love basketball and I love watching. I don't think any of us want that sport to become that.
No.
I would all for anything. The the Unrivaled League, which is a women's league down there that plays, they do one free throw for 2 points.
Oh wow!
You get one shot. You get fouled in the act. It's 1 for 2. That's a camp rule. That's what we used to do at team camp. One free throw for 2 points. That really takes free throws in there. So I'm all for new ideas, and I don't know. I think we should unify. It's the only league on the planet in basketball that does
halves.
it that way.
Yeah. International's got quarters. Everybody's got quarters.
Hey, my 5-year-old gets so confused. He'll look up at a game and he'll go, "Why is the score so high?" It's the second quarter. I'm like, "No, it's the second half, buddy."
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh yeah, I forgot. Why?" And when your 5-year-old asks you and you have no answer for it,
Yeah.
You're 5 years away from this happening, Ruscin.
Right, yeah.
So you better get ready. You're 5 years out from them having questions that you can't have the answer to, and they expect you to. I don't know, bud. I don't know.
The way it's always been.
I don't know.
And no one's ever decided to change it.
That's right. Nobody's in power.
I wonder if it's about they love that they can get 4 TV breaks in, and then in the second half, the 5th one with the first called timeout. It's
probably right.
It's commercial breaks, something like
Could
that.
be.
That's what I wonder, because it'd be a little bit more. It'll be more compressed if you did it with 10-minute quarters. That's the only thing I can imagine. Is they love their 16, 12, 8, 4 timeout all the halves. So
Resistant to change.
that's also true. Yeah. But how long was, I guess the only thing they've really evolved on was when they put the shot clock at 30, because it was at 35 forever.
That's a difference.
And then resetting it to 20 when you get an offensive rebound. And that's helped out with pace a lot, I think.
Yeah, I was shocked this year at how, I didn't think it was going to be that big of a deal going from 30 seconds to 24-second shot clock.
Yeah, right.
You would, the first couple of games, I'm like, what? Like, I'm looking around like it's a game changer.
Yeah.
And, I think you could do it. I think college basketball has probably come to where you could make it universal. FIBA's done it. It's the only one. So I don't, all my coaching buddies say it's just going to lead to more bad shots. More bad shots. I'm just not. I'm not convinced of that. I think it could help the game. So maybe that's next.
Yeah. It's amazing to me too. They came up with the 24-second formula like in the 50s.
Yeah,
and it still is.
It's there.
Still relevant today.
That's
70 years later.
It's about the one that you get lower than that. Like we would in practice to try to speed games up. We'd play 18 seconds.
Yeah,
that was not enough. 24 was about right. They got it right 70 years ago.
Yeah. It's amazing. All right, we'll come back and have more here. We'll read more of your texts and everything. 877-377-6963. Mike Neighbors in for Zach this hour here on ESPN Arkansas.
This is Ruscin and Zach.
ELE. What does ELE stand for?
Everybody love everybody.
Everybody love everybody.
ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Do you owe $10,000 or more in credit card debt or personal loans? With credit card debt at all-time highs, Debt Relief Advocates is urgently notifying consumers of debt relief now being made available, designed to aid consumers with out-of-control credit card debt. Those who qualify and enroll for this relief program will only have to pay back a fraction of what they owe. This is not bankruptcy or a debt consolidation loan. This is a relief program that credit card companies would rather you not know about, as it ends your debt nightmare and saves you lots of money. Consumers owing at least $10,000 in credit card debt or personal loans can now take advantage of this debt relief as the cost of living skyrockets. Debt Relief Advocates has established a relief hotline for you to call to learn what debt reduction you may qualify for, so don't wait. For this free information, call the relief hotline at 800-606-8737. 800-606-8737. 800-606-8737.
This is Ruscin and Zach.
it's Zach from the Ruscin and Zach Show. Join Derek and myself Monday, January the 12th from 2 to 6 as we broadcast live from Lewis Automotive, celebrating 80 years of serving Northwest Arkansas. Since 1946, it's been no pressure, no hassle, just tradition. Built on decades of commitment, the celebration starts now. Catch the Ruscin and Zach Show live Monday, January the 12th from 2 to 6 at the Lewis Automotive Group off exit 65 on I-49 in Fayetteville. We'll see you there.
Eat like the Razorback players do at Fish City Grill in Rogers. Brett and his team have 3 awesome chalkboard specials to tell you about this month. The Sea Ahi Tuna Tacos, the Slow Roasted Louisiana Pot Roast, it's incredible, and the Shrimp Piccata Pasta. Gift cards make great stocking stuffers this time of year. Santa Brett would love to make your loved ones feel special this holiday season. Call Fish City Grill at 479-636-8833. 2003 South Bellevue Road in Rogers. Fish City Grill. Friendly folks, serious seafood.
Do you owe $10,000 or more in credit card debt or personal loans? With credit card debt at all-time highs, Debt Relief Advocates is urgently notifying consumers of debt relief now being made available, designed to aid consumers with out-of-control credit card debt. Those who qualify and enroll for this relief program will only have to pay back a fraction of what they owe. This is not bankruptcy or a debt consolidation loan. This is a relief program that credit card companies would rather you not know about, as it ends your debt nightmare and saves you lots of money. Consumers owing at least $10,000 in credit card debt or personal loans can now take advantage of this debt relief as the cost of living skyrockets. Debt Relief Advocates has established a relief hotline for you to call to learn what debt reduction you may qualify for, so don't wait. For this free information, call the relief hotline at 800-606-8737. 800-606-8737. 800-606-8737.
Hey, Hog Country, you ready to mow like a pro? Come see the sales team at Yes Sales LLC, your local Spartan mowers dealer in Rogers, Arkansas. Experience the Spartan Advantage, unmatched performance, rugged design, and comfort that gets the job done right. Service and sales with financing specials that make owning a Spartan easier than ever. Swing by 2318 South 8th Street in Rogers or give them a call at 479-877-6700. Yes Sales LLC, Power Precision Spartan.
Discover the ultimate adventure at the Northwest Arkansas Boat and Outdoor Expo, January 8th through the 11th at the Rogers Convention Center. Check out a vast array of boats by the finest boat dealers in the area. Learn from experts, test out the latest equipment, and gain insight that will take your adventures to new heights. This show is the perfect place to see all the boat brands and compare. The Northwest Arkansas Boat and Outdoor Expo, January 8th through the 11th at the Rogers Convention Center, where your next adventure begins.
Texting enrolls you in recurring automated marketing text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
The team's looking good this season.
I think so. Man, I miss playing football. Ever since I turned 40, I just can't find that fire I used to have.
Think it could be lower testosterone?
What do you mean?
I was feeling the same way. After 40, the body has less testosterone, and men lose their edge. That's why I take Nugenix Total T2.
That's the testosterone booster, right?
Yes, but Total T2 is their brand new formula that skyrockets nitric oxide levels in as little as 3 hours. Since I started taking it, I've been lifting like when we played for Coach Carter. My energy is way up, and it even spiced up things between me and the missus.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles?
Yep, just send a text.
Text AREA to 42424 for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T2, the next generation testosterone booster. Text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo X, our newest, most powerful fat burner ever, absolutely free. Text AREA to 42424. That's AREA to 42424.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
The weather is brought to you by the Springdale Public Schools.
Hi everyone, I'm 4029 meteorologist Laura Huckabee with your Get Ready forecast. Cloudy, windy, passing showers, and even some thunderstorms today in northwest Arkansas. Some of the storms could be stronger, possibly even an isolated severe storm. Of course, damaging winds would be our primary concern. The chance of showers and storms is going to be moving out later today. Skies will be cloudy tonight. Tomorrow, we start with clouds, a little clearing later, cooler temperatures and a high near 60. I'm meteorologist Laura Huckabee with your Get Ready forecast, only on 4029.
Real learning happens when you feel challenged and supported. In Springdale, we don't just follow the standards, we set them. From college-bound academics to world-class athletics and performing arts to career readiness. Our pathways are personalized to your child's future. We are a community that shares your values in schools that know your name. Reserve your seat today. in the Springdale Public Schools.
ESPN 99.5. The Hit That Line Now app is ready for you to download from the Apple and Google Play stores. Sponsored by Taco Bell. Live Moss. It's not a sports show. It's Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
Okay, we're back here on ESPN Arkansas. Mike Neighbors sitting in today for Zach. Zach at his daughter's ball game, which may be over by now. They move those things along pretty quick out there.
They do not take very those 6-minute quarters.
Yeah, they fly.
They fly by.
They do fly by, absolutely. You can send us a text here at 877-377-6963. Let's go through the Mach 1 Motorsports polls. Largest inventory of new Indian and Triumph motorcycles. Used bikes as well, parts, service, and gear. BMW and Ducati coming soon. 1711 West Hudson Road in Rogers. Do you miss the days when you could slam the phone down to make your point? 93% of you do remember or do miss those days. Remember them fondly, I guess you could say. When someone says don't take this personally, have you already taken it personally? 95% said they have. So some lopsided polls today. And are you afraid of making eye contact with someone in public for fear of having to have a conversation? 75% of you said yes, you are afraid of that. And that is the Mach 1 Motorsports poll questions today, brought to you by Mach 1 Motorsports, 1711 West Hudson Road in Rogers. So those are the poll questions for today. Sometimes they're a little even today.
Skewed.
A couple 95%ers or so, yeah. Big spreads there.
Does that mean it's not a good question?
No, I don't think so.
No, I don't either.
No. I mean, the question, if it makes you chuckle a little bit,
that's a good one.
Or you sit there and you're like, oh yeah, that's me.
That's a good one.
I think that's when you have a good question.
That's how you gauge those. Yeah, that could just mean that everybody falls on the same side, I guess.
Yeah, that's right. Let's see here. What else do we got going on? We got we were talking earlier when we brought up the game tonight, Ole Miss and Miami. It's one of those for the people out there. The texts come in a stack, like a vertical stack on the screen here, and right on top of each other was one text that's like, Miami's going to kill them, and the other one was like, well, I kind of feel bad for Ole Miss. I'm rooting for them. So that it's kind of an even split, I guess you could say, with everybody because it's, I think a lot of people have kind of come to our side of it, which is, Arkansas is recruiting against Ole Miss, so them winning probably doesn't make the job easier. But Ole Miss has really had a lot of stuff they've had to deal with over the last 30, 60 days.
Yeah, one curve I'd throw at you on that.
Yeah.
When a team wins a national championship or it gets in the national picture, they can start to recruit nationally, not as much regionally.
Yeah,
like there were times we would be at a place and be like, it's easier for us to recruit when Texas and Oklahoma are good. Because those players that we could get aren't going to even entertain those thoughts. So I don't know anything about football, so I don't know if that's true or not. But I always throw that out there because had never thought about that until I got back into this area.
Yeah.
So I'd like to see Ole Miss probably because I want to see just how crazy this can get.
Yes.
How crazy can this get if we got another week of conversation about the coaches doing what they're doing, or what kind of bonus Coach Kiffin's going to get if they keep winning, and how is that changes contracts for the rest of history, I guess. I can't imagine what goes on in Jimmy Sexton's office when it comes to that.
Well, I mean, I don't know how many kitchen remodels and boats he's had funded over the years, but it's quite a bit with all of the negotiating that's gone on there. But I mean, he's the best.
Yeah,
he's the best at it, and you can choose to not do business with him, but you're not going to get, some of the top people who are represented by him. So
we talked about power.
Yeah.
That's power.
That is power. Yeah.
That is power.
Right.
That's the type of power that somebody needs to have on the rules side. Like if we had somebody that was like that, or an office or a group or whatever, but no, there's no denying the impact and the power that he yields.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wields. I guess it's wields, and it not yields.
Yeah.
Wields.
Yeah. I just Miami looked really nasty in that game last week, and I just don't know if Ole Miss could handle that. But at the other side of it, like we were talking about, the more we hear from Golding, the more I think people kind of like him. You know,
I like Chambliss.
He's got a little gravel, like he just he's got that kind of old football coach kind of attitude.
The Chambliss story ends better too if they get to play for it. Like
yes, that's right.
Was it the Arkansas week that he was in controversy of starting and playing?
I think
Am
that's
I right?
Yeah. Yeah.
We were just coming back. This is when we were getting back from California, and like I think that was around that time that there was some controversy as to whether he was going to start or play or start, and then now it's the other guy's already in the portal, isn't he?
Yes. Yeah.
So I think that
he knows what's going on.
Yeah. He was there. He knows. So I think there's a lot of cool stuff to check on it. You know.
Yeah, that is something like that is a club that'll have one person in it. If you win a Division II championship and then the college football playoff the next year, that's a lonely clubhouse
for a while.
There's one person
that's
in
right.
there.
Yeah. Which bowl is this? I haven't followed it closely.
So tonight is Fiesta
Bowl, okay,
in Arizona with Ole Miss, and then tomorrow is Peach.
There you go.
In Georgia with Indiana and Oregon. So
got it.
Yeah, so that's.
I
miss
the nostalgia. We were talking about things we miss, and I just miss the nostalgia of the bowl games.
Yeah.
Like, this would have been the one that you're holding on to as you're going back to school, and you're like, can we stay up and watch this one? Some of these bowls, they don't feel the same.
Yeah.
But I guess they have as much impact. Just doesn't feel like the parades and the halftime shows and all the things we all had. So I guess those are gone too.
Yeah. There have been, obviously, the Rose Bowl and the Sugar Bowl that have been able to hang on to no, we're not moving. We're playing at 4 o'clock Eastern so people can see the sun set on the mountains. That's what we're doing.
That's it.
That's what we've always done. That's what we're going to do. And, they've got some power because everyone's gone, all right, fine.
Okay.
We'll do that.
We got you.
And, the Sugar Bowl plays the night game usually following that. So they've been able to hang on to some of that tradition. But, yeah, some of these, being bounced around and, the Cotton Bowl's on January 8th. And you're like, what?
That's not the same for us.
Yeah, I know. Like, everybody remembers, I remember, at 10 o'clock on New Year's Day, here's the Cotton Bowl.
It's on.
Ready or not.
Ready or not.
Here it is.
And the Orange Bowl was going to be on late.
Yeah.
And you can count on it. It's going to be dark for the light shows. And
Yep. And the Cotton Bowl would have the Kilgore College Rangerettes performing pregame.
Rangerettes of Kilgore College.
I think they still do that.
I think that's still
whatever
the
date it is. But
and the Ferris wheel in the background going around.
The old stadium too. Yeah, boy, I was the year Arkansas played Missouri in the Cotton Bowl, which was not a great Cotton Bowl for Arkansas. But I was on top of the running the camera on top of the press box and froze.
Yeah, that was a cold one.
The wind was howling.
Yeah.
Especially at the top of the building up there. It was nasty. We all would go around during timeouts. There was like some kind of like structure or something, but it kind of blocked the wind.
That was the
We'd
spot.
get like 2 minutes of relief, run around the other side, and they're like, "All right, they're about to play again. Everybody run back over and get back at your post because it was so cold up there." All right, we'll come back and wrap this thing up with Coach Mike Neighbors here, Denver Bill here. We'll be right back on ESPN Arkansas. Stay where you are.
This is Ruskin and Zach.
There's no more of this loser mentality.
Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas. Download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas, more than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
It's a dandy white perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, Sakhalin.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouse. Some serious crappie. Nice speck.
We got crappies.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite white perch, slab, sockeye, papermouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
Tender love and care makes life worth living. Tender love and care, that's what I'll be given. Every day, every night to you.
They say if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But we put it inside burritos and tacos anyway. Crispy chicken from Taco Bell, a brand new classic.
Lewis Automotive has been serving Northwest Arkansas for over 75 years and just getting started.
Our knowledgeable sales team is here to find you the perfect vehicle to fit not only your lifestyle, but also your budget.
Our factory-trained service technicians keep your vehicle running at optimal level.
And if you're looking for genuine parts and accessories, our team has exactly what you need.
Relax in our comfortable lounge, and when your car's ready, we'll return it to you spotless.
Thank you for being a part of our story.
Come see us at Lewis Automotive Group, where you're more than a customer, you're family.
Does your Razorback closet need an upgrade? The University of Arkansas Game Day Collection is what you're looking for, only at Roback.com. They've custom designed the best hoodies, polos, and Q-zips for your school. Go check out this and more at Roback.com, and don't forget to use our link for 20% off. Use code RUSH25 at checkout on Roback.com for 20% off your first order. That's RHOBACK.com. 20% off all hoodies, joggers, and more with Rush 25. Roback, where action meets comfort.
Get 20% off on your first order with the code RUSH25.
Why bet the playoffs anywhere else when MyBookie gives you everything you need to get paid? NFL playoffs are live, college football's down to the final teams, and the Super Bowl's just around the corner. This is peak betting season, and MyBookie is built for it. Same account, same wallet, sports, casino, reloads, live bets, everything you need in one place. Go to mybookie.ag now and use promo code HOGS and get your first bet covered up to $500. If it doesn't hit, use your get back bonus token and run it back. It's built a bankroll in January and ride it through the Super Bowl. Bet anything, anytime, anywhere. Only at MyBookie.
Dad, the driver looks dirty. Ew, yucky, Daddy.
Hey, don't worry, boys. That's what we do best. At My Dreams Mo Wash, we make homes, businesses, and even big industrial spaces shine like new.
So you can clean houses and big buildings?
That's right. Residential, commercial, or industrial. No job's too big or too small. Call My Dreams Mo Wash today at 479-763-5561 or visit mjmowash.com.
My Junior's Mobile Wash. One call cleans it all.
David Bowie got more fame with his #1 hit titled Fame. John Lennon co-wrote and sounded some of the high notes. The last line in the first verse sums it up. Fame puts you there where things are hollow. John 12:43 tells us that many people rejected Jesus because they loved the fame of people more than the praise of God. Is it any wonder you get more fame by rejecting the name of Jesus? I'm Pastor E from Woodland. Think about it.
Thanks for watching us here on
479-350-1000.
Here's NASCAR Hall of Famer Mark Martin.
As a race car driver for 40 years, I survived a lot of crashes. Not everyone can run into a wall at 200 miles an hour and walk away. Without a seatbelt, I wouldn't be alive today. Now I'm retired, back home in Arkansas driving my pickup. I'm shocked how many people aren't wearing seatbelts. Why risk your life when it only takes 2 seconds to buckle up? Take it from number 6. Buckle up, Arkansas.
A message from the Arkansas State Police Highway Safety Office.
It's Zach from the Ruscin and Zach Show. Join Derek and myself Monday, January the 12th from 2 to 6 as we broadcast live from Lewis Automotive, celebrating 80 years of serving Northwest Arkansas. Since 1946, it's been no pressure, no hassle, just tradition. Built on decades of commitment, the celebration starts now. Catch the Ruscin and Zach Show live Monday, January the 12th from 2 to 6 at the Lewis Automotive Group off exit 65 on I-49 in Fayetteville. We'll see you there.
ESPN 99.5. Welcome to the entertaining portion of the broadcast day. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Again, thank you to Coach Mike Neighbors for sitting in here with us and spending some time with us today.
Good fun.
Appreciate that. And if you want to keep up with all these lists and everything, it's Coach Neighbors on X.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
they're coming. I'm going to try to put one out a week or a day.
The notes on graph paper, the impeccable penmanship.
Thank you.
By the way, that's really
My grandmother would be proud.
You know, if you do end up doing games, you're going to be really easy to. It's going to be easy for you to keep up because all your notes will be
right there,
readily available and
Yeah.
handwritten, and you'll
Yeah.
read them. I can't read stuff when I write it down sometimes, so I'm like, well, what? Is that 2 wins or 9 wins?
Is that 7?
I can't
What
really.
is that?
I don't
Now,
know what
Coach,
that is.
Let me ask you this: do you write in cursive?
I do. My cursive handwriting is really good.
Okay.
But I'm afraid nobody can read it.
Well, no.
Like
the
some
kids today can't. No.
Yeah, that's why I've gone away from it. But I had a grandmother who was an English teacher, so we had handwriting contests to see who got the extra biscuit. And I was the fat kid, so I wanted the extra biscuit. So I paid attention in handwriting class.
Yeah, there you go. Denver Build, what did you learn today?
Well, on this day, and I know you guys always think that I'm going to bring up some death.
No.
1835.
Okay, 1835.
Andrew Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
President Andrew Jackson.
Yes.
This was the last time we had zero debt in this country.
Wow. 1835.
1835.
All right.
Andrew Jackson got it covered for.
You mean that
he was the one that kept it at 0, or he's the one that put it over?
He got it to 0.
He got it to 0, and
He
then
got
from
it
that
to
point on, it's just been ringing up like a gas machine, a gas meter.
So that big sign in New York had 0 on it if it existed in 1835.
Point, yes.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
This was the last time we didn't know anybody anything.
Yeah. No, that's what is that? That's 100 and no, that's
Not
200.
Yeah.
Almost 200. I don't know.
You're counting up
Math
on
is mathing over there. Did you learn anything today, Coach?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I better go home and check to see if I got a water tax.
That's right.
Like seriously.
The stormwater. It'll get you on a day like today.
No idea. And it rained hard today.
It did, yes.
I
Absolutely.
don't know if I've got enough money allocated to take care of the – got a pretty good budget we're keeping, and like that could – if the rain could affect it, I need to know that.
Move some stuff around on the spreadsheet.
I learned other things, but that's the one I'm going to research the most.
Okay, that's top priority.
Yes.
Top priority.
They've got an interactive map.
It does?
If you go to the city's website,
okay,
you can
put my house in there.
Yep.
And see whether or not.
And see what you owe.
Wait, what?
That's what I'm telling you.
Wow.
That's how I found out.
They can't come pick my trash up, but they can find out. I had trash out there for. They actually took care of it. I should not say that. I had to call a couple times, but they did come get it. But so if I'm getting city trash picked up, that means I've got a tax that I don't know about.
Right.
Well, it's delinquent because I didn't know about it till today. When's it due? Is it due when is April like all the other taxes, or is it?
Probably.
I think they would just take it out of your water bill.
I mean, you could
tack it on
pay the early tax.
Do they tax it onto your water bill? Or they just don't.
No, they just throw it on there.
Just throw it on there.
They're hoping you won't notice. But we're determined to let people notice and do something.
But you guys up here in Springdale, where it rains all the time, just like it does there, they don't tax y'all.
Apparently not, but it may be in the works or something like that. I mean, if it goes well in Fayetteville, everybody's going to do it. They're all going to. Copycat league.
I'm not into politics, but y'all got me interested. I'm piqued.
Yeah. I learned, and I told Coach this during the break.
Blown away.
80 years ago today, it was Elvis Presley's 11th birthday, and he was given his first guitar. Wow. 80 years ago today.
There's a lot that blows me away about that. It's been 80 years.
If you talk about the space-time continuum of music, that's a pretty important day in the
huge
in history. Yeah.
But 80 years seems like a big number in some areas and not so big a number in others. But this is one that seems like a big number.
Yeah.
It's hard to believe that. So if he was 11, they're saying he would have been 91 on today's date. Is that the right math? If he got it for his 11th birthday 80 years ago.
Why are you trying to do math?
Yeah, he'd have been 91 today. Yeah.
See, that's a number too. I don't ever want anybody to die, but I'm kind of glad he went when he did. I don't think I want to see Elvis at 91.
No, that's right.
I think let's keep that legend going.
Yeah.
Wow. And how music would have what if they would have gotten him a washboard from earlier in the
not
show,
a guitar, yeah.
and not a guitar. We were talking about the difficult, or a banjo, or what if it?
Yeah.
What if that's another thing. I'm gonna add that to the list of things I learned today.
Yeah. See, there's always a lot of wheels in motion around here on Ruscin and Zach on stuff like that. And I'm just thinking too. And so by 56, he's like on Ed Sullivan and like a big star already.
Yeah.
Like 10 years later. That's a lot. In a short amount of time, considering that, nobody had a cell phone back then. You had to do it the old-fashioned way with the radio and touring and
and that's just the
TV.
day he got it. That's not the day he learned to play it.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, who knows? I mean, I'm going to do some looking up on that. Did he immediately start trying to pluck out a chord, or did it take a while? Because it doesn't. You can't just learn guitar that fast.
No, and we've gotten some banjo questions.
Oh yeah.
Ding, ding, ding,
But you know that Steve Martin,
unbelievable,
a very accomplished banjo
very accomplished.
player.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I remember that from the Saturday Night Live episodes when he'd come back and play on them, and but you'll see him on like bluegrass sessions with some of the elite.
He's either won a Grammy with those with that band, or they've been nominated for a Grammy.
I think he's won one.
Like the Steep Canyon Rangers or something like that.
See, I don't know that one. That's something else I learned. 10 things. 10 things.
10
I learned
things.
that.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. I saw him and Martin Short in Kansas City, and part of it was he'd bring out the band and do some banjo in between all the comedy.
He's talented.
All right, Mike Neighbors, thank you, sir.
You bet. That flew by. Thank
Coach
you.
Neighbors on X for all the lists.
Yes.
And you'll see him breaking down basketball on the SEC network as well.